आने दो आने दो। आ जाओ आ जाओ। यूट्यूब वाले भी आ जाओ। मैं अभी तक सिर्फ ट्विच वालों से ही बात कर रहा था। यूट्यूब वाले भी आ जाओ। व्हाट्सअप व्हाट्सअप व्हाट्सअप। I was just telling everyone I'm feeling both happy and sad today. Today is a very interesting day for me emotionally. Happy because there are, as of right now, I've just tweeted out, there are more than 500 people already there. मैंने अभी ट्विटर पे डाला है. I'll share the link to my tweet as well. Or you all can just go to my Twitter. इतना क्या इतना मेहनत कर ही सकते आप लोग. You all can just go to my Twitter. I've shared over there what's happening at the watch party. There are already more than 500 people there. And we are expecting a lot more. अभी तो शुरू भी नहीं हुआ है. So I am predicting there's going to be more than 5,000. No, 5,000 बहुत ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. उतनी capacity है at least 1,000. 500 to 1,000. That's what I was saying. 500 तो already cross हो गया. 500 to 1,000 people are going to be there. 1,000 people is what I predict. आ जाएंगे आज की वॉच पार्टी पे 1,000 लोग. That's crazy. 3 थिएटर्स भर देंगे. So really feeling happy about that. Second, मुझे अभी मैसेज आया है मोहित का और गैरी का that our players have just got on stage. Map veto and everything is done. Match is getting ready and things are about to begin. 1,000 people for an esports team. Bro, I don't know how to explain this. There are 1,000 people right now at IMAX Vadala who are there to watch global esports, who are sitting in Seoul on stage playing in South Korea. All there to cheer and support us. And this is a PC game, not even a mobile game. Like that's why I said like, and I'm not even there. Like I'm here doing this because ye bhi zaruri. I'm not even in Seoul with my boys on stage because ye bhi zaruri hai. So that's why I said it's bittersweet. Like I'm happy and I'm sad, but it's like global esports is growing, my little baby. So it feels good. एक सेकेंड राहुल का ही कॉलर है. व्हाट्सअप. हाँ जी. हाँ हाँ. ओके. Share the link. I'll put it on stream as well. Okay. Yes, I will. Yeah. Yes. हाँ जी. चलो. Bye. Okay. Give them all my love. I will come and meet them. Yes. चल. चल. Bye. यो. ओके. वो वहां से अपडेट मिल गई. एक सेकेंड लिंक आ रहा है. हाँ. लिंक जैसे ही आती है आई विल पुट इट अप. मेरे को आई थिंक आ गई है. जैसे ही लिंक आती है आई विल शो यू गाइस अ लाइव फीड ऑफ द वॉच पार्टी. जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा. आज तो जी जीतेगा. आज तो जी जीतेगा. Yes, okay, fine. As chat has said, we will honor the code of a streamer. And today, salad will be ordered. We will order salad today. No worries. No fear. Today salad is there. Today we will eat. आज कुछ नहीं गलत हो सकता. आज कोई jinx नहीं होने दूंगा. आज कोई jinx नहीं होने दूंगा. आज सैलड पार्टी जीतेगी. किधर गया? मैंने सब रेडी रखा था. ये सैलड आर्मी मेरे को पता है. ये सब सैलड आर्मी वाले एकदम ऑफ सीजन से रुके हुए थे. एक सेकेंड. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गेट कोजी. आई एम गोइंग टू बी हियर फॉर अ व्हाइल गाइस. वेट. I'm going to now be like a proper streamer and मैं ऐसा like I'm going to be here for a while. Yo. Bings भाई बहुत busy है. Bings भाई ये weekend बहुत busy है तो उनका भी jinx नहीं होगा. आज I'm telling you now, even Murphy's law can't work on us. Today we have to overcome everything. Today is the day. Oh damn. Bro, look at this. I'm getting wait. I need to put my phone in airplane mode, bro. But see, y'all get advantage on all these leaks in advance. This is all live from the stage. Arey dekho na, ha. They're about to set up. Setup चालू है वहाँ स्टेज से. वही ना, हर जगह से मेरे को अपडेट्स आ रही है. आई फील लाइक ऐसा मैं कमांड सेंटर में बैठा हूँ और यहाँ ऐसे लाइक सुपर विलन ग्लोबली स्पोर्ट्स ऐसे चला रहा हूँ. लाइक उधर ये हो रहा है, वहाँ वॉच पार्टी हो रही है, वहाँ उधर सोल कोरिया में काम चालू है. लाइक एवरीथिंग इज हैपनिंग यहाँ एकदम ऐसा लाइक सुपर इविल विलन. वीसीडी स्ट्रीम लाइव हो गई? ओह यस ऑफ कोर्स लाइव हो गई होगी. एक सेकेंड. लेट मी पुट द वीसीडी स्ट्रीम ऑन.
Next world
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch to reaction screen. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay then.
This season brings our biggest year of competition ever.
Volume ठीक है, कम ज़्यादा अगर करना होगा बोल देना. Cause now I'm in full streamer mode. Now I'm not in creator mode. Now I'm like legit in streamer mode.
Where the next VALORANT World Champion will be crowned. To ensure that both long-term consistency and recent performance are awarded throughout the season, teams can now qualify for champions from their league in two ways. The first, by finishing in the top two at the final playoffs of the season, or by being among the top two teams.
Less volume till it starts? Yeah, I can reduce it.
Haven't already qualified through playoffs. Similar to last year, championship points will be distributed across every stage.
You know, for the first time, ऐसा like मोहित एकदम मैच के पहले मोहित गैरी बैठ के सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स प्रिंट कर रहे हैं. मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ क्या प्रिंट कर रहे हैं भाई. कोचेस ऐसे प्रिंटेड बुकलेट्स लेके गया हर मैप की स्ट्रेटेजी के साथ. ऐसा कि ये करना है. वार्म अप स्क्रिम हो रहे हैं. Like practice हो रही है अच्छी तरह. Like team is getting prepped. Like the hype is there. Everything is just. Everything is in place. बस अभी गेम खेलना है, स्टेज पे जीतना है. Like I just want to feel those goosebumps. I want to feel that walkout. It's going to be epic. Bro, what's the match from cinema? I wanted to be at the cinema. I wanted to be in Seoul. I wanted to be there with the team. I want to be everywhere, but I can't. So, here I am with all of you.
48 teams, 3 international events, 1
Live POV of the watch party. Yes, I'm waiting for the link. जैसे ही link आता है,
ready for VCT 2020.
I'm waiting. जैसे ही link आता है, I'm going to put watch party.
It is day 2 of kickoff here at VCT Pacific, back with more of the chaos that you know and love. Mika Fabs here with Big Time and Pilski, and my question is, you know, based on what happened yesterday, I feel like even if you think you know Pacific, you don't exactly know how the matches will pan out. Have you guys recovered from yesterday? Because, you know, Pacific
It's
can
okay.
and still will surprise you somehow, some way. Am I right?
You're totally right, and I think that I'm almost a little bit disappointed that we didn't get more upsets yesterday, because I just love when things get chaotic and the bracket gets flipped on its
Super
head.
chat mein, sorry.
Everyone's get ruined.
Devansh Bajaj, thank you so much for the 100 super chat. Rishi sir made an edit for today's match, sent it on general chat and G Discord. Please review it. Yes, I will. I absolutely will. Thank you so much, man.
And especially today, I think I don't know
It's so good to see Big Time there. So he messaged me and he said, bro, I've got this gig and I'm going to be in Korea for the entire season. Let's catch up. I said, मैं तो अभी वहाँ नहीं हूँ, but Mohit and you guys can catch up, and it was so good to hear, bro. Big Time is a legend. I really got along with him well, and I think he understands the game really well. He's a great analyst.
Do you guys know how to play Duck G?
No.
I mean,
I don't either. Apparently Jesse Vash does.
I just hope they shoot better in the server. I hope they aim better in the server than they did at that.
Okay,
That was
bro.
not impressive.
But actually, I feel like it's so hard. I mean, they make it look so easy in like Squid Game, right? But apparently it's so hard. But you're absolutely right. Today,
No new song for
is
entry, Nisar.
very
Not this
difficult
season.
for me, ladies and gents.
This
But,
season.
you know,
Wait, I
going
can put
back just a little
predictions
bit to
on
yesterday, right,
again.
We did have Boom versus T1.
Yeah.
And yes,
Wait,
T1
can I
did
not
come
add
out
another
top,
prediction?
But we certainly didn't expect it to
Oopsie.
happen in
Yeah,
that
wait.
way.
I can delete and refund and just open a new one.
In fact, I kind of feel like if they didn't get
Okay,
Evo
let's just start a
on
new
field, that was
prediction.
their series to win. And I think that it looks a lot
Global
less close than it was because of the
Esports
second half of
Team
Fracture. As far as I'm concerned,
Secret.
that was 5
Time hai abhi, so I can do again half an hour time.
And then one very one-sided half
Let's
of
go.
Valorant to close it out for T1.
Yeah,
For all those wondering, you can only do all these predictions and all this time pass and fun and engagement stuff on Twitch, unfortunately. मैं इधर link डाल देता हूँ. Even if you want to watch on YouTube, you can go vote on Twitch and come back.
The favorites, you know, arguably the favorites of this tournament, very, very close, so they can carry that through.
And hey, you know, Nongshim, yes, we did expect them to win against Zeta, but I don't think we expected them to really stick to their guns and see like almost the exact same Nongshim that we did in Ascension.
Yeah, they especially on Split, they really did try to keep that style going. I'm surprised how much of a struggle it was for
Dekho,
them to beat Zeta.
theatre,
I think
first
Joshi said
theatre.
as much in the interview that he was expecting
First
them to
theatre
do
full,
a lot
second
better than
theatre
they
almost
did.
full.
I think Zeta won't be happy with their performance yesterday either, so I think both of those teams are going to have to lift whether they're in the upper or the lower bracket, because you really can't take any
Access
games off.
denied.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll both
What?
performance as they head into that next round, and it's just about who can turn that around the most in such a short frame of time.
Well, you know what? We
Ek
have
second.
a lot
Just go
of
to this
exciting
link. Wait,
players
wait.
entering that stage for also the very first time today.
I'll give you
And
another
I'm really
link.
curious. We're going to turn back time a little bit to,
There.
you know, maybe last
ये
year.
वाली link
Put
देख
you
लो,
guys
इस पे हो
back
जाएगा.
in the coach's seat, and we're going to have you guys draft your
How
own
many
team
theatres in total?
based on
3
the players
theatres.
stepping on that stage
Because we
today.
had
Now, the
1400
rules are
people
a little bit
register,
special for this one.
pre-register.
You have to pick one player per team
Yep.
and for one role each. Now, as you can see, we do have, you know, 5 roles over here. So what is interesting about this is, okay, you might pick 4 teams, sure. We don't have a 5th team, but chat gets to pick the flex player for this.
Please, chat, for once, do the right thing. Help out your boy.
Chat will, when we say the time is right, you guys can, you know, give these guys some suggestions.
Yeah.
Or maybe suddenly flip around, you know, their team and cause chaos perhaps, and give them a player that maybe they wouldn't have expected at all. So I think you guys have prepared for this, right?
I absolutely love these
Production
headphones. They're
certainly
the
has,
global
because look at
esports
this. We got these excellent magnets over
Big
here.
time,
Look
Big
at
Time
this.
and I are going to make it even harder for ourselves. We've had a gentleman's agreement to not pick the same players.
Really?
Yeah, we can
ये
pick
वाले
the
के
same
लिए
players,
Bings भाई की
but
watch
we
party
have
शायद
agreed
नहीं हो
not
पाएगी.
to.
No,
I'm
because
He
gonna
is
be-
caught up
I'm
at
gonna
another
be
event.
more gentlemanly, and I'm going to let Big Time pick his first player.
Okay, what
Wow.
role are we starting with?
We're
Just
starting
at the
with
top.
Duelist.
Or you
Okay.
can pick another role if you want to just pick another.
No.
player.
Let's start with duelists. Let's start with
Okay.
duelists. I think there are a lot of good duelists on show today,
Yeah.
but I think there is one who has been the highlight of his team for the last 2 years, who has
Okay.
now.
Wait,
got a
I should
supporting
move my
cast
face off
around
of
him.
Big Time's
I would be
face,
hard
huh?
pressed not to take May as my very first pick in that duelist spot.
Okay.
We have
ये
May
ठीक
over
है.
here filling the duelist role for Big Time's team. What
Yeah.
about you, Pilski?
Well, as far as I understand it, I can pick Udatan as my duelist today. if I
Yeah,
want to, even though he's
probably
been playing
like-
Senti lately, just due to the stand-in factor. But
Thank you, Sahaj Murthy.
it would be a crime not to pick Jemkin, especially with how well he's been doing. He's very consistent. I know he's going to give me the numbers.
Yes,
that I need.
Suki is giving live updates from the arena. मैं
What's
उसी
gonna
के तो
come
videos
that
दिखा रहा था.
point that gun, and that
Photos,
makes it
videos सब
really
उसी
great,
के.
so-
I think it's a very interesting
Oh,
head-to-head match. They
damn.
are like in some ways they're very similar in style, in some ways they're very different.
ए सुखी सबको बोल बंडल लगाने.
How can you not pick this guy? Look how cute he is. He's not like that in the server. He's bloody scary in the server, but outside of the server,
Bunks ki watch parties will be back next.
That is in fashion. Finger hearts
Next
as well,
week, I
you
think.
know?
Next week,
But yeah, Gem
I will be
hey,
meeting
he
them
has
all
been
soon.
flexing over to the Sentinel role sometimes as well, so you may have a very diverse duelist there. Let's move on to our next role.
देखो,
Give you the first pick.
मैं मेरा plan बताऊं.
Yes.
alright. I don't remember what exactly
Cam वापस हटा दूं? नहीं अभी के लिए ठीक है ना?
choices are for
Fine.
sorry, what factors decide who's going
बेचारा
to
big
be
time का चेहरा
the
छुप जाए.
player
Okay,
that
I'll be
wins
big time
us.
for today.
But I think fragging has something to do with it, and I know that this man here
No,
has
no,
a
आज no
little bit
jinx
of an
stream.
idea of how to put numbers up
Twitch
on
पे
the
भी live है,
scoreboard, so
YouTube
I'm
पे भी
gonna
live
pick
है.
Crystal.
We'll live on
It's gonna
both
be his,
Twitch
his
and YouTube.
VCT Pacific debut.
Yeah,
This man
Crystal.
has just been dominating in Ascension. He went plus 30 in the China Ascension.
He has
Grand
been
Final,
dominating.
so
अभी है
I
तो
think I'm
है.
gonna go for him.
Hey, a two-time grand finalist in 2 different regions in Ascension. That is
Winner.
that is an excellent, that is an excellent track record. What about you, Big Time?
Yeah, I mean, I think Crystal brings seriously amount of longevity experience, and he would have been my first pick if he didn't put me there. But
I think you're gonna pick who I was gonna pick. Maybe.
I
Let's
think
have
I'm
a
gonna
look.
go for Envy.
Envy.
on this
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to pick
He's
that.
a crazy fragger. In
Where
my
are you,
mind,
Envy?
he's still the standout on this Team Secret team. He's incredibly fun to watch and incredibly hard to play against, by the way. Really didn't enjoy going against him very much, so
What-
that's
what
how I
made
Hey,
know
by the way, I
how
hope
to play
everyone
against.
saw a hype
It's
trailer.
a combination of
While this is happening, I hope everyone's seen a hype trailer, guys. Wait, let me play it here. Valorant GE. किधर है? Yes, this is the one. For those of y'all that haven't seen, I'm going to play this right now.
I've been a competitor my entire life playing sports, and going on stage for the first time in Valorant is going to be kind of like coming home for me.
The first time when I walk on that stage, I think I'm gonna get goosebumps. The energy, the vibe, the fans, it's gonna be amazing.
This stage gives me some energy to know something different. I'm very excited to play with my team, and I'm looking forward to Kickoff.
When I'm walking up, of course, I'll be a bit nervous, just like anyone else. How we are gonna do in the game? Are we gonna win?
Yeah, they got
Are we gonna
prediction.
lose?
If anyone caught that,
This is a very big
how
moment
we
for
got
us.
G versus Team
And
Secret
I
का
know
shot
that
in
the
the
stakes
match
are very
before
high
G
in this
versus
tournament.
Secret. ये बताओ मुझे.
And I know that I believe
ये
we
कोई
are in the
बता
best
दे
of the
Secret
team,
तो मान जाओ.
and I know that we will not go down without a fight.
I feel very excited, and being the leader of the team, I feel a lot of responsibilities. I want to make sure that I will not let down my teammate, our fans.
Tech check, baby.
especially
Tech
myself.
check. Vibes. Oh, this entry, bro.
원래 본 실력을 제대로 잘 보여주면서
This kid.
마스터즈나
ये सबसे
챔피언스까지
बड़ा स्टार बनेगा.
노려볼 수
लिख
있도록
के ले लो.
열심히 해보겠습니다.
ये लिख के ले लो. टेक्सचर से भी बड़ा स्टार बनेगा. मैं गारंटी दे रहा हूँ. आज. Clip this if you want. This kid is going to be way bigger than Texture. He's coming for all these guys. Now we can get back to the stream.
Puppy.
Oh.
I was gonna take Puppy, and I thought it was my
You
turn
could.
to pick, but you can take
You
Puppy.
could
Was
if
it your turn to pick?
if
It was
you
my turn to pick.
Oh,
you
okay.
wanted-
That's no.
do you want to break the
want-
आज
gentleman's
मजा आ
agreement?
जाएगा.
He broke the gentleman's agreement first.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
think?
yeah.
I thought he
Yeah,
was a fine English gentleman.
Are you breaking the gentleman's agreement that you had?
I am definitely
I think we
saying I
should-
need Puppy.
Yeah,
Oof.
move it across to Pilsen.
If they're fighting, huh? They're both fighting. Who wants Papi on their team?
Plenty of other good options.
Okay.
I'm not.
ये भी जमाना है.
You have this one.
याद रखो.
I wanted to instigate.
But wait, I can't,
just-
can I? I can't pick him. I literally can't pick him because I've already got 2 from RRQ.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
So you actually do get
Yeah,
Puppy.
I'll take him then.
Aww, look
There
at
you
that.
go, there you
It
go.
worked out for the better.
वाह वाह.
Okay, so
हमारे प्लेयर के लिए लड़ रहे.
controller.
क्या जमाना है.
Ooh,
वाह
I
वाह.
mean, yeah.
अच्छी बात है.
Ooh, I've already got.
You've already
I
got
can't
enough
pick
from
Mon
RRQ,
yet.
no.
I can't pick Mon yet.
That's a shame. Monya would have been an excellent choice.
Yeah. All right.
Monu,
we'll go for
हमारा
2G.
Monu.
He's been pretty solid on
Okay.
Team
I love
Secret
it.
as well.
Yep.
It's been 2 years in VCT, guys. Now,
Secret's been a very consistent
like,
team where I don't feel like
it's been
anyone
2
really
years in
bolts in
VCT.
performance,
This is
so
year
he's
3.
definitely going to get what you want here.
This is our
done from
third
him.
season now.
Alright.
Season 3 has
happy
begun
to do
officially.
as well.
As of right
That's pretty
now,
good. And
as
now
of
we are
this
down
moment,
to our last roll. It's gonna be Flex. And
for
this
us,
is gonna be up
season
to
3 has
chat
begun.
to pick.
And it
So
has been
let's start with Pilsky's team. I
199
believe you
days
need somebody
since we
from
last
DFM.
played
So
an
who
official
will be the
match,
Flex
which was
from
against
DFM?
Genji
Can we
in
look
July
at
of
chat right
2024.
now?
Down.
That was
And,
our last
see
game.
who
It
they
feels
might
like a different
suggest.
life, a different
Take a pick.
a
I know
different
they want to
GE.
play the first
Like
one.
we were
I've
in a
seen the
different
first
place, our
one.
players were
Okay.
different,
And
our
it is
staff was
incredibly
different. Like
risky, but
we
it
were
will
in a
pay
different
off
mindset.
huge.
Our world was
Trust
completely
check.
different
They know what they're
last
saying.
July.
So we have
And
a
now
chat
it's
here,
January
early on.
2025.
Let's see, where's the username? Has it already scrolled?
199 days
Any
later.
of you? 'Cause I saw
Got a lot
someone
of people
mention him
watching.
already.
This is where we are.
Someone said Gien.
Do we want again?
I did see that too.
I
can't
saw
remember
it,
the
but
name.
it's already scrolled past so fast.
Are we
Okay.
here again?
Link aa gayi, link aa gayi, link aa gayi.
Alright,
Gien.
let's do it.
Alright.
Okay.
Again,
Guys,
on
we got the
board
watch party link.
for
I'm gonna
Pilsky's
post it in
team.
chat. Wait a
Alright.
minute.
Pretty promising. Now we need for Big Time. Who are you missing over here? You need somebody from RRQ. So chat, if you can help out Big Time, give him a player from RRQ to round up his roster.
Come on.
Okay.
I need to know what you think.
Someone
is the-
says
is the best
dubstep.
pl-
Alright,
says Forsaken.
dubstep.
Oh
Bring
damn.
him back.
What's up, Dubstep? I know
Bro,
you're
they
watch
look
partying
comfy.
right
ऐसे
now.
3 theaters है
Yeah, he
guys.
is. I need RRQ
ऐसे
players.
3
I need
movie
RRQ.
theaters है.
RRQ players.
RRQ.
Like
We're looking
movie
for
theaters
RRQ
3
here.
भर
I'd
दिए.
love to get Forsaken in, but he's not playing today.
There's
Bro.
There's a lack of. Somebody says minimize.
Minimize.
Like this is theater 1.
there's a lack
There are
of
3
yellow.
such theaters.
Flexible, trust me.
Over
I can
here.
verify.
Okay.
Somebody give me an
Here we
RQ.
go.
That's our watch party right now.
So what's
This is
the
live
party
happening
name?
at IMAX Vadala,
boy.
Mumbai.
It's Emilio Marmot with Monya. Spelt with a 9. I don't know why there's a 9 in there.
Ilio Marama. He says
But
Monya.
Monya.
Damn.
Who I have a tremendous amount of
ये
experience
तो
with.
screenshot लेना पड़ेगा.
I think
Dude,
he's
that's
truly exceptional.
crazy.
I think excellent choice to help round up my team.
I think your team's going to destroy mine.
Hey,
there's a chance.
thank
that
you
Gien
so
is
much,
the ultimate
Aries.
ranked demon.
G
So I'm gonna be
winning
alright.
is
Hey,
right.
These are looking pretty good.
Whew.
I do have some questions,
Wait,
but I think
you know what
those
I'm
are
gonna
also
do?
gonna be answered
One sec, guys.
as we see our matches
I'm
today,
going to be a
especially
streamer
since
on live
your
stream, okay?
teams will be,
I'm going to make some adjustments. I'm going to add another frame so we can have the view party as well. Wait.
Chosen here, so we're going to leave them here. We're going to leave them here
Let's
for the rest
make
of,
another
the
window
series today, or rather
capture.
the rest of the
Let's have
broadcast today,
this
and see how
alag
well you guys
se.
do.
1 second,
How are
guys.
you
I'll
feeling,
give you all
by
the
way,
view
about your
party.
rosters?
I'm feeling okay.
If
about it. I
Rahul
feel
was
like
here,
I
I'm sure he'd have a
couple
better
more
way
risks
to do
than
it.
Big Time. I think Big Time's got the safe picks.
Browser
and
source.
I should have thought
I'll make
more
another
about
frame for the
the
view party.
team
Wait.
limits, I
Browser
think, because I was
source,
thinking
add
Vera's a great pick,
new
but I
browser
actually think Jinwoo-
source,
that- you're thinking
view
like a GM, you're
party.
thinking Jinwoo,
Wait, I can
you
be
know,
a streamer on
coming in
stream,
from
guys.
BFM, that could be something that pays off,
19,
but he's also just
20,
been pretty
10,
consistent as well.
80.
So I think that's a solid pick for Senti.
We saw Big Time behind the scenes. He had like his notebook out and he had like all of the rosters saying he was crossing.
I do not want to lose.
Wait, and I'm just gonna crop it down. Wait.
He had this like program running, and he was looking into the future.
I didn't come here to finish bottom place.
Yeah.
I'm here to win
I
the
think,
tradition.
honestly, that's kind of why I picked Gien as well. I
Wait.
think because I'm thinking
I can do
look,
this
your
on
team's
live.
looking
It's
pretty
okay.
strong, but at the same time,
No one
I could
sees
gamble
this.
on a rookie. He could go absolutely ballistic today.
ठीक है एकदम ठीक कट हो गया ना
that could be the
अभी
end of
इसका
the day.
साइज छोटा
Hey,
करके
guess what? That's what some of these teams are doing, exactly. Especially, you know,
Wait,
one of the
wait.
teams
लोगो
on
नहीं
our
कट हो
first
सकता
match
guys,
today,
sorry.
for example, Global
लोगो नहीं
Esports,
कट हो सकता.
they're bringing in a lot of
ठीक है?
rookies to
Is this
the
fine?
Pacific stage, right?
So you all can see the
And,
watch party
as we
also
know,
live.
These
वो भी
names
चल रहा है
are
साइड में.
tested, but not
चलते
exactly
रहे.
on this level, not exactly on the tier
Professional streamer बोलते
I
हैं.
think there's a lot of rookies at the moment in Pacific overall. I think it was almost half the league.
नूबड़ा गेमर
and
ब्रो आप
it's-
जी
there's
के
a
मैनेजर
couple
हो
of things
ऐसा ही
going
कुछ
on
समझ
here
लो
as
मैं
well
जी
as
में
well.
मैनेज करता हूँ चीजें.
in
I
on
will
the
remove
action as
chat
well.
once the game
Alright.
begins.
Envy's
Till
so
then अच्छे
popular.
वालों now only
Darion,
chat
there you
remove.
go, Quack with a little bit of MYSG bias, and I don't
Okay,
mind that, to be honest,
chat को
'cause
निकाल दिया.
Darion, I
Then
consider
can I
him
move
as
this
well.
here?
He's been cranking
Darion's
the
a
Senti,
dangerous center.
इधर lock
Yeah,
कर दूँ फिर?
Very dangerous center.
for DSG lately. So, you know, it's not like he's super out of practice just because he hasn't been playing in the Tier 1 league at the moment.
कुछ गोची
Oh
नहीं
yeah,
करने
oh
का.
yeah. These are looking pretty good, but it's
पूरा ही
also
big time
gives you an
cover
idea
कर दिया.
of which players to look out for today, right? right? As we mentioned, Envy a very, very popular pick, but you can see exactly why. And we're going to be looking at him in our first match because that's going to be Team Secret versus GE. I'm
1
sweating
second.
already, guys. I'm sweating already for this.
God.
I know. There's so much Pinoy pride here. I'm so proud. Tita Mika is so proud today. But as we see GE here taking, would you say that this is incredibly risky, or this is just talent that is untested on this stage but will do very well?
I think that for GE, this is
Sorry,
picking a lot of
साथ-साथ में काम भी चल रहा है.
I think that Papi has been long overdue for a move up into Tier 1. He's been a fantastic player
Guys,
for a long time. Crystal, we've seen
तीनों theater भर गए.
Ascension Finals, and the last one that he was in, he did fantastic over in Ascension CN. And another player that did fantastic in Ascension CN as well, Yudatan and Freeing were pretty much hard carrying Rare Atom. So I think with the addition of a couple more of the Filipino talents, and obviously Darion's just here as a stand-in for Patrick Huas, as far as I understand it, and they've had to shuffle the roles around a little bit, but I still think
Guys, तीनों theater भर गए.
strong team. Yeah, I think one thing that's definitely worth mentioning with
और भी लोग आ रहे हैं. 1000 से ज़्यादा लोग हो गए हैं.
Series of open tryouts to try and find the best players. So the coaches got to watch a lot of these players, as well as the VODs that you would normally watch when scouting a player. They got to watch them first hand in the server.
1000 से ज़्यादा लोग हो गए हैं bro watch party पे.
Who they might have chosen to pick.
और भी लोग आ रहे हैं.
They're going to fit into the coach's system well because they've had a lot of time to scout them out very thoroughly. So I'm expecting them to click well together as a very cohesive team because they've had such a long time to build it up.
या 4 लोगों का guys 4 debut है आज. 4 players का debut है VCT पे.
Obviously, if you have to swap anybody out, it changes things.
Oh damn!
Different people
Let's
are different
go.
people, right? They play differently, they communicate differently. But I think they still had a decent amount of time. I'm not sure on the exact timeline, but I think at least a month or so to figure it out. So I'm expecting him to be able to slot in well.
Yeah, and that's my big question with the GE roster, because they still have things to work out, right?
We have a lot to
Team
prove.
Secret that has
We have a
already
lot to prove.
had so much time.
What's up,
to work
Patrick?
everything out. This is
I
a
hope
roster
it's a
that's
real
coming
one.
in basically
In chat.
picking up where they
Wait,
left
is this the
off,
real
so to
Patrick
say.
in chat?
So I
If
think,
it is, I'm going to mod.
coming in
That's why I'm
with,
checking.
Coach Meow, for example, that might be the only
Wait,
adjustment
I
with
lost
this roster,
chat.
is very, very
There.
comfortable with each other.
Is this real Patrick?
They almost made their changes before Split 2.
Yes, it's
of
real
last year.
Patrick. I can mod you.
We saw that Split 2 for them was quite good. They took maps off Gen G, they took maps off T1. They competed well with the heavy
Real
hitters
Patrick,
of
real
the league.
Patrick. You can
Now,
be
their
mod,
off-season
Patrick.
results have not been quite as good.
I've made you mod. I was just checking. I have to check.
Don't want to look too closely into it, but this roster itself has definitely shown potential.
I mean, off-season results being rough is a bit of an understatement. You can't be losing to an Australian team like Mika. Name an Australian player for me.
Minimize.
Oh,
Pilsky.
I mean, barely a player. That's a bit of a stretch.
What's up, Danny?
Yeah, that's a rough run in the off-season for Team Secret. At the same time, though, that Ace of Bread that is
अभी धक-धक हो रहा है. अभी तो धक-धक हो रहा है.
First day, and I experienced that firsthand. So
अभी तो बहुत धक-धक हो रहा
that
है.
they won to maybe not having the results that they would have wanted.
Watch party का अलग link नहीं है.
Okay, there's a bit
Like
of a
I'm
metaphor
watching the
going on
unlisted
here,
stream
you know.
that Rahul is sharing with Riot.
They have completely torn everything out. They've rebuilt the entire house and come back.
Like, do you all really want to watch people watch the match? I did think that would be a thing. Like, हम लोग decide कर रहे थे, should we stream it? But then people were like,
as far as I'm concerned.
Patrick, oh yeah, bro, we'll get you watch party access. We'll add it. We'll add it.
I mean, I think
Message me, I'll get you access. We'll have to get all the Riot NDAs and all sorted out and share the link and everything. But let's get you watch party access from the next one onwards.
For a long time, that is really important. Understanding how the people around you will react to situations is massive. You don't quite have that yet, but it's definitely an interesting match.
Salad,
I'm still
salad,
looking
salad.
at,
I have to order
production's
salad.
done.
I shouldn't get distracted. Guys, please, don't let me get distracted. 1 second. Just 1 second, don't let me get distracted.
I know. I know the graphics were very, very popular last year as well. It is stepping it up.
I've been rooming with Big Time, and I'm pretty sure at least one of those bodies on the GE side is his actual torso.
Really?
Very true. They're actually all me.
So the rumors are true then?
Yeah, of
I
course.
see. Okay. Well, as you mentioned, off-season results are kind of, they're arbitrary at this point.
Let me first,
For both of these
फिर से
teams,
message
right?
आ रहा है, I'm
They
getting
kind of
distracted.
kept their cards
Let me
close to the
first
chest,
order.
not
Guys,
exactly
salad
sharing
first.
Much. And there
Where
isn't
is it
much
exactly?
on
It's
record to
happening
go
at
off of,
IMAX
so
Vadala,
I would say,
Mumbai.
despite what we're seeing on the screen over here, it's kind of a clean slate.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty
First,
fresh.
let me
And
order
I think
salad.
just to touch on a little bit, the graphic previously for Team Secret, they didn't change
Peri
very
peri
much
chicken
at all. They
salad
kept things pretty
or
much the
chipotle
same.
chicken salad?
My big concern for them is really the coaching staff slots, I would
I think
say.
peri peri
Not
chicken
having
salad.
maybe enough coach support. They've got Coach Meow coming over from Boom, but some of the other
Peri
coach
peri.
additions to the other teams have
I
got
mean,
me
peri
a little
peri
bit
over
convinced of
chipotle.
what Secret is bringing. But at
Chipotle
the same
is cool,
time,
but
you
peri
know,
peri.
they
Come
did
on.
very well last year. They were one series
Chips
really
and
away from
salsa,
going
chips
towards
and
an
guac,
international event. So
chips
they have
and
still been a very
queso,
consistent, a very strong team,
and
you know, they're going to back
no
themselves
cheese.
as a result of that. They're going to feel
No
like they were
cheese.
so close, they were almost there, and they just need that extra 1%, and maybe practice is what is going to make the difference here for them.
I have a
Fine.
question
Peri
for,
peri
both,
chicken salad.
As previous coaches, you come into a team
Ordering a
and
peri
this
peri
is a
chicken
roster
salad.
already very
Keeping it
comfortable
simple.
working with each other, that basically have stayed together for
You know what will be
months.
perfect?
Is
Wait,
that a
I'm
comfortable
ordering first. मैं फिर से, this is the third time I put my phone down. I'm going to order. नहीं तो मैं फिर से distract हो जाऊंगा.
What is it like? What is it like?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit
Wait.
of both, where it's like if you're joining
Wait.
an existing core, you have to look at what's already working
Pay.
for them.
Let
They
me
already have
order.
some systems that
I will
they really
not
believe
miss
in
out
and
this
they believe are
time.
Successful. If you just if
I
you
will not
come
let
in and blow the
ADHD
whole
get the
thing up,
better of
it's
me.
not very good.
Yeah.
It kind of ruins it for everyone. So you
Sorry,
just want
मेरा
to
phone
slot
muscle
in,
memory पे.
add on top of
I don't
what
know
they're
any of
already
my
doing. Like,
passcodes. It's all
garnish it
muscle
nicely,
memory.
season it. Don't start chopping away.
Right. Bit by bit, right? And as we're seeing with our map video, I believe it's up right now.
Okay. Salad
do
has been
have
ordered. Now, what was I saying? I
bit of a
forgot.
question. As we're seeing here, Bind is out and Haven is out as well.
Green
There
Ninja
is a
plays.
running
I have
gag
no
on
idea. We're
the
shipping
local
internationally for the first
broadcast
time.
that
Let
Haven
me know
is
if you
Mama
find
Mama
out.
Pinoy or the Philippine
We'll
map.
figure it out.
But we're seeing
You
Team
keep
Secret
us in
just
the
hit
loop.
Abyss, and
Abyss,
just flashback
I
to
know
the
the veto.
last
मेरे को
map
एक घंटे पहले ही आ गया था
and
यार.
there's a sudden premi. I
मेरे को
don't
एक
think
घंटे
Premier
पहले
is
आ
on
गया
TV
था
this time,
मैसेज
though, so
इसलिए
how
I
are
am
they
not
gonna go?
getting
Are they gonna be
excited
able
about
to
veto.
execute
Like
what they
I
originally had planned?
understand your
Yeah, I think so.
excitement.
You know, it's not a map that they're too
But like मेरे को ये
unfamiliar
मैसेज
with,
एक घंटे
so
पहले ही
they
आ
should
गया
be
था.
quite happy with
इसलिए
that.
like I'm
As
focused
you
more on the
mentioned, I'm
salad
not
right now.
surprised that GE have
Because I've
taken
had this
a hit there.
discussion,
I
we
really
spoke to
like
the
that they
team,
played
we like
Veto Chicken
everything
with
is in
Thatcher. I think that a
control.
lot of teams that are
At least
not
2 out of
willing
these
to
3
play
maps
some
I
of the
know
new
we are
maps
good
or
at.
banning them out in the first phase are putting themselves at a
At
disadvantage
least
or giving
2
themselves a
out of these
disservice
3
in
maps I
Veto.
know we are
I think
good
it's
at.
really
So
good to play Veto Chicken with some of the
so
newer maps and make the other teams
let's
play
go.
who are going to be just as uncomfortable as you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the Abyss pick from Team Secret. Default comp.
Yep.
With the sent out of the pool, it was a map that was great for them. But they can take a lot of
Let's
those
go.
fundamentals across, a lot of those combinations.
I'm going to
across,
keep all
and
social media
pairings
aside.
will kind of naturally
I
fit
don't
into
want
this
any
map.
notifications on my watch.
So it's kind
I
of a way
don't
for
want
them to
anything. I'm
use
going
that. But they're
to
coming
just
into split for GE.
सब
We
आज
saw some
पूरी
interesting
दुनिया
stuff
से
with
दूर रहूंगा मैं
GE.
शांति से
Last
बस
season they were
मेरी
winning
टीम
it
का
with
मैच
silver,
देखूंगा मैं
which is
you
kind
know
of
this
been
is
a
the first
controversial
time
pick for a
I
long
used to
time.
do
That
this back in
speaks
the
to the
day
value of the neon
like
on the opposite
early days of
So,
G when we were
obviously
like
when
just
using
starting
neon, you
off
don't have the
I used to
range
do
to
this a
take
lot
off the,
just
the
sit
chips,
and
so
watch
you swap
my
silver in with the
team's
shot
match
clock, which is very
but
nice
like
and easy
off late
swap,
I've
even
either
though
been
it's
at the
not
arena
so
or
how
I've been with the
pure is
players
he?
or I've been at
If
watch
you
parties
leave
or I've been
neon in,
everywhere
bring the silver
it's
in,
just
come for
today I'm
That
going
seems to
it's
be
going
like
to
a
be
running
me
theme, like
and
how
there's
much
no
do you
one
still
else
believe
here
in the neon,
and I'm just
right?
going to watch
How many
my team
Pinoys
play
do you think are
and
gonna
I'm going
fall
to cheer
this-
for them
in this
like a
season?
fan
Everyone.
Everyone.
I think everyone goes.
Theatre watch party
it's,
link is right
it's
here.
an
It's
important move.
this
You
is the
gotta-
one.
You gotta save your guns sometimes. So, sorry, eco round. You got
This
to
is
get
it.
off. You don't want to give them the orbs.
You think everybody's gonna
I think
fall
so.
off,
Yeah.
take a tumble
I think
at some
purposeful,
point
yeah.
in that map? Well, more predictions coming up. Our talent predictions. I just want to say.
Mika ये जानबूझ के किया है just for diversity I'm just saying she said
Originally, I said I didn't want chat. I didn't want to vote. Okay, I was like, please,
Wow.
don't let me vote.
She's
I
not a
voted
hater,
no.
guys. She's
I
a
have evidence.
fan.
I voted no for this. I just didn't want to choose. Do not make me choose. I'm very happy, by the way, that we have so many Filipinos over here. But this is difficult just because I'm like,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's worth. It's really,
Like,
really
both
worth hammering
sides
the point home
are
that the
like
fact that
friends. Like,
almost
who is she
everyone's
going to
gone
vote
for global
against?
is not a fair
That's why she voted
representation
no.
of how
But
one-sided
ठीक
this
है,
matchup
allowed है.
is.
I'll give it. Mika,
This
no
is a
problem.
coin flip,
I'll
and And
give
actually,
it.
I think it's a bit of a
It's cool.
disservice to Secret to say that they're going to lose it. Like most people saying they're going to lose this match. I think we are all getting carried away with just the big names that are coming into Global. We all want to see players like Crystal, Papi, Yudatan, who've been popping off lately, especially in the Tier 2, coming really strong to this season. But Secret have been a very consistent team, so actually to see
Okay.
them lose this match would be
Now I'm
somewhat
keeping
surprising.
everything
Yeah,
away.
absolutely. I definitely think it's closer than the predictions are predicting. In
Okay.
my mind, I've got 2-1.
Everything
so
away.
I'm expecting
Just
I'm
want to watch the
expecting
match.
overtimes even, to
I
be
just
honest.
want to watch the
Come on,
match.
overtime.
I just want to watch the match.
I'll stay here all day.
I don't know if Mika's blood pressure can handle it.
Yeah. Not for this.
I just want to
particular
watch the
series.
match. Let's go.
Tita Mika.
We will
Tita
win
Mika might
today.
not be able to handle it at that point. But yeah, it's also there is also the fact that these Poppy and Kaliasne have gone up against the core of Team Secret so many times in the past as well. These are players that they have faced up against. They know very well. They know their tendencies.
Yeah.
And there's
GE
that thing, right?
fighting.
When you're playing up against a team that you're so familiar with,
Let's go.
an upset could
That's
very
all
well
I
be in
need.
play. Either way, whichever way that goes.
Yeah, I think there's that regional familiarity, not only from playing against each other, but some of these players have played on the same teams at times. Like a lot of this upcoming Filipino talent does have some familiarity playing with each other in the
Let's
same
go.
team, so know each other
Salad
very
has been
well.
ordered, guys.
Whether that's gonna play
And a lot of you are
well,
ordering the jersey as well. GEfighting.com if you all don't know. Our jersey is available.
That's what I've always thought.
Hey. Big surprises here all around. We
Match
are gonna
is
find out
starting.
just
Let's
how the fight is gonna be
go.
as we get started with day 2 of VCT Pacific.
Oh, damn. Okay, let's go. Salad is on its way, guys. Salad is on its way. Ordered already. That's Mohit whistling. I can hear Mohit whistling. थेटा ऑडियो मैं ऑफ कर सकता हूँ. कर दिया थिएटर ऑडियो ऑफ. थिएटर ऑडियो बंद कर दिया. अच्छा साउंड रख देता हूँ, कम कर देता हूँ. ठीक है, ऑडियो ऑन रखा है, बस कम कर दिया. ऑन है. माय गॉड. So Matt, thank you so much for the 200. How do you get? Wait. Entry के बाद wait. I will get back to you. Let's go. Wait. Oh damn.
Welcome to VCT Pacific 2025.
Opening तो है.
Team Secret.
Huh?
Global East.
अच्छा.
We've gone back
हाँ,
in time a
Team
little
Secret
bit, and it
versus
feels
Global
like
East.
you're
What's up?
watching
Like wait.
VCTPH here.
Like ये
Or at
थोड़ा.
least it just looks that way with Team Secret going up against GE's new roster. On one side, you have a team that's been tried
Bo
and
Crystal is
tested
so
and tried
tall,
and tested
bro.
some more, and on the other,
Crystal
you
and
have
Elevated have a
five
competition
talents
between who's
making their
taller.
debut on the Pacific stage. Who wins this, does experience pulls through here versus a fresh slate?
Yeah, I usually back the more experienced team. Like, I really do believe in consistency in
Bro.
stage experience, but I think I am getting a little bit carried away
The
with
production
the
is
global roster that
so
they put together.
good.
There's a lot of exciting names and a lot of names that can do heavy lifting in the server.
Crystal
And I
is
really
like
expect
6'2"
that
or
maybe it's not
6'3"?
going to be some macro masterclass from Global, but just some really big heavy hitters that have big maps and kind of combine to win the day today.
He's like really
I feel
tall.
like right now what you mentioned about like consistency usually.
Hey,
with that team,
Juvie.
but why is it?
Let's
why
go.
is it that you're backing
Boys.
GE in this case?
I mean,
Boys.
Papi, yeah.
Boys.
These guys, yeah,
Let's
individual
go.
star power on this team is exciting for sure, and also
Bings
I
bye.
feel like I'm confident backing a lot of these guys because
I will take on your
consistently
responsibility
deliver
today
in
and
that
see you
tier
tomorrow.
2, kind of situation. There are some players they get the jump up to tier 1 and you think maybe they haven't been prepared properly, whether they play
Don't
online a
worry.
lot or they haven't had a lot of
Bings
LAN
भाई का
experience.
jinx
A
भी
lot of these
आज
players have been
हमारे
swapping out
साथ ही
in
है.
Ascension for a couple of years now and been pretty consistently delivering, so I feel like I can back them on the Pacific stage.
You're definitely right. Even though these players haven't played in tier 1 before, they are experienced.
अरे हाँ, एक
And they're
second, Bings भाई को
absolutely
mod भी तो
well-known
देता हूँ.
players, you know. People have spoke about all of them for a long
Add
time,
moderator.
have played against them in scrims and really do feel their power, so now they're getting their chance on the
Done.
Pacific
Bings
stage.
भाई को mod
It's quite
दे दिया
easy to get behind
YouTube
them, I
पे.
feel like.
Hey, you're talking about the tier 2 to tier 1? I mean, just yesterday we had that and
Let's
we were
go.
very, very impressed. So right now, looking at our Asian comp for Abyss.
यहाँ तो kill feed आने वाला है, guys.
I mean, yeah, you
Where do I
mentioned
put
it before,
this?
big time Team Secret. They're really
Oh,
liking
shit.
to just run that kind of Ascent-esque comp.
Where do I put
you
the
can be
view
very
party, guys?
flexible with a double in it. As over on the side of GE, you see double control is very popular on it.
ठीक है, match start होने दो game में, फिर देखते हैं.
Mid control to be able to run fakes. Astra has that global presence as well. Can be a little bit of a pseudo lurk or a pseudo sentinel. So you'll probably see Darion over on the wing once they move over to attack.
Yeah, those extra smokes that GE have coming out just give you so much
Let's
more control
go.
over mid. You can use one smoke each to
Let's
the
go.
mid, and you just take so much control naturally. It's much more slow approach to the game than something like Double Initiator is, where you're looking to kind of be re-clearing space all the time.
Yeah.
But
Let's
I think
go,
it
baby.
suit this global team quite well.
Well, we'll see indeed what happens as Global Esports takes on Team Secret. We're going to pass it on over to our casters. Hey, it's Quack, and hey, it's Chobra.
G fighting, baby.
Thank you very much, Mika. Yes, Chobra and Quack here, and we've got an absolute banger for this first match today. I mean, they said it's kind of the Filipino Derby, but really, Global Esports an entirely new team, and then Team Secret actually basically the same team.
That's the whole thing,
Yes.
honestly. I mean,
Yo, guys,
Mika, come on,
look
pick
at the watch
side.
party, bro.
You have to pick your favorite.
Yeah, we have to go with at least one.
Bro.
I mean, one side is a little bit more Filipino than the other, kind of. She's
little
like
bit.
coming over here like, no, I'm not doing that. Jeez, Mika, jeez. But I will say,
Yo, okay, I'm gonna stay away from my phone for a while. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get lost in what's happening in the rest of the world. Right now, I just need to focus. 10 minutes में मेरा salad आ रहा है.
Reputation. We like to meme about them being the gatekeepers, but being the gatekeepers is not an easy job.
ठंडी लग रही है यार, AC बंद करो. क्या है ये?
Maintain the gate, you know, polish the hinges.
Well, hopefully it's a little bit more exciting than that. But I mean, we always like to talk
AC,
about like top
change.
4 teams, top 6
Temperature
teams,
बदला
but
क्या नहीं?
doing that consistently is still an accomplishment.
भाई.
And right now, GE, they look like they're ready to challenge that spot.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy feat for sure.
Okay.
I mean, they just come and put this team together.
Let's
they
go.
have their own little like face-off off-season tournament with a mixed bag of results as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was, of course, very early on in that roster, but, you know, that was one where it was like, okay, we kind of see the potential, we're not sure where this goes, but then the individual performance during Spotlight Series for some of the players on GE, I think that's
Guys.
when a lot of global fans started to buy.
Guys,
Without a doubt, a lot of strong individual
oh god,
individual players.
I have
on their
butterflies.
sides, but, yeah, what do you see?
Regen armor right
I
off
have
the bat.
butterflies.
I mean, you know, we'd like to talk about the Dream Raid boss in the pistol round. We saw some half armor frenzies yesterday, but the regen coming in alongside the classic here. So Jeremy just going to try to go forward. Not any extra firepower, but trying to make sure that he's taking those fights and he's able to continue
damn.
on forward.
I can't see my phone. मेरे को कोरिया से मैसेज आ रहे हैं, वडाला से मैसेज आ रहे हैं. मेरे को गेम देखना. भाग पापी भाग, भाग, run.
Just with a quick tag, not going to spot too much.
I'm feeling cold also,
Team
Ekta.
Secret, but
I'm gonna turn the AC off for a while, guys.
Global though, slight pushes out from B. There's a lot of information
No,
there. but
no, 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 no. Yes, yes. First blood, nice, nice, nice. आ गए, बहुत लोग हैं.
Just a little bit. Darion, does he take the time
Wait,
to try to provide support?
wait.
I think it's a little too risky. Poppy
Nice.
for only one.
हाँ, वन क्या दो लिया उसने भाई.
2G continuing to push forward a little bit. Spots
दो
out
लिया
on
पापी ने,
the
ऐसे
board,
मत बोल यार.
but the smoke kind of covers it as well. So 2-on-1 against the lone.
No, 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 no.
But on the back line,
Nice.
from heaven.
पीछे, पीछे, पीछे. He doesn't know. 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 He doesn't know.
Get the second kill.
No.
Look for Darren.
No.
Not as well. Envy. 1-on-3 clutch to start things off.
And this is why all of us picked him onto that initiator spot whenever we could. Because this is the type of game sense that this player has. It's not just the aim, it's not just the reactions, but to know that the smoke left a gap, and if Darion's hiding in there, he is not taking the risk to check that gap anytime soon. He sneaks all the way backside towards the CT spawn, and then he's able to creep back into patience to go for the diffuser first. Just impeccable clutch right off the bat.
Just not something you think about every day, right? To actually go through that smoke and slip behind enemy lines like that. But still,
Okay, we got this, we got this, we got
It's going
this.
to be some of the outlaw buyouts. Pushes out.
We got
from
this.
Global, but what is this straight into where it's a wild Ori?
I'm gonna hide the watch party for a while,
There's
guys.
space to work with though. They're just charging after him. That's a Spectre dropped.
2G tried to provide some support with the paranoia, but unfortunately it just goes all the way through. So that is a little bit
We
of a
got this.
pickup for Global Esports now. In with the Spectre, continuing to push, trying to get that flank onwards against A.
The position isn't bad for Team Secret. They recognize this, they've taken Heaven, they've taken backside, and they have 2G on the flank. But if 2G falls, that's an extra Bulldog here for the retake.
Bulldog's a really big weapon, but at least Spike down now. Jeremy does have an opportunity. Instant shot through from Envy, and 2G manages to get backwards in towards the site as well. Jeremy in with some shots, tries to trade with the classic, but at the very least, it's going to be the Bulldog that ends it all. Team Secret, yeah, that's quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, it does do quite a bit of damage, especially with Jesse Vash going down with no armor left either. So it does
Okay,
sting,
okay,
but you
okay,
still get the
okay,
spike
okay,
plant,
okay,
you should be able
okay,
to just
okay.
carry through, and you have that outlaw as well, so there's a lot
ठीक
of
है.
threat forcing
Good
a lot
eco,
of that full
good
armor
eco.
buy on the other side.
Still, just thinking about the round, I mean, what a call to actually push all the way through B. And, you know, as a full
ये first round ने बहुत मेरे को PTSD दे दिया मेरे को.
Yeah, I do want to
This first round has sent me back 2 years. But ठीक है, good eco, very good eco.
You don't get that first kill, you get a little scared. But GE going with that no fear strategy.
We got this. We got
now,
this. We got this.
Just going to go with a very, very safe default, obviously on their buy round. And
Nice, yeah, Crystal.
nice shot onto
Let's
Jeremy.
go.
Takes a big hit though, only 10
Let's
HP.
go.
And that's
चलेगा,
the shot.
चलेगा. Trade it. It's fine.
Big swing, shock dart to trade.
ठीक है.
So not too bad for now.
It's okay.
But it does
We
weaken
got the shot.
defenses
It's
a
fine.
little. So Team Secret getting a little bit more space to kind of figure out which side they
Wait.
want to hit.
Yeah, Team Secret,
Wait.
the trouble is you're going to imagine that
Wait.
someone fills that mid space, but you're not
Wait.
quite sure from which side,
Wait.
especially
Nice. Call आ गया.
not being a hard sentinel. You
Call.
can't really get the tell that, okay, like Cypher's on B, Cypher's on A, or
Phone नहीं
anything like
देखना.
that. So they do have to fish a
Salad
bit
आ रहा
deeper
है.
if they want clarity on the situation.
Just two players still sticking around mid. The Outlaw definitely spotting down Kelly at the very least. They're trying to pinch him down. Paranoia sent out.
Oh,
G
oh,
goes in
oh.
for the TP
Oh,
play.
close,
Outlaw
close.
personal, spots the barrel,
Close.
gets the kill, and that's enough.
That's actually a really good TP right outside of the smoke, but
Yeah,
not
that
deep
was a
enough
very,
that
very
they might
good
spot
TP.
you close range. So I like the call, just full faith that you hit the Paranoia on someone and they would have to hide behind the bend there, behind the boxes.
Okay.
Nice pinch.
30 seconds
And
left.
that then pulls the defenses over onto the other parts of the map. GE.
Yeah, you just wait until Wild Oreo gets here, right? A three-man push, you know you're going to have the numbers advantage no matter what.
Ooh.
But only
Nice,
15
bro.
seconds and you already get taken down.
Uno time though, yeah, definitely not going to make it easy for Team Secret. And with 15 seconds
Nice.
left, there's so much pressure. Team Secret needing to push
Take out,
through
out,
the
out.
smoke
Close,
now.
close, close.
And on
Call.
with the shot.
Nice.
It's not going to connect. Poppy
Nice.
getting
Time.
killed. The spike is down. The round
Nice.
is over. But
Nice.
Tucci's gonna
Let's
try
go.
nonetheless. Poppy
Let's go.
will not make it easy. That's a final headshot. And G picks up the round.
Okay.
So in the grand scheme of things, yes, it's your bonus, but also I think just given
Ah, मेरा पैर सो गया.
hey, as long as we do damage, it's okay round. Rather
Okay,
than
we got
we're
this.
not
We got
quite sure
this.
what
We
to
got
do.
this.
If
Let's
that
go.
repeats on a full buy round
Let's
against each
go.
other, that spells trouble for Secret.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're already seeing some of the hits not quite going through too well.
We
I
got
do
this, we
like
got
the
this, we
little
got
paranoia
this.
play, but at the very end of it all,
It's just another scrim. It's just another scrim. Stage पे कुछ नहीं चल रहा. Let's
There's
go.
a lot of GE fans have been telling me that they got a sick viewing party going.
This is
Apparently
theater
there's
number
3
1.
screens
There are 3
in
such
that theater,
screens.
So that's a lot of people, but Jeremy digging deep.
This is just another scrim. This is just another scrim. Let's go. Come on.
a little bit more space. I think
Take it
that's
like a
the
scrim.
G
Stage पे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है.
push out.
Yeah,
Just
Yudo's
enjoy
on
it like
set
it's another
all the way
scrim.
deep. I mean, we see the
Come
set
on.
play a lot, but Jeremy was just ready for it. And Secret kind of recognizing that G might want to change the pace. And I think this is going to be something we want to keep an eye on, is that GE, just given their style, the players they have, the coaching staff they have, they seem like a team that's going to be very proactive. Meanwhile, Team Secret, known to be a very default-heavy, very reactive team. And I'm just curious how long Secret is willing to wait each round before they start to take action.
Well, at least 30
Let's
seconds
go.
have passed, and they're still waiting. The drone is being heard at the very least, though, down B main.
Yeah, play time.
Okay,
हाँ,
they're purposely gonna
बोल
show
दे 250 लोग हैं.
Cypher, Wild Oreo, just
Be
making
nice.
it look like it would have been just himself.
No. Discipline. नहीं
Still
छोड़ेंगे.
too much information gained from Poppy, right? That from the shadows. lets
Discipline.
them know, just stick to me, we're
Poppy
seeing on the
rotate.
A
Nice.
side.
Nice. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Watch. आ गया.
But at the same time, pushing off from danger.
Oh, spam
Couple
hurts.
players being
Yeah,
able
this
to
round
come
looks
down
hard.
here now. All down to Raptors.
Hard
Kelly
round.
is next.
Hard round.
So only 8 HP.
Save
You
कर लो.
gotta back up.
Save
Maybe
call आ
go
गया.
for
Save call.
yeah, 'cause there's
Save
no way
call.
you're attempting this 2v5,
Save.
especially not at
ठीक
full
है.
health. But something I just noticed there is Darion, his position was okay. I mean, we see that a lot, right? That bit of a tricky play right outside, right
losing Euro early was hard, but ठीक है.
But a little bit of lack of faith on Crystal. Maybe the comms breaking down, or maybe just too much chaos happening. And Darion turns his head away from the jump coming in, and that's when they find a timing against him. But Crystal
take guns, don't lose guns.
So hopefully that's something we can clean up from Global Esports.
Phone से दूर रहो यार. अच्छा नहीं, salad आएगा तो देखना पड़ेगा.
Just a little detail in how they had their setup on B site, but unfortunately,
मैं reactions ऐसे लगा दूंगा.
Everything down. There's just so much pressure when there are that many players.
Whenever round ends, I'll change.
Like that. So even with the information gathered,
I'll show the watch party when round ends.
And Team Secret will be able to carry forward, and thus making our predictions feeling a little bit shaky and nervous right now.
Yeah, I do want to, I mean, the Nets touched upon it a little bit, but I think actually a lot of people, maybe including us here on the broadcast, are slightly underestimating Team Secret just because they had a rough going at the Predator League. But we got to remember, this is that sturdy team. They always make the playoffs. They always give a run for the money against the Giants. I mean, these guys have stuck together for a reason throughout these years.
Absolutely. And their map pick as well, you know, to be fair to Global Esports, but we shall see how the rest of the round continues to play out. Like you mentioned, still being proactive, kind of reactive, actually, to Global Esports. I mean, it's working out so well for them.
And once again, just to save 2-on-2 from GE, Chris is going to let it be known that he's up here. So more than anything, this should help draw out some of the utility from Team Secret if they want certainty of what's going on.
Nice.
Now, until
at least दो लोग तो अभी पता चल गए mid पे.
Constantly put pressure on mid and then just choose a site and go because you know you'll have the numbers advantage. But once that fails, I wouldn't be surprised if
दोनों ऐसी बंदा भी ठंडी लग रही है. क्या है ये?
Later in the half.
But at least for now, that sense is that the game plan for Global Esports, they need to figure out where Team Secret are, where they're going to hit, where are those numbers going to be. Still moving all the way across the map now, a bit of a jiggle, and that could be info enough. 0 Point confirms it. Oh, no, actually, he just tags onto 1.
Yeah, but it is the Sova. Makes it a little bit tricky, and they've already committed 3 to the B site. So it looks like GE a bit more comfortable with retakes over on the A side, and perhaps just trusting Poppy, quite frankly, with how well he anchors.
Crystal.
But Jeremy, he's still waiting, and the bait works. They've put so much pressure on B. They've let it be known that they've taken their attention off of mid. And Jeremy, the patience pays off.
I was waiting there.
30 seconds left.
So careful
Good bait.
with how he's able to find those one-on-ones. And I was about to say, I mean, it's a lot of trust put down onto just Poppy anchoring down the site, but here it comes, the hit in towards the B site. Straight through the smokes. Jesse Bash will be able to land 2 headshots back-to-back. Udatan tries to fire back from the back lines, but unfortunately, caught mid-dash. He's just not able to complete the animation of it. While the Oreo will be able to get the shot, and that's down to just Poppy once again. Not quite able to complete clutch this time. 2GE will pick up the 4th.
Give them a round, give them a round.
I don't fault Poppy for going for another kill there, or at least trying to, just because, I mean, it's not an op. Yeah, it's not an op, right? Your teammates can't quite go for the buys anyway, so you might as well just go for a Hail Mary, try to get a round back, try to
give them a round, guys. Calm
Something
down.
We're noticing right now is that GE, they might have the talented players, but Team Secret is actually keeping them on their toes so much. They're, in fact, kind of using GE's composition against them, actually not giving any information after the initial brawls with the utility in mid.
After this round, timeout call, and then we got this.
They start to move, they start to peek right into Secret's crosshairs.
And this round looking for the peaks as well. In with the blade storm, but instantly shut down by 2GE.
After this, timeout call, and then we got this. Yeah, obviously.
Just knows exactly what you're thinking.
Straight reads and fully collapsed onto each other right now.
Timeout call, and then we got this.
Closing in on the B site. Kelias tries to buy a bit of time with the flash.
Timeout call, and then we got this.
I mean, GE, sure, it's just Sheriff's and a shorty, so you'll do whatever you can, but it does not look like he'll be given much of a chance. Very thorough from Team Secret as well. Drone up high, so you're not getting caught off guard.
Yeah, best he can hope for is just a pick or two. Even the back line is being watched by the Trips. And Wild Oreo is alerted to it, so already moving towards the back of Spot.
Just give them.
Yeah, and then you still have that trip by window as well, right? So there's no chance for a surprise here. Looks like they might just regroup, potentially just go to the spike, see if you can get any exits on all 3 angles. Kelly, yes, okay. That's 1. See if you can get 1 more. A little bit of aim training on this round to stay warmed up.
Flash out, looking for the kill. 2G will be able to keep his sights on towards Raptors at the very least, but then Crystal comes in from stairs. So a couple more shots, but Team Secret still good to go.
And Envy with the shutdown as well. Right. Yeah, already had the no command, but you'll take
now
whatever you can get. Obviously, some extra credits. They are rolling in creds right now on the Secret side. That graphic earlier,
Timeout.
with them
Let's
all
go.
going down the financial road, it's paying off right now.
Yeah.
But this, this is just a hard read.
ये वाला
GG
नहीं
set up,
miss
got a
करना चाहिए
crossfire, watching for the push out.
Okay.
You know
Now
that
we got
G's
this.
already
Let's
pushed
go.
out before with all 5 on that
Timeout,
eco.
reset, and we
I
go back
think
into
a
this.
timeout
Let's go.
absolutely in order because your focus
Yes.
here on mid, trying to see if there's any mid movement,
Chalo.
it's not
We
really
got this
paying
now.
off. If anything, maybe utilize those double smokes to actually start to push out and deny
This is what we
They've
needed.
actually just left that empty, right? We talked about it before. Poppy being trusting anchor. Listen, I think Poppy, you absolutely trust him to anchor. That's not the problem. But you just have zero information on A main after the first 30 seconds, and Poppy's just waiting. So I think you maybe take that spot, or maybe use the double smokes to take out B main. One or the other.
Certainly going to need some changes or adjustments
Phone
nonetheless.
रख दो.
Like you mentioned, no information found.
Only salad
or,
का आएगा तो
even
देखना
trying
पड़ेगा.
to get a little bit proactive with the pushes out on the eco rounds, they're getting shut down. And that's just how reactive, how patient Team Secret can be, especially with Jesse Vash at the helm. And also a little bit of a glimpse of their new coach, Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, Boom. Old Boom, Meow, yeah. But he's been with Boom for so long, right? It just kind of flows out the tongue.
Yeah.
But I think you bring up a good point. You got to give credit
Now
to
we
Meow,
got
but on
this.
the other
Let's
side
go.
as well, Juvenile
Oh,
coming off of
damn.
an incredible performance with Leviathan last year at Champions.
Okay.
And then elevated. He's been grinding away at theory crafting for VALORANT, trying to get to the big stage, and here he is. He would like nothing more than to prove that G has the right idea.
Salad's 1 minute away.
Shall see what those adjustments will be for now. They are kind of adjusting to that little bit of a recon in towards A main, but then again, that's just the first few seconds of the round.
This looks very aggressive
So
on their
just
part.
now on A, they had the recon going deep out into A main, and it looked like Poppy was almost in position to throw a paranoia, but no one to follow up on that. Curious to see if they repeat that in future rounds.
Oh my, this is very aggressive from them.
Has to be a read back into the B side.
Too
It's into the
aggressive
judge
from them.
Jeremy.
Too aggressive
Not
from them.
expected at all. Then
Yeah.
Darren's down once again.
Very unexpected
Off
because
the
Zidane
blades as
very
well.
good.
It's been
Yeah.
propped up. Global looking for an opportunity to retake, but
This
nothing
is
found
hard.
yet.
At this rate, Team Secret, they're looking to finish the half with everyone at 9,000 creds. Behind the judge, when you have the Blade Storm, knowing that this is the execute you want to go for, they are just going with the snowball. It is rolling down the hill into an avalanche.
The off bot
It
up.
is.
Shot sounded off, but Envy just fires from the sidelines. Shot into its Kelly, yes. Crystal makes it a bit
Map
of a trade,
pick.
but they're still able to hold from the side of the site. And as soon as they show themselves, Envy,
Ay,
2GE,
ay,
Jesse
ay.
Vash, they all got a kill of their own.
Just not our
I'm
map.
just going to go ahead and say it almost might be a blessing in disguise that they dropped all their weapons because, man, if I have to see another match where teams have to just save op after op after op, round after round after round, I'm going to lose my mind. But very unfortunate, and this is... you think...
maybe a slight opportunity, when you're
Yes.
looking against a Team Secret like this.
Sure, yeah, the op helps, but we've just seen too much of that already in 2025, and we're only in the first 2 weeks!
Yeah, a little bit yesterday as well with the op duels, but still, the round will continue, and Global Esports once again with the broken economy.
Team Secret. It's almost
Broken
weird
economy.
that they have so much more priority in it. It's the Astro Omen on the other side, and yet Team Secret, they put the initiative down. They're drawing out these opponents' smokes. They're
Salad
drawing
आ
out the
जाओ यार, क्या
gunfire.
कर रहे हो?
And I think GE's just actually
किधर है
giving
भाई
too
Salad?
much unintentional information over to the attacking side.
And a little bit spent.
Arrived at
Guardian
location.
Shots firing out from mid.
Okay,
So a
bro.
bit of presence already alerted. And if you're Team Secret, you've been good so far, so why not go for the swing? At the very least, Crystal gets one, but still the trade comes through.
Do they suspect more here? Because there was a good fate going on here by Crystal. Yeah, they're waiting for another peek out because he was spamming the left side, but then he turns right to library under. And so you're expecting, okay, there's no way he's watching that alone with the Guardian when they're on an eco, the Hero Guardian. And it's going to get dropped again by Yudotan.
It's not working out. I don't know what you're gonna do this time. The Guardian is lost as well. You cannot pick it up. Poppy, feeling
मैं
like heat
थोड़ा
now,
रख लो
tries
so I
to put
can
the
hear the
smokes
bell.
up, tries to keep himself alive, but pretty much pinned down by 2G in this moment.
2G taking very aggressive positions all map long, and now the push out from the drone as well. They just want to trap him 100%.
Smokes out. Oh, and here comes the rest of the team too, Chobra. Oh my god.
They're just going to wait. They're just going to farm for kills, right? Reset all those ultimates right now. They got a fresh plate ready to go.
So good. And look at how close Jeremy is playing to the smoke as well. Oh, the flash is perfect. Oh, hell yes. Darren, a bit of a shot as well.
Salad आ गया. Salad आ गया. Salad आ गया. Salad आ गया.
What just happened?
I
Salad
don't
आ
think a
गया.
single person antied that flash. They
Salad
had
आ-
good crossfires going.
Thank you.
I think 2G might have been behind the wall, but he was just not able to get the
Silent
right
buff is
angle.
real.
But the two members on the right side here near drop.
I'm just saying,
they just
literally
get
the
full
bell rang and we
flash.
won the round. The salad buff is
Let's
real.
be
The
very
salad
honest,
is
this
here.
is a bit of a
The
blunder
salad
from
is
Secret.
here.
This basically gives
That
GE
the
a chance
salad,
to get
what
back into
timing? The
game.
salad is here. It's
Chelsea,
legit salad buff,
this
okay?
chance is still just a chance so far. Team Secret in the lead,
Okay.
but then
The salad is
you
here.
gotta admire how this entire play comes through, right? I mean, even though Team Secret had the positions,
Salad आ गया.
just
मैंने
a
कुछ
one
नहीं किया,
little
salad
flash,
आ गया.
that's all the difference it makes.
Give all credit to salad, huh? Not to the players who won the eco.
GE fans, map ain't over yet. Still a little while to go for
Let's
the
go.
first half, and the op returns
Salad is
for
here.
Yudotan.
Let's go.
Cosmic Divide as well, and there it is. That's the type of
Lucky
aggressive
round,
play
huh?
you
Lucky
want
round.
on
Salad
the
is here.
inside.
Bhago!
The
He's
chase.
aggro, he's aggro. They're not very डर के नहीं खेल रहे वो guys. Just know डर के नहीं खेल रहे वो. W gaming कर रहे तो हम भी W gaming करेंगे.
Already 3 members on the site. This isn't looking good for Crystal. You gotta wait for your teammates, but they have to still clear through mid. Darion gonna take his
Salad
time
is
to get
here.
back here.
Drones out. Kelias looking for at least a bit of a head.
निकल ले,
Continues to
निकल
try
ले.
to
सर
get
छुपा.
this crosshair on
Whoa,
line, and he manages
Kelly,
to do it.
baby,
Triple kill now
let's
coming
go.
through. And all that's left is 2G
Drop
up by
him.
the bridge. He's trying to play around it.
Nice,
He's trying to go back for another
let's
flick,
go.
but Crystal
The salad
shuts him
buff
down.
is
And that's,
real.
that's the type of trading.
अब बोलो,
That's the type of
कौन
team
बोलता है
we've been
salad
wanting to
में
see from
पास
the GE
ताकत नहीं
roster.
है?
Everyone talks about how talented those individuals are.
VCT,
Just
पूरा
work off of
VCT
each
अभी
other.
salad पे
Kelly, yes,
चलेगा.
taking all that aggro, gets 1 kill, continues
Wow.
to draw that fire, waiting for Crystal to go for another
The
peek.
salad buff
A
is
nice
real,
aggressive
guys.
push out too, but I do gotta give credit to Jeremy. I mean, this is not
Let's
an
go.
elimination game. Jeremy, he's gonna pop off, he's gonna get aggressive, he's gonna chase you down. But yeah, that
Fragging
fight from
IGL
Evan, Crystal and Kelly,
बोलते.
yes. That's something worth roaring for.
All
अभी
the
खाना भी
difference.
पड़ेगा
And
ना,
the
हाँ.
guy, you know, also he used to be a duelist.
खाना भी
Kelly
पड़ेगा.
is now in the
True.
IGL role, still being able to pop off.
No command and
Okay,
Cosmic
come on.
Divide ready for GE.
Let's go.
Honestly, the ult cycling really might bring them back
Let's
to the half.
go.
Team Secret has to be careful about
The
how
power
they
is
calculate
coming
the rest of
back.
the round. Their creds are fine, but they need 1 or 2
Fragging
more rounds to
IGL
get to
बोलते.
another ult round themselves.
Nice,
Okay,
yeah,
still
Crystal.
backing towards mid, and that's Wild Oreo gone. The quick
Oh, they
execute
don't know,
in
they don't
towards
know,
the
they don't know.
B
बहुत
site.
आ गया, बहुत आ गया, बहुत आ गया.
Everything's been
They need
smoked
info,
off. Global
info,
looking for their timing.
info.
You have to
This will be
suspect this.
bad.
He hasn't taken this position before.
This will be bad.
Jeremy very close up near heaven.
This will be bad.
Another flash
Info.
out, but the smokes
Call
dissipate.
close,
He
call kiya,
spots
close, call
Shock
kiya.
Dart sending
Nahin,
through as well, so
too
continues
close,
to
I
go for
knew
the
that.
chase. That's a second kill. Now the rest
No.
of Global trying to play in the retake. All three.
Too
They
close,
don't
that
quite
was
have
going to
the
be
space on
bad.
heaven any longer. Darren
Nice,
just
Darion.
peeks out from stairs, spots
Nice,
a couple.
Darion.
That's Jesse Vesh down. Cosmic Divide goes up, and now they're trying to use that to get onto the spike, but still 2G tries to play ahead of it. Look at the movement from Udotan, though. Quickly swaps over to Classic. 2GE tries to stay alive. He needs to clutch this out.
No.
He's looking for it.
No,
Goes
no,
back
no,
for
no, no,
another
no,
kill.
no, 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 no,
Time
no,
on
no, no,
towards
no,
Poppy.
no, no,
Poppy
no,
running out of
no,
time.
no.
Smokes
Yeah.
it out. Swings for the kill. And goes for the stick. Not enough time. Surely not.
All the way down! Oh my gosh. I mean, Poppy played that as best as he could, but 2GE, he just knew. He just needed to survive 1/2 second longer. Successful clutch out from 2GE.
Okay.
Let's talk about his movement, his positioning all throughout this first half so far. He's taking aggressive off angles. He's buying time. He's
Eat
jiggling.
salad, be
Darion
happy.
looked
Eat
like he
salad,
might be
be
coming back
happy.
from the spotlight in this round, and he did a lot for them. Cosmic Divide good as well. The draw out with Yudotan up in the sky. Everything looks good, but 2GE just hides away for 1 second too long.
We talk about high IQ, right? Playing around the Cosmic Divide that way just to give him, you know, a bit more space, a bit more time. Still, though, map continues, and we're down to the 11th round. Global looking for that information outside of A. So crucial so far. A bit more presence towards mid again.
I mean, look at this position from Team Secret. They kind of know that GE hasn't
Yeah,
pushed out
we're
of
missing
main
out on
at
info.
all,
We need some
so they
info.
continue to wait, but very far back. They're not fishing for any information on main. They like to think that if you do eventually push out of A main, they can actually just turn around and fight from mid, because they've still got 3 members there. And once again, GE just
Aram
backs
se
off. They're not going to hold it close.
Come on, guys.
You are watching outside of it with Poppy, so at least this time,
They have
I think you can
ultis
rotate
also.
a bit safer than before.
3 ults
Poppy's
they
going to
have,
be
we
able
have
to
2.
delay one more turn with that paranoia, and so you just have to trust in that.
Yeah, at the very least, not spotting anything out towards A, but now B's getting smoked off.
Nice.
Udotan still being able to maintain control of mid. That gives them the numbers
Nice.
on the B
Spotted.
side.
They know, close. Info.
Execute coming in. Darion's ready for it. He has a good angle right outside the zone. They can't find the shot.
Oh, and that's
Solo
just
आ गए
Team
side से.
Secret continuing to barrel through. The Hunter's Tree will slow them down just a bit. Poppy instantly rotating over with the From the Shadows, but is that going to be enough?
No,
they
that-
don't quite
that
have
looks
the
hard.
numbers. Wild Oreo still playing safe from
Looks hard.
post-plant position.
Oh, you would have loved to go during that plant, but it's going to be on the outside of danger, safe from all gunfire. And now a 2v3 with positions already taken by Team Secret.
Smoke's refreshed too. 2G continuing to be a menace. Look at this.
And they have no reason. Oh, right on the railing. So
Oh,
he doesn't get spotted, though. They don't know for sure. He's on the railing. And Oreo, Wild Oreo, just going to buy time. He actually gets the kill as well against Crystal.
लगा भी tag भी हुआ
That
यार.
should be enough, but it is Papi Chulo.
Time.
Only able to get the one. But still
Time.
running out of time makes the call for a save.
Time.
Not much you can do. You got to feel for Poppy's position right now in the half because he just hasn't really been given a chance to play the game at all. And 2GE fragging out in the first half. Everyone talked about Wild Oreo last year when the two members joined, and 2GE, he was fine. Maybe had a bit of a quieter start, but he's right in here reminding everyone why he was a great pickup. 12, 6, and 5, 2.0 KD as the controller.
Always lovely to see. I mean, him in the spotlight, you know, just being able to do a little bit more, especially in some of these clutch moments. Definitely showing off some of those critical decision-making skills that he has.
And now all outs online here for Team Secret as well. Not a place you want to be for global esports. Not a great buy either, but you'll have to make it work.
Well, at least Udotan in with the blade throw, but he hasn't been able to show off those blades that much. Team Secret looking to make this a quick map now. Now is when they go in for that quick stack up against B. Starting things off, it's going to be Jeremy. Straight into the site, and everything's being smoked off by Darren. Hunter's Fury from Jesse Vash, though, just creating a bit more chaos towards the back lines. And Kelly's tries to get ahead of things. Still sticking around the stairs, backs up in towards the smoke. He just waits for his team to get on over.
Oh no, and now you don't have the Blade Storm anymore. You're gonna see that null command come out. Udotan, not much you can do right now. You just have to wait this out. That's so much time on the retake.
Man. 4 and 5 as well. They've got to think about possibly smoking off Nest once again as well. But Jeremy continues to hold the angle. Udotan goes aggressive. Gets a kill. Now tries to stay alive against that duel in towards Jeremy. Jeremy in with a blaze, so swings out from the other side. Jeremy back up to the Vandal for the final kill. And Team Secret ends off the first half 9-3.
I'm just gonna say exactly what I said at the beginning of last year as well. If you can see this Jeremy throughout this year, Team Secret, they're going back to the international stage. This is the peak Jeremy. This is what he's capable of.
Guys?
It's always been the consistency, but right now he's in full confidence mode.
Absolutely right. I mean, the last time they played this back in Stage 2 from last year, you know, they played it against Talon. They lost 11-13, and that's the one where, you know, Primi just came in. Primi was top fragging as a Jet as well. Jeremy, on the other hand, kind of bottom frag, but here today, this looks so much better.
9-3 half for Team Secret. Again, like you mentioned, Quack, earlier, it is their pick, but you gotta wonder if GE, if all the cogs just aren't quite clicking just yet. They didn't have as many opportunities in the offseason compared to some of these other teams. I mean, sure, Team Secret, they really didn't show us anything in the offseason. They've kept it under wraps. But GE, completely new roster. You wanted the reps, and they tried their best to do it. They made sure that they could scrap together, you know, their own face-off event. I love that they did that. Give the players a chance to work together. Give the fans a chance to take a look. And then the Spotlight Series, gain that confidence, playing against some of the other Tier 1 and Game Changers players individually, and know that you belong here in VCT Pacific. But now on the big stage, this is the real test, and who better to test them than the eternal gatekeepers of Pacific?
We will change.
That's just how things roll sometimes. You know, you start things off. You had a pretty decent offseason, feeling the confidence from the Spotlight Series and everything forward from that.
New half, new map, everything new, let's go.
There's just so much left to show. I mean, you know, maybe at the very least you can take some of that pressure off, just considering the fact that you are playing against the old guard of the Philippines, right? So
yeah,
let's just take things easy. Maybe we didn't have the best first
Reset,
half,
reset,
but let's
boys,
see how the
reset,
second
let's
half
go.
goes.
Reset, let's
You
go.
have to worry about that Cypher now. Very curious about the positions of Wild Oreo, especially since there's that KO on the other side. But Envy just going to play the bait. Gets one kill, gets two! That's a shutdown already in the pistol.
He already had the hottest 1-on-3 pistol clutch from before. Why not start things off just as spicy as well? Low HP though, and he backs off. Meanwhile, Global looking for, you know, an opportunity into the other sites. 2G's around the corner, though.
Yeah, but Secret, they're just not going to peek out, right? They say plant if you want. It's a 5v3. We are not concerned at all about fighting on the retake. And here's the thing, they know G has to push up. They know G needs to get more information, and 2G just shuts down Crystal once again.
The way the smoke was placed as well, I mean, there's just no opportunity. It's just unfortunate. Crystal, you know, wanting to go for that, right? Be proactive on the duel, but 2GE, even with the Classic, just knows what he has to do. Just plays right around the edge of it, just enough that he can spot out his opponent. Now here's the tap. Doesn't have to do too much. Global, they're trying to draw out his fire, but nothing found.
Yeah, they needed another kill, but now you don't have an option. You might as well get the plant credits and hope for the best.
Hope for the best. I don't think there's much gonna happen. Poppy still able to land one shot, but then comes Jeremy.
Jeremy is just in their face today. He is not saving that dash at all. He is just moving forward, W-king as much as he can, breaking ankles, taking shots, and it's working out.
I think that's one of the things that you want to see as well. You know, one of the criticisms from before is, you know, sometimes he's a little shy. He's waiting for the go signal from, you know, maybe Jesse Vash. But now, dashing straight in, throwing caution to the wind. This is confidence.
You love to see it, especially because now it's more than just frags, it's more than just teamwork, but it is about creating space with that aggression when you're playing that duelist, when you're playing that entry, really seeing that evolution starting from last year.
The Outlaw once again as well.
Or Spy, all stingers. And you've just heard it. So that's going to be a key for Team Secret to potentially back off. You don't want to get caught in the sight.
Yeah. I mean, you're down 10-3. Might as well try to go for it. You know, it's a little bit risky, but you're down on rounds anyway. They managed to get a lot of space on the site.
But you have to expect that GE is potentially looking to push out because that's the only way they feel safe with the stingers, and they're ready for it.
Team Secret all continuing to hold down their ground. Managing to gun them down. I mean, even swapping over with an Outlaw. Jeremy in with a Bulldog now. Crystal continuing to try to take space. Goes back up into heaven, takes down Envy.
But it's not planned for him because they wanted to push out. Team Secret just has the absolute read that that's the only way you have a win condition. 2 people alive and they can't even see the spike. Jesse Vash getting one more kill to boot.
So even trying to fight for numbers doesn't quite work out. Team Secret being so cognizant of the current situation, sticking the spike. They might have lost some guns towards the end, but still a round win nonetheless. And now, I mean, economy for global esports definitely down in the dumps.
They must have
Definitely
not heard
economy
it. Missed the chaos, right? The
dumps.
movement from Darian and Crystal, making it seem like they maybe had more time, but they doubled down. You already kind of nailed the coffin. Might as well go for it again, because otherwise it's not looking good.
Really? The judge,
I don't know about this.
Oh my god, 2GE! They walk straight into him.
I mean, it's either stingers or it's pistols, right? So the judge is absolutely a good play here.
Okay.
We
need to switch up.
I mean, here's the question is, I mean, what's your buy next round, right? I mean, yeah, you've got the lost credit, so some of you, the half armor in, yeah, I get that, but listen, I don't blame them, but it is a absolutely ballsy move to double down.
It is. Not ready. But even then, I mean, just the right call from Team Secret. And it's one of those games, it's starting to feel like you just want to, like,
GG
try
next
to go
map.
for the play, but now even peeking out with the stinger, you get shut down by the Outlaw. You know that Judge is still on the other side.
One
You
of those
cannot
GG go
challenge
next
it.
map.
He tries to swing, Darren at least gets one, but then the Bulldog comes through.
I mean, yeah, you could just feel the fear, right? A judge around the corner, what do we do? I don't know. Like, they're all just talking to each other. There's no answer. There is just
I know
literally
this
no answer.
isn't
There's
our
nothing you
map
could have
pick,
done
but
there.
not like this.
So now you go for the half and regen armor. Everyone else still able to buy that full armor, so that's good. But now you just don't have any more chances. Meanwhile,
like that bullet
Team
hit
Secret,
here.
they'll be
Idhar,
sitting on
idhar
9
laga wo.
chances to close us out.
That's the whole thing. Team Secret viewing party as well. Definitely loving the support, as always. Shoutouts to Taylor and Bill. But at the same time, I mean, to be completely fair, Global, they haven't really shown off any Abyss too much in the offseason. But Team Secret really just stretching their legs out right now. Look at
13-3,
Jeremy!
let's just
It's
go.
2 there?
Let's.
Sure, he was going to get
Let's
the
just
kill
go
onto
next map,
Uniton because
bro.
he was pinged. He knew that trade was coming. But then the second kill.
What else is Jeremy going to do? Continuing to hold mid. little bit of support from Jesse Vash.
I mean, now Secret, you really just need to hold safe default. Once again, another 5v2. You have the numbers advantage. No reason to rush, and this is where they shine.
Come on, make it a flawless finish. Give us the flawless.
You've seen that a couple times already. It's getting there.
Spike down mid.
Darion, yeah, he's played against him last year.
ये ending नहीं देखी जाएगी भाई.
Genji, but now
Next
this is a
map.
completely different
We'll be back
situation.
next map.
Oh, he's
Back's turned. He's completely surrounded. He hears
Next
everything
map.
coming up against him. It's Envy to finish things off. 13-3. Team Secret takes the clean win against Global Esports.
This is a bit of a soul-crushing debut onto the stage, just given how much hype there was behind these players. Obviously, still too early to gauge the exact potential of the roster of Global Esports, but when we talk about performing when it matters, right, in the official scrims, off-season, all of that now out the window, just this one double elim bracket standing between you and Masters Bangkok. And GE, they weren't able to show us what they were made of today. Not yet.
I was on the Global Esports hype train, you know, just like seeing so many cool players bunched up on this team. And it seems like a good idea as well. I mean, you mentioned the coaching staff as well, you know, Juvenile alongside Elevated, but now coming into the match against such an experienced team, you know, they also picked a really good map against them.
Sure.
So it's just, you would have at least expected maybe 13-6, 13-7, but 13-3,
Yeah, that's a rough one. And honestly, I have to start wondering if maybe that pick was also just knowing that Darion is stepping in right in the beginning part of the year, just knowing that maybe the comps aren't going to be as solid. Secret, maybe just thinking also this is one of those maps where the standard composition works, that Ascent composition, they love to play that. But whatever it is, Secret, they made the right call for map 1, but of course that means there is another map remaining in between in this best of 3 that is going to come out from the GE side.
And I think that's, you know, still fair. And at the same time, you know, one thing that we can say for sure is that the next map coming up, that's one that Global Esports has experienced or practiced a little bit more. They showed off that a little bit more during the off-season.
Yeah, they have played it a couple times, but you think back to some of the crazier highlights that Team Secret has had. It's oftentimes been on Split.
True, that's
Tondo
so true
Gaming
as well.
comes out on this map. I don't know if you take them there, but it has been a while. GE fans, what I've heard is there's more than 1,000 people gathered there for this one.
1,000?
Yeah, waiting for the season to pop off, and unfortunately, that's not the start they wanted, but it's not over just yet. Hopefully they will be able to send their energy down here to Seoul, because right now the GE players, they need it.
Energy definitely needed. But still, I mean, yeah, you know, at the very least, one thing we can say for sure is that you can cut yourself a little bit of slack. You're going up against, you know, the veterans, the gatekeepers. So losing on a map that was their map pick, it's all right. If you can take that split against them, then that would be cool.
Well, an absolutely tough map 1 for GE, but they have a chance to bring it back in the next map. We're going to take a quick break here from the casting desk, but we'll have the analysts continue to break down all the action.
You are now watching VCT Pacific 2000.
Do have to agree with that. You know what? You know, let's calm down a bit. Calm down a bit. I mean, this is, again, a team that is very, very experienced, and you have Global Esports, as the casters mentioned, doing that, you know, it's a clean slate. There's still some issues that have to come in. Darion is coming in as a sub as well. So this is, you know, this isn't exactly the plan that GE had for this first match in Pacific.
No, definitely not. And I think, look, it's just very easy to pick apart what Global was doing there. Like, it felt like everything was going wrong for them. I didn't really feel like they were playing the comp particularly well, whether it was on the macro perspective of getting the map control or defending the sides particularly well. I didn't really feel like they utilized the strong players that they had. Like Yudatan, you see it there, the first kills are pretty close. I felt like Yudatan was able to get out there and actually get a couple of opening kills, but then they didn't really convert some of those rounds, or they didn't take really full advantage of their personnel, and it felt like Team Secret was just a better team with better individuals, better preparation on the map, and they just rolled them over.
Yeah, it seemed a lot like nerves to me. I've seen this time and time again. It's happened to me myself, where that first big game on the stage, or it's a really, you know, it's an important game. When players get nervous, they don't want to make mistakes, so they
अब बहुत गर्मी लग रही है, AC on कर
further
दिया.
back than instead of go further forward, and that's something I really would have liked to see more of from Global's defense. I wanted them to get in Secret's face a little bit more. They only really did that on their ecos. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's not how they practiced this map at all, and they've just kind of crumbled a little bit under that little bit of pressure.
Yeah, it certainly did look that way, especially since, again, there was
Second and third map is
lots
good.
of
We don't
hype,
have any other choice.
around this roster, around these players, and
We win now.
you know, it is their tier 1 debut. So it's bound to be a little bit shaky, right? They're still working through a lot of communication issues as well. Yeah, so there are a lot of factors that are working against global esports at this time. And meanwhile,
Next two
again,
we
as you
win,
mentioned
guys.
earlier, Team Secret just pretty much pick up where they left off, maybe after a little bit of a
everyone
break, so
can
they
say
look
whatever
even
they want,
better.
I
And
don't
here
care.
you can really see
Next
the
two we
hive
win.
mind of Secret come through as well.
Yeah,
This wasn't a good map at all. I'm not even going to say this was like,
retake.
okay, this
A
wasn't.
big reason for that is how this map is designed. It's incredibly hard to hold. It's incredibly hard to find consistent spots to anchor from.
And this wasn't literally
So
today
as a
morning.
defender, you
I'll show
don't
you the
have a lot
message
of
from
choice.
Mariam.
You
I'm
kind
not
of
going to
have
show
give
you.
it up. But we
But
saw
I literally
Global's
messaged
retake
them.
not really manage to
Abyss
come
not
together.
good. Rest
Yeah,
okay.
see, that's where I'm going to say, like, you're playing the double controller. The whole purpose
दो
of,
घंटे पहले.
or a big purpose of playing this comp is
2 घंटे
creating
पहले.
pockets
Besides
with zones,
Abyss,
creating little
we
gimmicky
good.
angles that you could take advantage of to be able to defend these executes, and that's just not
मेरे
something
को
I
पहले
saw
से
enough of
Abyss का
from
बहुत
Global.
stress
Yeah,
था,
one
but
thing I
ऐसा
really wanna
this
highlight
wasn't
here
any.
is look at the minimap. Look at this
बस
discipline.
अभी
from
next दो
Team
मैप
Secret.
जीतना ही
Now, this is
पड़ेगा. We don't have a
exactly what
choice.
we as coaches
We don't
try
have
to
a
get the
choice.
players to do. 5v3, everybody freezes, everybody
This is
stands
now-
still. This speaks to the
This is literally our do or die.
large amount of experience on this roster. Nobody's getting nervous. Nobody's
जीत
trying to
जाने
do
दो,
too much. They know
फिर
their plan,
देखेंगे.
they stick to it.
It's kind of like that you're saving your energy.
ये
for
ये
just the
ये
right
सारे
moment,
मैसेजेस
because you
सारे
know
मैसेजेस
that,
और सारे
you know,
ट्वीट्स याद
sustaining that
रखूंगा.
kind of energy does
पहले जीत
take,
जाने दो.
you know, a lot
हाँ
out
हार
of
गए तो
players,
मैं
right?
तो
Especially when
मैं
you have,
बोलूंगा
like, you
फिर.
know, a whole series to go through. They are just
हार
doing
गए
it
तो
in
देखेंगे.
bursts at just the right moment when they have to.
But अभी एक
Speaking
मैप
about
हुआ.
bursts of energy, I really hope Global can find one heading into this map too. It is their map pick of Split, so I expect to see a little bit more oomph from them this time.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
but
go.
at the same time,
It's
I
our
mean,
map
this is
pick.
data from the off-season, but if you look at Secret's games from Split 2, you'd be feeling pretty confident about them on Split. You know, GE, this is a pretty unique comp, but it's worth mentioning that, you know, they've got the Neon in there, which necessitates the Sova. The Sova, a bit of a comfort pick for Crystal. You've seen him on it time and time again, but that was Patrick playing the Neon previously. So I'm kind of wondering if they're even going to play the same comp here and back themselves, because that might force Yudatan onto something like a Neon.
Yeah, I would definitely expect a change here. Obviously, Sova on Split is not super common because his utility cannot get the same level of value as it can on those bigger maps. His drone, like, a big advantage of it compared to the Skydog or even Teo's drone now is that it can see the full distance, but on Split the map's so small you don't need it.
Next
it's
map.
so slow to get up mid. There's so many corners to hide.
No,
in.
I don't want mods in my chat,
It's
bro. Let
very
people
hard to
say
get
whatever
the
they
maximum
want.
value of this agent out on the
We saw already a team that agrees with
Let
you
people
yesterday.
genuinely
Longshim
speak their
plays
mind. It's
KO
okay.
when they play
Mods.
Neon on this
No
map.
problem.
You
Let
know, they
everyone
don't
say
want
what
the
they have
Sova.
to.
That's their solution to be
हार
able to
रहे
break
इसलिए
the
गाली
distance,
पड़ रहे हैं.
disable the
जीतेंगे
Cypher,
गाली
so
नहीं पड़ेगी.
stylistic
जब
difference,
जीतेंगे मैं भी गाली नहीं
but, you
दूंगा.
know,
No
we'll see
problem.
if the same comps even played, honestly, here from
Frustration निकालो. I mean,
Maybe, but like
है
even for
frustration.
Team
13-3
Secret,
नहीं हारना
but
चाहिए था.
Sova is such a
सीधी सी
comfort
बात
pick
है.
for Jesse Vash, and
है
even-
frustration
By the
निकालो,
way, he's
bro.
got almost 200 games
But
of Sova or something, and
दो
like
maps
less
अभी
than
बाकी है
40
जीतना.
on anything else.
Yeah, so it's like you're talking about comfort, and Team Secret.
Let's
they
win
gotta
the
be
next two
feeling pretty
maps.
comfortable right now. Jesse
And
Vash,
फिर
I
हमारी
can
बारी
totally
आएगी.
see it, like, you know what, that's
But पहले दो मैप
Sova, it's
जीतो
okay.
ना.
I
अभी
don't
हारे.
wanna- I don't want to stress myself
गाली
out too
देंगे लोग.
much.
That would be PM running it against.
If we get Sova versus Sova on Split, I'm going to lose my mind.
Civics built different, man.
But what if it's like, because I can put my best foot forward as Sova, right?
You know
You know,
what,
like Jesse Vash is Sova.
With how confident they looked in map 1, I would back them to pull it off in map 2.
Hey, we did have this, you know, back in the local broadcast for the Philippines, we did have this Jesse Vash guarantee, which is that every single time he has the Hunter series,
We will
he
get
gets a
this.
kill. That was a Jesse Vash guarantee. But you know what? Again, this is a GE. They do have some players that do have, you know, this knowledge of Jesse Vash. I did feel that it worked the other way though. Their confidence was a little shaken, maybe because they knew exactly who was on the other side. Right?
They got it now.
Maybe if it was up against, you know, some of the newer players on other rosters, they would be like, yeah, sure. I'll show them what I've got. But here it's like, oh no, you
Is
know
that
exactly
big time?
what I
Yes,
have.
that's big time. He was
I
our
think
last year's
so, but
analyst.
at the same time, if I'm a team like
Assistant coach.
Global, I would look at that
Yes.
draw and I would say that's a more winnable game for me. You know, at least I'm not playing Gen G or I'm not playing DRX or one of these teams. I think
Yeah.
if you draw RRQ or you know. The same thing here for Secret. It's a known entity and it's a team that's very consistent in the middle of the table, but you're not necessarily scared of them, right? You view them as being beatable, but at the same time, they've just got so much chemistry built up over time that, you know, that's the difference, really.
Yeah, like knowing and understanding who you're playing against is often a good thing, you know? We'll have seen it in the prep for this game, because as you mentioned before, a lot of these players have played against each other for a long time, played with each other at times before. So understanding who they are on a personal level really helps you anti-strat a little bit deeper. One side of anti-stratting is, you know, the macro strategy. The other side of it is, what does this specific player like to do? When he's anchoring B, where does he like to stand? Does he like to retake? Does he use his drone too early? You know, all those little specific things, when you have more information, it seems like you can bring it in. So I don't think Global will have been unhappy about that, but it seems like Secret have definitely taken advantage of that in a much more deep way.
And going back into the second map, right? My eyes are on Kelly's right now for Global Esports. Because he has taken on that IGL role. We did see him giving some energy to the rest of the team, right? You know, and in certain round wins. But, you know, I have been a fan of Kelly's for a while because he's just such a flexible player. He is that player that, like, tell me what you need, I will do it. Now, though, being IGL for Global Esports, that is, you know, it's a test for him because he has to, you know, be in charge of all of these different players with different styles. It's not coming into fruition just yet on your first match, but how does he, you know, wipe that slate clean and get them ready for split?
Yeah, one thing that I will say is, after a game like this, resetting is honestly easier. A close game, you lose in overtime, you lose 13-11, because you more have it in your head of, oh, we could have had that map, we could have had it. So
now we got
that
this.
kind of lingers in your mind. If you get blown out like this, like 13-3, you go, okay, that wasn't us, let's move on. So I often find rebounding after these heavy losses is a lot easier.
Look at that, there you go, Deadlock, Cypher with an Astra. That is a very slow comp on attack, my friends. Udatan over onto the Raze, and Team Secret with the change up since last year as well, bringing in the Deadlock. This is going to be a lot of creeping around the map. Where's the Deadlock troops? Where's the Cypher
Let's reset,
troops?
let's go.
There's a star on the ground, better not go into the site.
I think Deadlock Cypher is a lot of fun. One thing we also saw from GE in the off-season is they ran the Deadlock Cypher comp on Ascent. Ascent is a very structured map, obviously, which kind of has this one solution, and they went different, and this Deadlock Cypher really worked well for them and really suited them. So I want to see how they bring that into Split.
Well, I guess you're happy. No Sylva's in sight here on Split, but we'll see what happens in map number 2. Over to our casters.
Our turn.
Thank you very much, Mika, and our analysts over at the desk. Yeah, we've got a bit of an almost
our turn to win.
matchup, the Fade and the Sky being the big difference here.
Yeah, a little bit different, but still, you know, kind of the core principles are roughly there. You still want to basically make use of that Sky to gather more information a little bit towards mid, a little bit towards A as well. At least starting things off from the Team Secret side with a 3-stack on A site.
They might be ready to push out if they get any information as well. An early Cyber Cage comes out from GE. I love that from Darion. Really blocks off any potential aggression so that everyone has to vie for space once again over on A main.
Also baits out a little bit as well. So the star does come up towards the outside of ramps, but Global, they do have quite a bit of space towards mid. So trying to explore that option a little bit.
Oh, now you know it's more than one. Oh my god.
Well, starting to push out now, but still hearing the footsteps in the water, so instantly backing off away from it.
But this is the trouble,
we're
right?
attacking
You can't
first.
just fast rotate. You can't just say go
We're
B
attacking
because there's
first.
a wall right waiting for you. There's a barrier.
No,
and
no,
then
no,
there's
no,
gonna be
no,
the
no,
ramp,
no,
there's
no,
extra
no,
trips.
no, no, no,
You're stuck
no,
right
no,
now
no,
in
no.
Evu. Oh my.
A little bit of a dink as well from Envy. I mean, at the very least,
Nine,
trying to break
nine,
the wall,
nine,
trying to
nine,
go
nine, nine,
faster, but because the Baron Mesh was there, it bought so much time for the rotations to come over, and Wild Oreo is ready to let it rip. 2 kills back to back. Kelly S tries to fire back. Now it's down onto Envy, and he's continuing to hold from Pillar so darn well. Has the additional support from Heaven too. It's all down to Poppy, and it's a 1-on-2, a bit of a high-low setup. So tough to fight against, but he's still jiggling, still getting Envy down to low HP, looking for the next shot. 20 seconds left to go, and he manages to get the first kill. Goes for the next one, and get the headshot. Poppy Chulo makes it a clutch.
That's my Poppy. People were down in an aftermath when he didn't even get a chance to fight over there on Abyss. But there's that clutch. I mean, we had the clutch over on Abyss right there.
Let's go.
And this looked like it was going to go Team Secret's way. But they were able to break through just fast enough. I love the pop flash from Wild Oreo. I think that is going to be the big difference makers. That Team Secret are going to be a bit more
I'm just going to just
on a dime because they have that flash.
Let's go.
And there it is. Puppy! That's the energy.
Oh my god, that is what you
Puppy
need to
Chu.
shake
Oh,
things off on the first
Puppy
map.
Chu. Puppy, let's go, Puppy.
Armor as well, so really
We'll get to see.
into that new
We'll get to
equipment
see a
that
lot
came
more
out
clutches. Don't worry.
last year.
Going back.
Nice. Oh, he's close,
Bit of
baby.
info gathering outside of
Oh,
A.
he's close.
Hiding inside the cyber cage.
Oh,
though,
he's
just
close.
Ash.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
he's
it.
close.
He pre-positioned himself.
Oh, he's close.
Now he will just
He's close.
be a little
He's
bit far
close.
in terms of distance.
Nice.
Yeah, can't get the
Let's
kill.
go.
Still down to
Aye,
50
aye.
HP at least, but now back in towards mid. Udotan tries to hold. Kalias was downed. It's down to the Guardians and the Sheriffs. Team Secret keeps things competitive, getting a couple kills in there.
Come on, come
Oh,
on.
and I love the fact that they just decide to go fight the member that they know for sure. Instead of trying to clear every other corner, just push him off. Now you know you're at least safe from one side, and they'll continue to chase him down. If there's two, you still have the numbers advantage, making sure you're not giving away any free weapons.
Yeah, keeping things tight and close.
Nice.
So nothing lost for Global Esports in this round, save for Kelly S.
ऑफ ले रहा है, ऑफ ले रहा है.
Jeremy, he's got just the short.
बस ऑफ ले रहा है Jeremy. क्या smart है,
No
nice.
blast backs either.
Yeah.
Yes.
maybe,
Chat,
but-
whoever wants to बजाओ please. Mods,
Some damage, but the region
let them
are
have
gonna
fun.
find the
जिसको
value
बज
there
रहा है
if that
बजाओ.
happens.
मैं game देख रहा हूँ. I'm
So,
enjoying
Jeremy,
my
the
team
best you
playing.
can go for is,
I
just
want
exit frag,
to
maybe
watch
just
good
go to the
Valorant.
spike, 'cause quite frankly,
We
it's
had a
not even
bad
fast,
map.
you can't
I want to
go
have a
one
good
of those
next two
peeks into the
maps.
site.
Please. Thank you very much.
Global Esports guns
Let's
as
focus
well.
on the
I mean,
game.
This is a really good, second round.
You guys
coming
can spam chat
third
and give
round
me
will
more
be just
engagement
as good. I
and
mean, look at all those rifles.
yeah.
If they actually hadn't bought this much, I would love to see Crystal go out on the hunt. But with 4 rifles, you definitely go for the safe save here. Yeah, he's the one still peeking, just seeing if he's got a chance. If you can get that nightfall maybe right into round 3, that'd be great.
Back off.
He's not going to go on the chase. That's too
Nice.
much
Hey!
value that would be lost.
Oh, 1 second से रह गया.
Tries to creep in,
No.
see if he can catch anybody.
Crystal को पढ़ सकते हैं. Crystal को पढ़ सकते हैं.
One more
Crystal is
look
low.
here.
Crystal is low. भागो.
Not gonna catch anybody.
हाँ,
Nice to the spike.
हाँ.
So
ध्यान से.
just hold on to those.
Live on Twitch also. Yes, I'm live on YouTube
But like I
and
mentioned,
on
yes,
Twitch.
for
I am
Global Esports,
multi-streaming.
keeping those guns
I'm
very
reading
crucial.
both streams का chat right here.
Swapping some over, so leaving Darien down to just the upgraded pistol.
Oh, great timing there from Poppy. And Crystal just being aware, sticking to that far wall. Again, I don't think the
ये दो map अच्छे हैं
individual
हमारे.
these players should ever be doubted. Just from what we've seen from all of them in their previous careers.
Just-
but can it come together as a team? That's where it broke down on Abyss.
Okay, this is an important
Looking
round.
a lot better here now, but we'll see if they can convert this into the bonus.
बोनस कन्वर्ट किया तो बहुत ही अच्छा होगा. नहीं भी कन्वर्ट किया तो is not bad, but कन्वर्ट किया तो बहुत अच्छा होगा.
Already trying to adjust around it.
No, don't die in spams. Don't die in spams. 250 लोग हैं उधर. Don't die in
Managed to
spams.
take down Crystal. And that's a spike down as well. Jeremy onto the second kill. Jesse Vash continuing to hold it from the other side of the smoke. Guns down the boombot for now. H trigger 2.
Trailblazer spotted them as well, so Jeremy's
ठीक
ready
है,
for
ये
it.
वाला.
And that is a twofer from Jeremy and Wild Oreo together. Great crossfire. And if this is a flawless, suddenly things flip on its head. Jesse Vash, he said he'd flip everyone's predictions. They're already on track to do that, but they're about to flip this map as well with an excellent buy round in round 3.
Yeah, even with the guns, just the adjustments, just Jeremy alongside.
I know it's
Wild
bonus,
Oreo
but
from Red,
let's-
taking everything down.
Okay.
Jesse Vash propping up.
Now
that
we can't
trip
lose
as well,
anymore.
just gave
Let's
him a
go.
little bit more space, so that Global Esports couldn't continue pushing into the site, and that's where they went into the Trailblazer. So the further kills collected on towards them. Team Secret continuing to show us what they're made of.
Yeah, I don't mind this A attempt over from GE, right? Try to get some more information on the site, try to go fast, try to have that tempo change, but alas, they get stuck in that bottleneck, and they weren't even able to get that much information on the setup. Meanwhile,
is-
Team Secret, they deny the Nightfall from coming online even
Oh,
in round
oh.
4, while making sure
3
Wild
on
Oreo
Heaven?
has his Seekers online. So even in the ult economy,
No,
now you're feeling okay.
3 on
Jeremy continues to
Heaven.
fire on all cylinders.
They hard
Well,
push
they
together.
tried to adjust around it. They had the haunt there, but
Okay,
Team
play
Secret
now
just
smart.
evades it
Play smart.
completely.
Play smart.
Jeremy's 2 away from the showstopper. Crystal and Kelly, yeah, sure, you're close to your ults as well, but Team Secret's going to be able to counter right back with their own ults.
Oh boy. And in towards mid, trying to explore the other options. Once again, you're
Oh,
faced
again.
against
It's always the guys that are close that are the
he's
problem.
waiting to
At
let
least
go.
now he knows.
There it is.
Just buying time, and if you don't break that, that's another full 30 seconds that Team Secret can just run around without any fear.
Okay, well, they're at least trying to go through ropes, go through vents. Got a little bit of support from Crystal as well in the Prowler. Doesn't spot anything out nearby, so maybe using that angle from Heaven to try to get a kill, but Jesse Vash is so ready! Instant headshot, puts up the camera, and more support coming from Jeremy up around screens.
Yeah, now you're stuck up here in Heaven. They know that Kelly S is up here. They know the others are coming up ramp as well. Team Secret, they've got him absolutely trapped up here by the window.
Seekers too. So great read so far. Nightfall comes through, but they try to pull those with the Nightfall. It doesn't work out. Crystal only getting 2 kills, but now surrounded. Wild Oreo will put his hands up in the air, take those guns away, and Team Secret walks away with another win.
I love that GE is very gung-ho. I love that they're very proactive, but once again, you have to wonder, in the grand scheme of things, the value off the Nightfall, unless you were able to catch everybody, unless you're able to just save the round right there and then, get the plant and ready to go, maybe only losing one more member. If you think about it, you were already falling behind in the ult economy. You gotta use those to catch back up, and now you've already just spent one for free.
Yeah, fortunately doesn't work out the way that they thought it would. Team Secret just so ready. Again, they have those reads. They're adjusting on the fly to some of these early A plays, and there it is again. Jeremy, headshot to start things off. And still in position to try to rip that showstopper if there is a rush out into the site.
Listen, I just have one wish for Team Secret in 2025. If they make it to playoffs,
champ.
And before that, no, if they get to playoffs, somebody just wake Jeremy up in the morning and remind him that it's January 2025. Because if he plays like this, I mean, he's a superstar.
Just let the alarm ring, you know,
Yeah,
like
change all
shake
of
him
his
in
dates.
bed.
Yeah,
It's like
change his
give him a
phone.
slap.
Yeah, change all your calendars in the
It's
team house.
January.
Yeah, there you go. He's playing out of his mind. Aw.
Just as you say that, though.
The curse is still strong. That doesn't change.
All right. A little bit exposed. I mean, he's still trying to play around that position for the ults, but unfortunately, Global gets a read on that as well. Still continuing to push on through, though. A little bit exposed out from heaven. It's going to be Envy! 3 kills back to back. Sprays them all down.
No matter what the score looks like, every member, every highlight we're seeing from Team Secret, they're all so calm. You can just feel this in their movement, the way they're aiming, that they don't think that they're going to lose these rounds. They don't think they're going to lose these fights. They're not panicking. They're just taking one fight at a time, isolating those 1v1s. All of them. When all 5 of them play like this is prime Team Secret.
Comfortable, confident. They have the utility that trips the cyber cage up towards ramps just to block things off and continuing to hold down their efforts towards a heaven. Next round, and there needs to be an adjustment from Global Esports. So it's been A so far, down into mid, but that's where the showstopper lets rip!
Oh, this was such a great play from Team Secret. So what happens is you rip the showstopper. So you think it's pushing out somewhere, but then a barrier mesh comes out in mid. So surely the Rocket's not coming out of mid because they've already blocked themselves in. And then he just peeks out and gets a double kill. GE just absolutely baited. Who does that? If that was intentional, which I would like to believe it is, that is ridiculous. And that's a play that comes out when you know that you're going to be able to snowball this map once again.
I mean, if it wasn't intentional, it's just so amazing as well. But now spotting them out towards mail room, Jeremy waiting for his opportunity. Envy in with the ultimate as well. Now with the sprays, everything crumbling and falling apart. And just collapsed onto it.
That's not quite the moment Yudotan was hoping to have on the big stage coming into this year. It's caught by that ultimate. But look at this, Team Secret. They're on the defense here on Split. You have a bit of a mirror matchup, and you just say we're going to pull something. Yeah, this was intentional, and they don't expect it at all. The high-low setup, primed for the showstopper. What a play. You got to watch out for that in the future if you're playing Secret on Split.
Wall plus showstopper. What a play. Well, on to the next round now, and Global Esports are running out of money. A couple ultimates online, you know, they're not looking for too much in the current round, so holding things very far back for now.
Now you're just holding far back. You've got long sight lines on ramp. The only thing you're really worried about is mid. But even here, Team Secret, they probably won't stick around forever for a fight. They're not going to greed for it because you still got a trip in vents. You still have 2 people in heaven. You can continue to just make sure that they're not able to snowball through. So Jeremy's just making sure that you don't suddenly see a flood into mail like this. He's going to come out. Oh, gets taken out.
Doesn't work out. Yeah, trying to play around that middle area, but now being pinched out from all sides. Just a couple of share shots, and now the rifles have been picked up straight into sight. Global Esports will stream. All that's left is Jesse Vash. Has the angle from heaven. Goes out for the first kill. The second one collects as well. Spike down. Crystal tries to retrieve, and Jesse Vash.
They don't know about the drop.
No.
For their footsteps.
I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I can't see this. I can't see this. I can't see this.
Completely being heard. Crystal
oh, thank God.
lands the kill.
Oh, thank
But
God.
They needed this round win, so I'm all for that Nightfall, right? They weren't positive about the drop, so he just uses it to keep him at bay.
I swear I saw us lose that round in my mind.
Sure, Darian spotted him, but around
in my mind,
that, and this was some
in my mind,
from all three members with the sheriffs in mid.
In my mind, I swear, ये 1v4 मैं अपनी आत्मा से हारते हुए देखा हूँ, मैं उठ के चले गया. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you.
So a little bit unfortunate for Team Secret, even with the read trying to play around it, just kind of getting gunned down by the sheriffs. Not something that they expected. But the next round comes up now, and once again, we have buys from Global Esports, and you go back to that early default up around A. But this time, more presence towards B as well. Just a grab while it's Poppy to swing. Takes down the controller of Team
मेरे से देखा नहीं जा रहा है. मेरे से सच्ची देखा नहीं जा रहा है. नहीं. इनमें से नहीं.
Kind of do go for the wide swing.
Nice.
Safe for now.
नहीं. हाँ पकड़ ले. Nice. लेके जा उसको, घर पे लेके जा. घर पे लेके जा, पार्किंग में लेके जा. मार इसको भी. मार इसको. अरे पीछे तो देखो.
But still down onto Crystal.
Too many.
Picks up the spike and tries to deliver it onto the B site.
City.
For additional support up from
City.
Managing to find those further trades.
भाई.
No hope found for Jesse Bash as Global ties up the score.
एक सेकेंड. मैं स्लो मोड बस ऑन कर रहा हूँ, जस्ट टू अवॉइड द स्पैम. आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम. जो लिखना है जो लिखो, मेरे को वो फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. तुम्हारे लिखने से अगर मेरे दिल को ठेस पहुंचती तो मैं कब का छोड़ दिया होता. ये सब दिल से लिखो, वो टेंशन नहीं. स्पैम मत करो, बेचारे सब लोग का चैट भर जाता है. ओके बस. तुम लोग से ज्यादा मेरे को टेंशन आ रही है. पागल लोगों, समझते नहीं हो.
Minor adjustments from Global Esports now, trying to put more presence around other parts of the map.
हाँ. They are making silly mistake. जो बोलना है बोलो बस. जीतो एक राउंड करके गेम जीतो, मेरे को और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. ये मैच जीतो, अगला मैच जीतो, जीजी करो बस. मेरे को लोड नहीं चाहिए.
To trying to fish for information on A from Global Esports. If you see movement, then you go back to B. But if you don't see anything, eventually I expect the spike to land over by the A site.
सारे बुलेट्स खत्म कर दे. 43 bullets और बाकी है भाई, भर दे.
Now not really spotting anything too much either. I mean, Global Esports keeping their movements very hidden.
Yeah, I don't mind it from Secret, right? I don't know if they necessarily have the read that it might come A side, but they just say if it comes A, we go for the retake. But we've been having trouble on the B side. Let's make sure that we have that on lockdown. We've got the operator, we've got delay in mid, we've got information in mid. And so as long as we keep having retake is possible. Now GE, if
I'm
you
literally
go in,
saying, please.
you don't see any fights, do you consider pushing out into screens?
Fire in the no.
They do have the showstopper.
Run, everyone go back.
Clear the smoke with it. Surely you do. He's just taking his time.
Team Secret fully respecting it as well. So
go back. Go. Stay. Don't come.
Right, Secret very fast at re-clearing screens just in case he came through. So that's the trip already broken. Very much
Don't die. Don't die. Darion.
Darion is coming. The ultimate through just to block Team Secret off that much. Looking for that.
Nice.
Oh, very much so. And Udotan lands a sick flick into midair with a jump. Jeremy,
One more.
Good little off
One
shot.
more.
Goes
One
in
more.
for a second.
One more.
Udotan shuts it down. Now in for the trade.
Let's go.
Only just a one as Darren and Crystal managed to take that lead for Global Esports.
All of the members one by one having their moments. Yudotan now with that 3K, showing why he was picked up by this team the coach has talked about. This is a player we need to have, even if it means we have two duelists. We got to put them on a
Okay, let's go.
This guy is
Go.
about to shine on the big stage. Looking calm.
1-1 round. You need to win only one round. Not asking for too much. Win the next round. Then after that, next round. Then after that, next round. Then after you get the point. Just one round. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Those two ultimates giving them that lead and breaking Team Secret's economy as well. Now into which the Bucky Sheriffs. One hero
Peek.
That definitely causes
Come on,
a ripple effect to how Team Secret tries to hold down the sites. Playing much more further back now, save for Jeremy, who's right around the corner with that Bucky.
Close है, मारो उसको. उधर भी, ऊपर भी, relax. Check. Nice.
See that he was holding pretty close. And meanwhile, just
ramp.
Because you're showing information on A, and you imagine if it's a stack, maybe they push out, try to put us in a chokehold. So G, you're waiting, but what is the timing? When do you decide to move? Already down below the minute mark. You got to start to group up. Otherwise, if an accident happens, that's the round gone.
And that's what it is. Onus onto GE, and Udotan takes over. He falls!
Don't do that!
In for the second kill, but
ऐसा मत करो!
now Hunt out just for additional security. But then they call
Please!
before that
Please!
ropes. Jeremy tries to get ahead of them with the satchel, but unfortunately the Bucky will not connect.
The-
Jesse Vash now repositions to
No,
just to
no,
try to
no,
hold.
no, I
and they
can't see.
swing on out from the ropes, continuing to jump and air hop over Poppy in with the shorty.
Thank you.
Say hello.
Okay. Okay.
I love the little ideas that GE has. They have some good ideas in the little moments.
Wait,
Just this
wait,
patience
wait.
continuing. That might be what they need. That's going to
Let's
be the
go. Keep it
cleanup
up.
from
Keep it
Poppy
up. Keep it up.
against
Keep it up.
2G,
Keep
getting
it up.
some
Keep it up.
hard-earned revenge here in map 2. And it looked like, you know, Team Secret, they might be able to start to fire off with those headshots and turn things around. But it's a good recovery from Darion.
And that's ultimately what saved the round for Global Esports. Just enough of information, but what was really surprising is then this little play with the movement out of the ropes. I thought maybe at least Jesse Bash would be able to get one. Once again, I mean, both teams reading things effectively
Okay.
well.
Okay. Let's go.
But unfortunately, the situation not quite paying out for Team Secret.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
like what they did there when they got the
Timeout is fine. It's okay even for us. I think I also need a breather. Thank you. Thank you, Team Secret, for that timeout. I need it more than the players.
Jesse Bash is a lot closer. So while, yes, there is risk for accident, he wasn't holding a shorty, so that's not a risk. And that just means he doesn't have as much time to run away and hide in another corner. So you decide to go and take that early fight. You know he doesn't have a
Add
shorty,
heartbeat
so you're gonna
tracker.
jump out.
No,
It's gonna
bro.
be hard for
I
him to
don't
get
think
that
we could
instant
handle
kill.
that. I don't
You'll
think
be
I
able to
could handle
overpower
that.
him, eventually leading to a clean
If
round
my
win.
wife or my doctor or anyone else in my family, well, everyone in my family is a doctor. If anyone in my family saw that heartbeat monitor, they would tell me to stop this. They would say, "जो भी ये कर रहा है, बंद करो. Stop."
Then when Team Secret gets to buy back up, and with the timeout being called,
Smile, smile. Mood अच्छा रखो. Smile करो. Keep smiling.
They were trying to make some
इसीलिए तो I am also a doctor. That's why I know it's not healthy.
trying to
What's
do
happening
more
to my heart
space
right
out
now?
around Garage, and they're doing similar things. The star is being placed out across the map now.
So now the push out of A once again. You need a bit of that extra information. But GE, are they ready for it, or do they want to go for their own push? It's only 3 members.
Shout out
so
to
I imagine you
Shanks.
gotta be waiting.
Thank you so much for watching my stream and Curry. Both of y'all for tuning in. GE fighting. Abyss wasn't our map. So I'm being told. I'm just passing information forward. I know nothing but what I'm told.
Cypher's on B. Oh, a nice catch.
Just as they tried to cross. Now Envy spots the rest of them as well. Has a potential grab net possibly. But then
Okay. No.
mid-play. Quick pinch in towards the B side. Kelly's getting the kill on towards Jesse Vash.
No.
Now Envy tries to hold
Nice.
and stop them down, but not
Very nice.
able to connect. Udotan off to the second kill.
Very nice. Wait. This could be good. Could be bad.
And 2GE.
No!
unbeknownst to him,
No!
still
Just
able
back
to
off now.
survive.
Just back off now.
Udotan
It's okay. It's okay. You missed that. It's
but at the
okay.
very least, the spike
Just
does
back
go
off. It's
down.
okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
you don't wanna shoot
It's
this
okay.
right now,
It's
right?
okay.
It's
Just
2v3.
don't show.
Can't quite
We have to
group
win
up
the
just
round.
yet.
Don't
You're
show.
so low.
It's okay.
Duo
Don't show.
gets
No one
Udotan
move.
first.
No one
Yeah,
move.
Wild Orio's just
No
gonna
one
wait.
move.
He's waiting for them to
No
peek out,
one
but
move.
Udotan's buying so
You
much
don't
time,
bhag
it
ja.
doesn't matter
No
if
one
he can
move.
get the kill.
Nice.
Oh, and that should be the round over. At the very least, 2G and Waldor are still trying
It's
to make
okay.
some moves out from
It's
heaven.
okay. Nice.
Trying to bank up the fact that he
Nice.
might be
Let's
up
go.
around but,
Let's
even then,
go.
Kelly S and Crystal playing out with the
Let's
advantages
go.
of HP and positioning
Okay.
around the pillars. They will be able
Let's
to
go.
secure the round. It's 7-4
Let's
now
go.
in
Let's
favor
go. Let's
of
go. It's
Global
okay.
Esports.
It's okay.
So an interesting
That's why I said we need to win the round, not the duel.
But Kelly S, when they're getting spammed down
We need
through
to win
that
the
one
round
lane,
and not
he
the
had
duel.
already thrown the grab
That's
net,
all.
so you know
Guys, sorry, I'm
that
not paying
Jesse Bash
attention
is
to
gonna be
chat. I'm
confident
just very.
he's still
What's up?
spraying,
Wait,
so
Curry,
he
I'm going to
sprays
mod you
right
here
back where
so that
they
I can
saw
see
the
you
gunfire
properly.
coming from, where they heard
Thank
it
you for
coming
joining
from.
in. Wait, I'm going to
That's
scroll
where
up.
they get that
Shanks,
trade.
did
If
you
they
also
don't
type
get
something
that
in chat?
trade, that round falls apart.
I'll
but
mod
he's
you
able
as
to
well.
open
I
up
don't
the
see
site
you.
for the rest of his team.
Okay, I'll mod you later if you say something in chat.
Able to read that positioning up from
Bro, I'm a
Jesse
very
Bash. Now they're
coach
trying
type
to do the
person, okay?
same
You don't know when I'm
thing
sitting here
again.
watching scripts and I'm like, अरे क्या कर रहा है bro?
Players
ये नहीं मिस करना था. ऐसा बहुत बोलता हूँ मैं, so just.
Surely you're wary of it.
And Jesse Vash is playing relatively safe though. The judge.
Yeah, play very safe, bro. Play so safe, stay in base. Let us go plant, take the round and go forward.
It's generally a blast pack and also those
Angry
powers
Gamer,
coming
thank you
in.
so much. I know
So
it's
they're
like
not gonna
4
get
AM in
broken early,
Toronto, bro. You're
but
still
now G
watching.
avoids
Thank you so
trouble.
much. Dude, the love has been crazy, which is more why I want to win. As much for me and my players and my org for all of you guys. The 1,000+ people at our watch party right now in IMAX Vadala, the hundreds of thousands of people watching online, the millions of haters waiting for us to lose. Like, I want to win for all of them. No. Okay, let's just one round. Back off. No ult.
Annihilation.
बचा ले. Back off. Back. Nice.
Continues to try to hold them off. Judge shots not quite.
No. He took 2. That's too many.
Double kill in, but Poppy makes it a trade. Back to a 3-on-3.
Nice.
Until the annihilation completes.
Nice.
And all that's left
Nice.
is 2GE alongside Jeremy. Trying to execute
No,
in
nice.
towards hell.
He's there only.
Completing it through. Udotan in
Hold
with the
it.
jumper, just buys further time until Jeremy
Let's go.
8-4 on the attacking half. A great start to the second half. GE, they've already left Abyss down way back in the past.
Yes,
They're
I see you.
living in the present right now, and they're
Mod.
looking to try to
Shanks,
take
I made
this
you
to
mod.
pro.
I saw your chat now,
Something I wanna
Shanks.
point out is
Sorry,
that Kelly
I wasn't paying
was
attention.
almost concerned
Wait,
because
you
at the very
guys,
beginning of
now
the
y'all can
match,
see
he thought
the.
that
Now I
announcement
can
for
turn
so
the view
long,
party
but
on.
he's been
See what's
using it
happening.
for absolute certain clear. When you're
See
clear
what's
from
happening
close
here.
quarters, not trying to
Wait,
go
this is
in
not
and wait for
live, but
something
like
long range.
not at that
Know
moment. But you
ult
get the
can be a
point.
little wonky.
There's like 1,000
He just
people
says, when we
offline.
get
There's 3
contact,
such
this
cinemas
is how we push
live
out,
right
and
now.
Usually because it's such close quarters, I'm gonna get him.
I'm in
But with
delay.
that radius,
Wait,
and he's
let me
gotten
fast
2
track
for 2 in
this.
that half.
And that's how you make
That's not
that
how you do
ultimate
it.
count. Finding that very crucial
That's how you
lead
do it.
for the side of Global Esports on their map pick.
Wow.
Causing Team Secret to shake just a little. And as we swap sides,
Okay.
you know what you were thinking about it. That
Attacking
side,
half, let's
you're not
go.
being able to retrieve definite information. But now on the attacking side, maybe it works out a little bit more, especially with Flash.
Let's go.
For sure. I mean, you gotta hope that you're gonna be able to just pile drive through some of these sites with that guiding light. The
Heartbeat monitor is not going to. Yes, hydrate. I'm hydrating.
If the Fade Util comes out clutch once again for GE, if they're able to get
I'm
certain
hydrating, I'm
information,
hydrating.
If they can hold you off, if you match up on the site, the Seas comes to delay you. But if you're on the other side, the Hot gets
This
that
is a
information
defensive
that
map. I
there's
don't know,
nobody
bro.
there. So
I don't
info
know
once
what is
again,
attack
a
and what
little
is
bit more
defense
on the
anymore. I
side
just
of
know we have to
GE.
win.
And I think
We
Team
need
Secret,
13
they gotta
rounds
come
to
out
win.
straight. They gotta come out ready to just
We
take
need
those fights,
13
but
rounds to win.
How do you make sure you clear
In all, like
of
5
the
more,
Cyber's
but
utility?
13 in total.
Gonna have to be in sync.
This is our map pick.
Need to carry
We
forward
got
the
thrashed in their
confidence
map
that
pick,
you built
but
up
this is
from
our
that
map pick.
early first map. 13-3 was the score back then. Hoping to see, you know, the rounds flip.
Okay, we can't lose pistol. We can't lose pistol. Let's go, guys.
Because in my head, I'm thinking,
Let's go,
generally
guys. This is our map.
Have to go through the wings first. The mid play is not going to be as common the way that they're going to be able to go because generally
It's an
there are a lot of
attacking map.
weird
See, I don't
traps
know. That's
with
why I
their
said.
paint shells and then just
I'm
go
just
for a
reading
full
chat.
send. So now just block off, delay that. You already have A control.
Oh,
You've got
too many
B
mid,
for
too
some
many mid,
extra
too many
delay
mid, too
with
many
that
mid.
Astra on top of the Cypher.
Crystal don't die. Crystal don't die. Crystal don't die.
This Team Secret just trying to play a little bit.
Crystal
reactive
don't
once
die.
again.
We can't afford to lose you.
Well,
हाँ, nice.
Maybe trying to break through mid.
Good. I like this, bro. हमेशा डराता है Crystal.
Trying to
इधर
spam through the smokes. Team Secret still managing to avoid most of it.
Wait. कुत्ता पे. हाँ.
Coming out.
250 लोग.
Spots
निकल लो.
info in mid. They know that it's a push up, but the trip's
निकल
still
लो,
there.
निकल लो. But take care because there's on the other side as well.
So this round's gonna
Okay,
take a little bit
they're
of
still
time.
pushing.
Team Secret now.
Nice,
towards
bro.
Vents, doesn't spot anything out.
Fully
And they
backed
explore
off.
back
That's
in
the
towards
way.
Mail.
Back off.
Terran tries to slow things down. In with a cyber cage.
Back,
Individual fight
back,
slow now.
back,
Jesse
back.
Vash continuing to try to lurk. Caught
Oh,
with a
no.
grab net. No. Ooh.
Oh no.
Does he? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
just
Let him go.
drops.
Yeah, but
We
they
have
know
to
that
win
he's
the round,
sneaking.
bro.
They
We
know
don't
that
need
there's no
kills.
trade
We need
back, so
to
you
win.
gotta imagine it's B. The backup's already here down in alley.
Yes.
No.
He finds enough attention
It's okay.
away.
Back off.
On for the hit in towards the B site. Crystal
Heaven call.
manages to make a bit of a trade happen, but down comes Envy from Heaven. Additional support. And there's just so much from
One
this
Heaven, two
bird's eye
side.
view. Crystal
Nice. Back
goes in
off.
for the swing though. Back out from spawn. Another
Nice.
swing out. And 2G caught unaware. It's down
Let's
to Jesse
go.
Vash. He's a little bit far away. Off from Heaven. Low HP.
Let's
Looking for
go.
the angle. Crystal continuing to hold. He manages to stick it. It's down to Unotan. He swings and gets the kill onto a low HP Jesse Vash. Global Esports for the pistol win.
I mean, this is all Crystal. Let's just say it like it is. If he doesn't get that swing out onto Heaven, onto Raptors, and get that kill, you don't have an opening back into the site. Jeremy doing everything he can to hold them off, and like you said, he still draws away one member
Let's
and
go.
wins that kill. So Jesse Vash doing what he could, but
Slow and
Crystal
steady.
just peeks out, gets two.
Don't throw.
I mean, this is the type of play that we saw from Ascension 2 years
Let's
ago.
go.
And then once again,
Let's
in
go.
VCT China's Ascension,
Let's
he was
go.
still with SOG.
Let's go.
What a player.
Double judge on the defense.
Nice. Oh, back off, back off, back off, back off, back off, back off.
One onto B.
Back off.
One onto the off angle on A.
Back off.
Oh, okay.
Gun nahi dena tha.
Maybe a little bit of space, but if you do walk up ropes,
I feel like saying gun de, but then gun nahi dena tha.
Yeah, that is the Vandal. So ideally, you're trying to take these long-range fights once again, imagining that you can have some sort of advantage. Judge spotted.
Okay.
Wait, you're gonna push into it.
No, no, no.
Oh no!
Nice.
Oh no! They're grabbing it as
Nice.
well. Oh no!
Kelly S
Nice.
continuing to hop up and down, looking
Bhaga.
to play whack-a-mole against them, but
ठीक है.
Jeremy backs up completely.
2 damage. Yeah, he went way too back.
Vandal's
ठीक है,
still
ठीक है, ठीक है.
alive. This is the threat against GE. They dropped the most valuable weapon in the very beginning of the round.
Yeah. Very expensive drop that was on the start.
Oh!
No, 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 no.
Spectre headshot.
This is hard.
In
This
with
is hard.
pistols, Udotan
This is hard.
flashbacks ahead.
This is hard.
Although
Hath mein, hath mein, hath mein.
Udotan
Nice.
swings. That's another judge kill. Still, though, relatively low HP, and 2G
Oh.
is looking to pick something up. Has the classic, goes for the right click, picks up the judge, tries to play it for time. He knows Darian might be close. Tries to take the spike. Oh, right underneath. Doesn't look up in time, and Darian will be able
Now
to
he'll go
clean
hunting
things
for the
up.
Vandal.
But nonetheless,
Ah.
pretty successful.
Okay.
Ego nonetheless in terms of damage.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Very
he gave up
shaky,
2 judges
but
and
we got
Spectre
this.
as
Like
well,
I
so
said,
lots
it doesn't
of
need to be
damage done
flashy.
against GE, who everybody bought at least some sort of upgrade.
We just
in that 14th
need
round.
to win.
But well done.
I don't care
You know, from GE,
how
still
we need
stemming
to
the
win.
bleeding a bit. They still
We
carry
win.
over the Vandal, so you've got some firepower here in the
We just
bonus
need to win.
round.
Losing that Vandal at the start was really expensive. As long as we win the round.
This is January.
Hey, firstly, all of y'all, whether y'all are here as GE fans or haters, the 4,500 of y'all watching on YouTube and the 250 watching on Twitch, thank you so much. Make sure you like this stream, subscribe, like, share, everything. You know the drill. Aapko pata hai kya karna hai. Just do all the things that you're supposed to do. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Keep the support alive and GE fighting. Okay, back to our show.
Have a slight chance of turning things around.
No, don't turn anything around. Caster, क्या बोल रहा है यार?
Another bucky from Crystal.
Don't aggro. Don't aggro.
Spotted. He was jump peeking
Don't
earlier.
aggro. I can't watch. Don't aggro.
Prowler. So yeah, you're a little wary of this one. It's a little fishy. You hear the bucky.
No.
bud. Do you think it looks
Very,
double?
very expensive. We
Poppy's
lose
back
Crystal
there.
here. We can't afford to lose Crystal here. We can't afford to lose
Crystal's
Crystal
gonna
here.
stay here forever.
Not fully aware. Yeah, Crystal pretty much stuck now.
Okay.
You know, they're still looking for
Yeah,
some
that's
safe
okay.
kills, right? Trying to spam
Nice.
through the smoke, spam away through the walls, but in towards back
Hey,
mid,
that was hard.
off towards Kelly S now, trying to fend that off. Team
ठीक है,
Secret
they know it's
continuing to
mid-chest.
swing again and again.
Yeah,
That
so much
swing
utility
hurt.
has been drawn out from Global Esports that Team Secret, generally speaking, oh well, especially with the Cypher God. Yeah, you're safe to go. You're safe to go wherever you wish.
Smokes up as well. Udotan, Lone Vandal, alongside Poppy, trying to swing out, but the
ठीक है.
waterfall doesn't quite work out in their favor. Timing not on
ठीक
their
है,
side.
ये round I
Numbers
expected.
not on their side. And it's just Crystal.
With a Bucky, 14 HP, doable.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. I mean, let's go, Crystal.
Was truly, if Crystal was truly a 2-time Ascension Grand Finalist, he could clutch this with a Bucky 1v5.
Wow.
Two-time
Please stop
Ascension
trolling my Crystal.
Finalist and Pacific player now.
Yeah.
Maybe Pacific champion if he gets this 1v5.
Listen, if he gets,
I mean-
I say we write off the whole year. He's going to champion. You lock him in.
That seems a little
He's
too much,
stuck
but
in
okay,
ropes,
fine.
Looking to possibly die to this spike.
Yeah, just hoping that there is an extra frag coming his way. I don't think you peek out here, Crystal. There's no way you're going to be able to win a fight. Yeah, you just wait to see if they get curious. But Team Secret not taking any chances.
They're like firing off a little bit as well. I mean,
Oh, he's going to peek out.
Oh,
okay.
what?
You know what? I don't mind it.
Okay,
I
ठीक है,
don't
sure.
mind it because you get another old point.
Sure.
If you die because I think he does that because
Sure.
he heard the gunfire against
Game
the
sound
trip.
नहीं आ रही.
So you know someone's there. So either you get the kill or they get
Loud
the kill on
करना है.
you. So you're getting an old point no matter what. And either way, you still die to the round. You get your creds, but if you die to the spike, you don't get your old point. So
You're looking
maximizing what
to-
you
yeah.
can. Yeah, I mean, if you get a kill, it's even better. It's a
Come
bonus
on.
on top.
all right.
Okay,
You know, they do
okay. This
have
is it. This
the
is it.
round
Let's
lead,
go,
so-
boys. Let's go.
It's all good for now. He's one away from his ult.
Let them aggro. Let them
Trying
aggro.
to
Let
keep
them
that in
aggro. Let them
mind.
aggro.
Playing a little bit
Nice.
more safe. Global.
Let's
with
go.
the B setup.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. High-low on the boxes. That's aggressive.
Good call. Good call. Crispy call.
Jump peek just for information. But yeah, look at this GE. Contrary to Team Secret, mid relatively open. They're really just using it just to delay.
They don't know about Jeremy. That's going to be. Don't aggress. Don't aggress. Don't aggress.
They trade util for util, but they know eventually it should always
block करके बैठ
be
जाओ.
a main
पता चल
site
जाए.
hit.
Don't peek. Don't peek. Don't peek. Don't peek. We don't need to. We don't need to. We don't need to. We don't need to.
2 early kills, and that pretty much seals the deal.
No! Too close, Judo!
They had the crossfire, but now things are starting to
Too
fall apart.
close.
Jesse Vash alongside Jeremy looking for that A conversion. Jesse Vash already stretching his legs across the A site. Trip set up. But now Jeremy has to kind of swing on over, at least hold out for Heaven.
He can survive a bit longer, but he gets spotted. That's unfortunate. Poppy with a nice cleanup.
This is too stressful.
Well.
Too
So
stressful. Too stressful. Too stressful. I need water. I can't watch this.
Well, there does have the Seekers, and he lets it go.
Yeah, you have to. You're stuck in a bad position.
2 into screens, and he's very well aware now. Continuing to try to hold from elbow. Here's the footsteps. What's Jesse Vash doing? Managing to get the flick while they're down for the next. And it's down to the trade. Jesse Vash tries to flick to the left. Needs to play around the cover now. He's low HP. He's trying to isolate, but Poppy gets it against him. Hello,
I'm going to wait outside in life, bro. This is too stressful. What is this?
Poppy really rising back up here.
Like I said, it doesnesn't need to look fancy. We just need to win rounds.
1 point away from match
Just
point.
win
2
rounds.
rounds away from taking us to Pearl. 16-9-3 for Crystal, and then just as much for Poppy. Incredible.
This is.
Calm plays.
Yeah.
Individual performances. It was
This is way too
2-on-3,
much.
and Team Secret made it close.
Yes.
But you don't want to doubt Poppy when he's feeling it.
This is the Challenger's clutch
Hey,
master.
Papi,
I mean, go to
hey,
Ascension, he's
papi,
clutching.
hey,
In the Philippines, he's
papi,
clutching.
hey,
He's just
papi,
always
hey,
clutching.
papi,
Now he
hey,
finally gets to
papi,
show
hey.
what he's made of.
You know, they
Okay, we
might
have
not
ults.
made it
Let's
through
use
to,
them.
like Ascension Finals, but
Coach
he's been
Rushi
there
is here.
twice, and he's clutched, you know,
Juvie
twice,
elevated. If you'll
2
need
years
help,
in
I'm
a row.
here. We have 4
Always
ults.
good for
I
it,
think we
but
should
here
use them.
comes. Now Team
I
Secret,
think.
you know,
I think it's a
sitting on
good
the
idea to
ultimate
use the
Jeremy.
4 ults we have.
I mean, yeah, you just have to. You have to go for the paint show clears, and then you just have to full send it. But look at this GE. Again, as long as we hold Heaven, they have so many ultimates. You got the Nightfall, Cosmic Divide. I mean, these are all power ultimates that they have.
To at least secure map.
Yo.
Pitch against them. In with the Fade Raise
Oh,
combo, but it
that's
doesn't
harsh.
quite connect. Now GrabNet on towards Udotan. And he pulls out the Showstopper just to force them to pay
Nice.
some respect to him. Sends it into Jeremy's
Nice.
feet.
What? Why is it freezing?
Looking for the next. Swing
What?
down.
Why did I miss this catch?
Down to the
When I
next.
don't watch, why is it so good?
Towards 2GE,
Tu gun
but
le le, Baba.
not quite able to connect.
This is what happens
2G
when I
managed to
don't
make it
watch.
away.
All right, they hear that. Kelly
It
should have heard
lagged.
that just in range.
And he
Jeremy
got a
ripping out.
3K.
But you still don't know where Jesse Vash is.
I think I am only the curse. The problem is me.
He's still holding
I really think that at this point the
close on
problem
mid.
is
The
me.
backup coming all the way through spawn. He gets caught.
I don't want to watch this
B-side
anymore.
open.
I'm done.
What possible?
I'm done.
One more kill, or the spike plant for 2G, and he might have the Cosmic Divide to try to make some kind of a play around it. Jesse Vash has to stay alive.
But I don't know why he chose to run all the way through spawn. You had mid clear. That's where Jesse was.
He's gonna have time at least, I think. But Jesse Vash, he really has to be so cautious.
All right.
Okay.
Plant goes through. Jesse already has position.
Well divided.
Oh.
You are divided.
Cosmic Divide for Cosmic
Oh,
Divide.
man, wall for wall.
Paralleled. And we're down into the little corner. I don't
heard
know.
it.
I think this kind of works against Team Secret. 2G tries to make the play for it, but Poppy gets off at the right time. Jesse Vash gets the kill. Darian hops onto the spike. It's half. He pulls his gun out, but Jesse Vash nails the burst. Headshot in. Team Secret manages to stay alive.
Did he
This
get
was
it?
such a good call. I don't care who made it on the side of Team Secret, but you put it in peril, and then you hide on the other side of the pillar in between the 2 walls, so you can still hear when the defuse comes through.
But I didn't
Just
watch.
understanding where the gaps are with
I
all this
didn't
utility and the map setup. And then they just take a timing on the double swing through the walls.
It's so insane.
What a choice.
If you think about it, it's kind of like
It's okay.
ISO alt. You're in this one little
7,
lane.
11, yeah.
Cutting up their own dimensions out here.
Go round. We're gonna have to, yeah.
Well, now Global Esports onto the pistols, looking to get aggressive down mid.
I mean,
Double peeks out, but
ठीक है,
you know,
just फटाफट खत्म करो
a little
ना
bit solo.
ये वाला round.
And 2GE will bring them down to their knees as well. First kill off. Kelias holds onto the grab net to try to slow him down, and 2G continues to swing. Thankfully makes it out alive.
You know that this was relatively weaker. Sure, it could have been bait, but now it would be a bit of a hard commitment. So you know mid was weaker. But GE, this means you need to take side control, and that's exactly what they're doing. A main already cleaned out. I don't know if you need as much as B, but obviously the weaponry not quite there, so they'll get whatever advantage they can get right now.
Snuck through the sonic sensors at the very least. Might have heard 2G going to astral form as well, so trying to get the shot from behind him, but not quite. Jesse Vash still able to kind of lurk around A site, and that gives them the opening into the site.
Oh, and 2G, you heard it. 2G hears footsteps. They're ready for it. And he gets one.
Darion though, still
Darion
managing to
बदला ले रहा है,
slow them
Darion
down as
बदला
they
ले
try
रहा
to
है.
head on into the A site. The Sentinel coming alive now. But is he aware about his back? 2G up around the
guys,
sides. Takes
ठीक
down
है,
Envy
that
at the
was a
very
decent
least.
3K. Come on,
So
guys.
1-on-2 somewhat maybe possible for Poppy. I mean, he's got the Sheriff. Definitely looking to try to make it happen. Got to break through the barrier mesh first.
Yeah, but not making as much noise, trying to hide it as much as possible. But if they had the right timer, Team Secret should know
Yeah,
that
I
wall
mean-
went down faster.
I mean, this is an eco, guys.
Okay. It's Poppy.
Let's not over expect.
I love
It's
the early
Poppy, but
grab
it's
roll.
an
Now you
eco.
have the crossfire set up, just
And they
buying
know both.
time. Trying to get a weapon.
Like, ठीक है,
Won't
ठीक
give
है.
it to him. 2GE
Nice eco.
answers back.
Place it
Nice
safe.
eco.
Managed to
ठीक है,
make
nice
everything
eco.
work.
Let's
The
go, let's
stars
go,
up.
let's go.
Right around the corner as well. So, I mean, once again, Global Esports, they still have their lead. They're trying to do things on the pistol, but ultimately being spotted and hurt out by Team Secret.
Just 2 rounds close करके खत्म करो यार. एक और मैच भी खेलना है.
And 2GE.
It gets very stressful.
Quiet map so far, but he is coming back alive right when they need it most. Still
Yeah,
hasn't
means
given
now
up
we
map
can't drop
points.
any
Still
more
not
rounds.
at 12 yet for GE, so it's
No,
absolutely
no,
possible for Team
back,
Secret.
back.
Cycle through his
मस्ती नहीं,
ultimates.
मस्ती
I mean,
नहीं,
Big Time
मस्ती
was
नहीं.
saying that he's looking forward to some overtimes as well, so who knows, but now, starting things off.
We know how it is with GE on Split. You're always good for an OT on GE with Split.
No!
Team Secret too, I mean,
No,
they managed
no,
to take this
no
in
OT.
overtime against Gen G.
2 rounds and then we go.
Last year, so
Please.
who knows truly how it's all going to play out.
No OT.
Early info out towards mid. Team Secret, once again, being a little bit reactive. Okay.
2 spotted,
Spots
2 call, 2
both.
call.
That's a
Back,
good
back.
jump peek.
Nice, very clean jump.
Still have trips to fall back on. You've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
your
yeah,
eyes
yeah.
on here.
But
now it's a little bit
no.
of extra pressure for Kelly S to get information in mid.
Yeah, he's trying to do that, but smoked off and
He's still
everything.
there, mid.
Trailblazer hunting
Still
him
there,
down.
mid.
He's being forced to give up a lot of space.
हाँ, haven't shown.
At this point, you got to fall
40
back. Yeah, that's
seconds,
exactly
guys,
what they're
just
doing on
wait,
GE,
man, at
because
this
you've
point.
already given up mid control. It's too late for Crystal to come back through vents and
Yeah.
try to get a peek. So you
Yeah,
fall
yeah, yeah.
back,
Just
you
play
just
safe,
accept
it's
your
okay.
losses. If they come A, you delay with the
Okay, they're
trips.
going
You
heaven.
still got that pocket
They're going
play on
heaven,
the
they're going
side.
heaven,
It's
they're going
gonna
heaven,
be
they're going
hit.
heaven.
Oh, the
Nice.
annihilation.
Nice.
Jeremy, though, avoiding
No.
the annihilation, has the showstopper.
No, 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 no,
connects
no,
up
no,
to
no, no,
Kelly
no,
S,
no,
now
no,
looks
no,
for Poppy. But
Nice,
Udokan holds
Judo.
down the mail. Look at the triple. Slays them all down.
He doesn't know, he doesn't know, he doesn't know, he doesn't know.
Tries to go for the swing. Manages to get down Poppy. Looks up towards heaven now. Looks for his opponent, Udotan. Paint shells just to hold for time. And they have to pick up the spike. 13 seconds left. Going aggressive. Trying to look for the kills. Jesse Bash
He's going to
in for the sprays. Not quite happening. The round was over just as soon as Jeremy fell. Crystal in
I'm
to
gonna be
secure
quiet.
map point for
I'm
Global
going to be
Esports.
quiet.
Jeremy
One more
gets
round,
sent
I'm
into
going
the
to stay
site
quiet.
just with the
One
task
more
of
round.
clearing it. Don't worry about the annihilation. Your teammates were clear, but at that means it
Please.
took too long, so Udotan was in position. Jeremy needed to help hold that heaven, but the team made a concisive call to say, go clear sight, we'll clear out the annihilation, but they didn't have sightline of stairs, and Udotan's able to get the spray down, bringing them to map point.
And that's just a perfect way to play around the annihilation as well.
Let's
right? I mean,
go.
even though Kelly S downs, he's able to then swing out alongside that clear from Team Secret. So
Mid,
Global Esports now looking to close out the map.
Take care of me.
Judge being pulled out
Jeremy,
by
very
Kelly S to
aggressive.
control mail room.
He just says, don't
Kelly
even come
bhai,
here. You know what,
Kelly
don't even
bhai,
think
back
about
ho jao
mid.
bhai.
Go to the sides. That's what you have
Bhai,
to do anyway with your composition.
relax.
You're not going to be able to get
Take
through
deep
here
breath.
with clarity. You can't get
Wait,
through here
Judo
with
has his
information.
ult back? He
That's what
just
Kelly
used
S
it
is trying
2
to
rounds
say,
ago.
'cause either to get that
He's
information,
got 3K,
use
3K
all your
both
Sky
rounds.
util,
Damn.
or, I mean, you're going in blind.
Or he's waving the red cape.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, let
come-
him go there, that's
come
okay.
here. I dare you to challenge me. Surely
No,
Team Secret
one
doesn't
spotted,
think of
nice.
that. They're trying to explore their options.
Aram se, play slow.
Possibly A now.
No need to aggress with anyone.
A bit of early shots. Jesse Smash is looking
wait.
for that space, but two players
Wait.
are hunting him down.
No.
He's got one down.
No!
But here come the paint shells. We're just gonna pop the showstopper just to hold space up around the back of ropes as well. Udotan, the homing missile. He will blow them up. 4 kills down, and all that's left is 2GE. 1 on 3. Is this possible? Tries to hold, tries to swing with the
Let's
chair,
go!
but Puppy manages to
Okay,
close
one
out
more
the
map.
map, and Global
One more map.
Esports will bring us
One
the
more map.
distance.
You don't see
Let's
rounds
go.
like that every
What's
day.
happening
Just
at the theater, baby?
absolute
1 more
100%
map.
value
Let's
on the race kit.
go.
You get the name kill, you get the refresh, you get the showstoppers.
Yo.
I mean, what a map here from Udotan. I mean, everybody on GE. They are able to rise
Judo
right
just
back
took
up
that
to the
to
level
heart,
that people were
bro.
excited for. Firing on all cylinders, everyone getting the kills they needed, and some good calls as well on that mid-rounding, knowing when to give up the space if you're not having full control. I love what we saw from them. Team Secret still gave them a fight, though. It wasn't a complete pushover, but this is the type of game that people wanted to see from Global Esports.
Absolutely. I am thoroughly satisfied. You know, we got to see every individual moment. Crystal on the pistols. We got to see some puppy clutches. We got to see Darren do a little bit as well with that 1 round with the Outlaw.
मेरी
But
बीवी का
ultimately,
मैसेज आया
at the end of it
डैनियल को
all,
गाली दे रही थी
Udotan.
Wow.
Udotan with that great finish. He's had a couple multi-kills throughout this game. I'm curious exactly how many he
Okay,
had.
one more map.
He
Let's go.
ended the
Let's
match
go.
Or the map
Let's
with
go.
a little over
1
20
more map.
kills.
Let's go.
But plenty of them coming in the triples.
I need a
Of
pee
course,
break, guys.
some of his
मैं
own
बाथरूम हो
moments
गया
as
था
well.
मैं कब
This
से ऐसा
play,
रोक
by
के
the way,
बैठा
this still
हूँ
might
like
be my
holding up
favorite
for so long.
highlight
Wait,
of this map.
PRV.
That is some absolute 200 IQ setup.
Oh my god, the mind games on that one. But, you know, all that said, Team Secret, like you mentioned, right, still making things competitive. Jeremy had like 7 first kills at the end of the whole thing. You know, this is, again, a very good look for Jeremy. This is the confidence that we need to see from him to carry all throughout the whole season, honestly. I mean, just kickoffs right now, but who knows for the rest of the year.
Yeah, good awareness from Udotan to help wrap this up, the paint shells to get that 4K as well. And then Poppy finally getting some chances to play some Valorant in that second map. That's going to be split. Now tying things up 1-1. We have one more map between these two teams, but for now we'll send it over to Analyst Desk to continue breaking down all of the action that came out.
Pacific 2025.
That is right. We are going to a map number 3 with Global Esports managing to take split. There were a lot of nail-biting moments in that map, especially since, things were getting really, really messy at times.
Yeah, I think Global, finally we see these individuals wake up, and that is the power of picking fantastic players like they've done. You know, you saw a fantastic bounce back from Crystal, a great game from Udotan, who's played actually a lot of duelists in his career so far. Despite the fact that he's been a Senti for GE in most of the off-season, he's got a lot of games on things like Raze, so this is well and truly in his comfort zone, and Puppy giving them some key clutches. Definitely the clutch win in the pistol set them off on the right tone. They won a thrifty round, and then they won a couple of swing rounds, and it really felt like they had the momentum that they needed to roll through the rest of the game, despite some decent showings there from Team Secret.
Yeah, as we just saw on the graphic before, 8 out of 8 post bans for Global, which shows me they really understand how to play this comp. It means they're really effective in the phases that matter for it. And I think, definitely from their attack side, I think they understood how to play this mirror matchup. I think they got a lot of value.
We need one more map and we need to close this out and we need to be happy and we need to move on.
Yeah, I think, you know, usually, I mean, of course you're going to give the MVP
Classic
to
G, giving y'all entertainment.
Especially that round to close it out was fantastic.
You know, we saw Sentinels do it against 100 Thieves this morning and we thought, hey, that's a cool thing to do. Let's do that.
Unless you're going to pair it with a breach or something where you can, you know, prowler stun, things like that.
अभी ऐसा बोल सकता हूँ अगली मैप हारे तो बहुत जूते पड़ेंगे
but initiator, I think having the 2 prowlers and having that flexibility to clear out the map and, you know, recycle the horn and things like that was huge.
There are more than 1,000 people at IMAX Wadala Mumbai for this. There were like 5,000 people on my YouTube, about 500 on my Twitch, and about like,
as you mentioned, you know,
maybe another 200, 300k watching all across the world.
As well,
this
just before playing the post
is peak esports. Well, not peak esports. This is the opening match of our season.
Minimize the
it's going to be
what
crazy.
I really like here is that they heavily
Speak
fight
esports,
for
like,
ramp
this is
control
why I
and let
joined
the
esports,
showstopper
but-
go into sight, as well as dropping the
Bus.
cosmic as soon as the smokes
One
fade.
map, like
So
I said, it
you
doesn't
do
need to be
actually get
flashy,
such a
it doesn't need to be
disruptive approach in
shiny.
the post
We
lane
just
for
need
GE,
to
and it's
win
almost impossible
one
for Secret
more
to complete this
map.
retake against Deadlock, Cypher, and such great positioning.
Why is Patrick who
this
not
to me
playing?
shows
Patrick
great
whose
macro
visa could
game
not be done
planning
in
from
time.
Global. They know this is a swing
For
round.
this
Secret
match.
can't buy again after this, and you
There
have
was
two ults. So they make a clear
complications
plan to
with
use
his
them,
paperwork
one
for
to
the
get
visa.
site, one to help you
So
win the
kickoff
post
के बाद ही
round, and it
होगा.
works out perfectly.
Once
And here's the thing, I still don't think that this is GE like totally refined, right? This is just them like kind of getting their bearings back, like remembering like the game plan for today. This is very, very far from what they are capable of. This is just a little teaser of what they have to offer for the rest of the year.
Yeah, for sure. I think the thing that was different between map 1 and 2 for GE was obviously the individuals which you mentioned, but the calling was really, really good, and it felt like they had a clear game plan, whereas on Abyss, I don't feel like they played the comp well. They looked really lost, and Secret never really needed to do anything but their plan A. They just executed the sides, played their game plan, and rolled them over, and that was not a good look for GE, so I'm glad to see the bounce back, honestly.
So coming from somebody who was at this very, very position not too long ago, what do you think happened in that reset, in between the maps? What was it like for like Elias to be able to like, you know, reset himself?
It's like something I said after the first map. When you get stomped, it's very easy to go, that's not how we actually play the game. That's not what we're like in
damn,
practice.
thank you
That's
so
not who
much,
we
dude.
are as
That
a
banner
team.
looks
So now
so
we have
cool,
another opportunity
Pomeo.
to prove who we are as a
I
team.
love that
Instead
effect.
of it like,
Wow.
if you give your best and it's a really close game and it's not good enough, it's a lot easier to get in your head
That
of
effect
maybe
is
they're
damn
better
cool.
than me. But
Wait,
if
I'm
you
gonna
get blown
reply.
out, it's very easy to go, that's on me. Like, we sucked that game, guys. We sucked. And, you know, next game, we're just not going to suck. Like, it's really, really simple. And I think a lot of it is just coming down to remembering what they will have done in practice, the steps that they've kind of taken to
breath.
get themselves ready for this event. And it looked like it
Deep
definitely
breath.
worked. So credit to the coaching staff, credit to Kelly S as the IGL there to be able to turn that around.
Yeah, this is very encouraging, I feel, from Global Esports, right?
We will have
Like
lots
now,
more watch parties,
we are heading
guys.
into Pearl.
अभी आज
What
आज
is
के
this
game
gonna
पे
be
बस
like?
ध्यान है.
Especially since, you know, now
Pearl
you have
map 3,
both
let's go,
opportunities
let's
for both
go,
teams
let's go.
to have clean slates, to point out
Let's
their
go.
mistakes, and, you know, finally get this decider map.
Map
Hey,
3
look, Team
Pearl.
Secret already lost to an Indian team.
Spiro
on this
got
map in
ignored.
the-
No, I walked
Right,
away for a
so
second.
What's another one? For
Yeah,
Global
Spiro bhai
Esports
said if you
tonight,
guys,
I
oh,
mean,
तुम लोग के लिए
it's
था,
gonna
मेरे लिए
be
तो नहीं
hard
था.
to
If you
know
guys are in
what these
Mumbai
two
and missing
teams
the
are
view
gonna
party, you're
be
missing
bringing.
out on
We've only
esports.
seen Secret on this map once in the off-season.
Of
We've
course
seen
I read
nothing from
Spiro's shots.
Global, but a lot of these players should be pretty familiar.
Karamjeet
playing
Singh,
Pearl.
thank you
A
so
lot
much
of
for the
them have the
100.
tenure to be around long
जीतेंगे.
enough, so,
Hi.
it'll be
And
interesting
G
to see
winning.
what the approach is
जीतना ही
going to be.
पड़ेगा, bro.
But again, similar to what we saw on
Now
Abyss,
map
and the
3,
kind of comp
we have
that
to go
worked on
all out
Abyss,
and
whereas
show people
Secret
why we are
changed
here.
on Split. It didn't really work out for them. It didn't seem like it fit their playstyle. Once again, we're going back to that double initiator, flexible style that worked on Abyss for Secret, so maybe that's going to be a little bit better for them this map.
Yeah, I really want to see Global cook on this map. I feel
Pearl.
like if you try and take Secret to the more default versus default comp, I think that's where
Thank
they
you so,
really
so
excel.
much,
We
Pomeo.
saw
You're
that with
our
Abyss. I feel like
fan and
when the
supporter
comps are
from Japan.
standard
It
and
feels
the
insane
game
to know that
played
we
the
have
same
fans all
way,
over the
like it
world.
has forever for Team Secret, especially in that core. They have a ton of experience, and I think this deadlock side
Pearl-
fight, it's slightly off meta.
Pearl,
from what
I
we've
think
seen
we'll
in the
be
past
fine.
in Split, and it definitely suited the
Like I said, today, when I got the map pick, I was like, bro, we're bad at Abyss. We're decent at Split and Pearl.
So I think that's what I'm really hoping.
I don't want to say it,
Yeah,
but
Team Secret
I think
have
we
been
might
running
lose
buys in
Abyss,
the off-season
but then
as
we have to
well.
win the
You
other
know,
two.
maybe they're like, you know, hey, we'll keep
I
it
said
secret
this
for
in the
now,
morning
but
before
I do
it started.
love that
And
all
सब लोग
these
ने बोला
players are
गाली.
having their moments
Like
in this
literally
series,
सब लोग ने
right?
गाली
You
दे
can
ऐसे
see
क्यों बोल रहा है 2-0 बोल.
everybody is
अरे
getting
ठीक है
their
मैं
chance to
बोल
shine.
दूंगा 2-0.
And, hey, by the way,
But
Bristol Stomps
honest to
going up,
God reality,
and you have Poppy Stomps
we've
going
struggled
up
in
as well.
Abyss even in
Earlier we did see
scrims.
2GE guys moment
I
too.
just,
We have
going
India,
in, I
of
knew
course,
Abyss was going to be hard.
So, feeling
When I saw
confident
the
so
map
far
pick.
with your teams?
Yeah, all of these players have had their moments so far today. You know, TGE had a fantastic first map, a little bit further down on the second map, but we'll see if he can turn it around. I think the individuals
तन्मय
are
plays
really
मुंबई की
important
वॉच
for
पार्टी में
Global,
क्यों नहीं
though.
आया?
Like,
बिकॉज
I
मैं
think
यहाँ
it is
ऑनलाइन वॉच
definitely
पार्टी
the
कर रहा हूँ,
more
वहाँ
well-drilled,
ऑफलाइन वॉच
better
पार्टी हो रही है.
chemistry team in this matchup, as far as
So,
I'm concerned.
इसीलिए
Global need the
I will be there for the
individuals to
next
pop
one.
off. I wouldn't
Like
mind
every
seeing a
match, I'm
comp,
there at like
but
different
more so than the
places.
comp, I
Sometimes
really
I'm there
think
in the
it's a
arena in
mentality
person.
thing.
Sometimes I'm at the
Yeah,
watch party.
Global
Sometimes
was
I'm
so
here doing an online
reactive,
watch party.
hands-off, weren't rotating,
Then why not
weren't,
ban Abyss,
getting into
bro?
the game
You can
enough
only
on
ban
the
1-1,
first map,
2-2
and they
maps.
got
सारे
rolled
थोड़ी
by
ban कर
Secret, who
सकते
were
हैं.
running what they
There are
wanted
going to be maps that you're going to be better at, and they're going to be maps that you're not so good at.
And go for plays on the side of Global and
Unfortunately
use that
for
individual
us,
skill, as well as just
okay,
them being
like I said,
proactive, not reactive.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
Deep breath.
You can tell that's definitely part of that reset between
Deep
map
breath.
1 and map 2. It looked like they controlled
Next
the game
map
a
is
lot
starting
more.
up. Let's
And that's
go.
basically, if
Ahmedabad
you're
watch
in control
party
of the
when
game,
we
you're
are planning
setting
out the entire
tempo,
season. Don't
the
worry.
other team has to react to what you're
That's
doing.
why we have
instead of you
BO3s BO3s
to react to them.
exactly.
So
And that's a
being in charge
BO5s
of the
get even
game,
better
leading is
because it's even
really,
harder.
you
You
know,
have to
it's a huge
prepare even
predecessor
more,
to
and
winning. So
there's more
that's
maps
what they
that
didn't
you
have in
can
map one that they really
eliminate, and
brought
it's
to
going to
map
be
two,
difficult.
so I'm curious to see who's going to bring them up 3.
Pearl
Didn't
is
have a
better
lot
than our
that
Abyss.
TS looked like they were like shepherding
Pearl is definitely
global
better than
esports
our
in that
Abyss.
first map, right? And then
Format
not so
explain.
much in the second map.
So this is a
But
double
yeah,
elimination
I really
tournament
do wonder what both teams have planned
against
for
the
Pearl.
12 teams in
You know,
Pacific.
I
The top
think, like,
2
both-
teams will qualify
both
for
teams right
Bangkok.
now,
So the
they've-
top 2
they've
teams
shaken
from
off those
Americas,
initial nerves,
top 2
right?
teams
It's been
from
a
EMEA,
while.
top 2
It's the
teams from
first time
China,
back
and then
on the
top 2
Pacific
teams
stage.
from
It's the
Pacific.
first time for the
8
roster
of them will
global
qualify
esports
for
step on that
Masters
stage, so
Bangkok.
they're like, just got to shake it off now. Now both teams are very,
Shake
very
it off,
warm,
reset,
so I'm
let's
expecting
go.
something very different on Pearl.
Yeah, I think at the moment we've obviously seen a fair bit
GE
of Neon Yoru with the chaotic
winning.
kind of game style where you're sending it in, you're going for those fast retakes, things like that. I immediately
Patrick, who is
thought
currently
of maps like
in
Abyss or
Philippines.
Pearl when I saw Teo personally, because of how strong the post plan is. This could be a time for one of these teams to cook and potentially bring
Binks
it
is
out
currently
against
traveling.
those
That's
post
why,
plans.
unfortunately,
It's
Binks
obviously
is
gonna
not
be
doing a
little
watch
bit
party.
weaker in terms of,
But he will
you
be
know,
back
if you wanna
soon. Don't
rely
worry.
on the
Next week
post plans on
onwards, he'll be
attack,
doing his
you're
watch
probably
parties.
gonna
यार.
need to
Don't
run
worry.
double init
Binks
because
कहीं
you
नहीं
have to
जाएगा
actually go
यार.
through links, you have to
वो
go
अभी
through, you
unavailable
can't
है
just
कुछ
hard
दिनों के
exec
लिए.
every time and expect it to
All
work
of
out
Binks'
unless you're gonna
fans
run
know.
that,
Spiro,
Neon
thank you
Yoru
so
kind of
much.
approach and just,
G
you know,
winning.
barrel into the side,
Bro,
which
I hope you
think
guys
if you're
are having
running
an
two
epic
units, you
time at the
probably
watch
don't have the
party.
space in your comp for.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of options. I've seen a lot of different things being played. In EMEA, we saw...
अक्षित पूरी strategy बता के भेज दूं मैं आपको.
I've not seen Sage on Pearl.
सारे anti-straters बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ.
Hey,
we
who
used
knows?
to
Okay,
see
let's
it
go,
to
let's
get
go,
the
let's
plans
go.
down and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Initially, it was
A lot of paper Rex with a Sage on a piss, right? You know, so I feel like, you know, Team Secret,
Let's
sure, they can
go.
come. And hey, why not a Tejo, right? I mean, I think we've been getting Tejo a lot more than a lot of broadcasts out have predicted in all across kickoffs all
We
around.
got it,
Yeah,
we got
I
it.
think Jet is obviously a fantastic choice on Pearl.
Hey,
there's the Vice. That's
we have
what
a
you wanted.
Vice coming
But
in.
Team
Let's
Secret, I mean, it's the tried
go.
and true. It's the thing that worked out for them well on Abyss, and they're going to be on the defensive side first. But GE, they'll set the tempo. It's only going to be the single init with Crystal on the Sova. This is where Darion, he's had actually a little bit more of a quieter series, and they're going to need to have that lurk
This is
potential,
going to be
because
very
once again,
interesting.
they're playing double Senti as well as the Astra, single init,
let's-
which
let's
is not
not
a fade. So
overcook.
their ability to clear map control is going to be a little harder. They're going to have to be active with the
No
lurks and
overcooking.
successful finding those timings on attack.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Jet helps a
Lols,
lot.
I will
think,
be tomorrow.
In terms of, you
No,
don't
we
need a ton
match
to
it.
be set up with the Jet. Maybe
Match.
just one simple flash because you can dash into your own
Game.
smoke, so you're quite safe as you go in. And I think on defense, being able to opt convincingly is definitely a huge part of Jet's
Wait, I'm
toolkit
not
down
reading all the
Well,
chat,
let's see who
guys.
takes this one. We're heading into Pearl and back to our
अच्छा,
casters,
screen
Chobra
से
and Quack.
chat हटा दो. हाँ, ठीक है.
Thank you very
हाँ, watch
much,
party भी
ladies
अभी
and
mute कर
gentlemen.
सकते हैं. हाँ.
Over at the
Okay, let's
analyst
go,
desk
let's go,
now,
let's
just
go.
one map in between
Vamos,
these two teams,
reset.
trying to move on to the
G
next round here in this
fighting.
double elimination
We
bracket.
go. Pearl,
And Quack,
time to
Team
win.
Secret, they just go right back to comfort zone.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
Clean
Bulldogs,
कर दो.
you know, there's same tricks. Why not? It does kind of work out, especially, you know, with how they're playing it. But like the desk mentioned, you know, playing that double initiator, you're trying to play it, especially on the defensive side, you do want to kind of get a little bit proactive. And that's what they're trying to
Try,
do
go
now,
now,
starting
huh?
things off around the B site. Jeremy holding the angle out towards the top, but not spotting out too much.
Yeah, and Kelia is just saying, all right, we already know that they're trying to get information on B main. Let's just ditch that. Let's move on. I think I've bought enough time, but what he does not know is that club already getting cleared by Team Secret. So exactly as the desk mentioned, that's going to be Secret having the information they need. They have some good delay on the plant, and they're able to hold on to that back site. We'll see how G is able to maneuver around this execute.
Somewhat of a crossfire while we're inside dugout and 2G from Flowers at the same time.
Eurotan is low.
Delays
Eurotan
all
hot.
being burnt out now. So the rotations slowly go on through. Jeremy trying to come up with a bit of a flank from main.
And
Back
everybody's
off,
been
back off,
tagged
back
going
off,
into
back off,
Art,
back
so
off.
this
Nice.
is some good information. You still have to worry about main, but this is a very, very fast
Watch
flank from
backstep.
Jeremy, and if he's able
If
to get
Papi
that
gets
first
this, no
kill
back
onto
timing,
Poppy,
back timing.
things start to fall apart for
Papi,
GE.
Papi.
Or,
If
you
you
know,
lose
just wait
Papi,
for
it's going to be
teammates
bad.
to find a little bit more time
Nice,
pressure,
Papi,
but,
let's go.
the swing's a
That
little
was
bit too close to the
important.
wall. Poppy will be able to spot him out first, and that's the shot in from the Ghost.
No,
now,
no,
Team
no.
Secret needing to take that pressure up towards
Nice.
Art to continue to push on, but Darren holds his
Back,
ground.
back,
Jesse
back,
Bass now
back.
trying to
Nice,
play
yeah,
with the
Daniel.
angle,
Let's
but
go.
not quite.
Let's
Gonna get spotted out at the end, so Global Esports picking up yet another pistol. pistol.
Well, the two gentlemen on the desk also mentioned that Darian may be wanting to come up a bit stronger now on the kills. He started to warm up in map 2. Well, there it is, the triple kill in that pistol round.
Let's go.
Starting to get closer towards that lockdown. I love the awareness from Poppy, and I also love that they were watching for sewers as well. They were watching for that mid flank, so even though they spotted one all the way behind, they didn't let go. He's back! He's on the stage! He's on the Pacific stage! He's getting frags!
Darian, you gotta love it. You gotta love
Let's
it.
go, Darian.
Coming in a little bit last minute add to GE, still being able to provide so much value. He has that capability of it.
Mood में तो है.
Last year, but
Let's
now,
go.
Next round coming through.
चलो.
He's gonna be
Jeremy crossover. थोड़ा आगे आना Jeremy. थोड़ा कंटाप मारना है आपको. थोड़ा आगे आना Jeremy, please sir. थोड़ा सा आगे आना please.
So the Jet wasn't tagged by the 0 point. Everybody else was. So the Vice
They
is
don't
still
know.
getting tagged,
They don't know.
but Jet not so
They
much.
don't
So
know.
you might not be aware that this is eventually going to be the
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know.
the potential for this long range
Too
fight.
close. Too close. Judo. Too close.
Should have spotted the Marshall at that jump.
Too close. Too close. Too close. Too
Stay
close.
tucked away at least. Team Secret not wanting to give up
Spotted.
too much.
So you know there's no one behind this screen right here.
Bro, what is
but
this?
no other
Spotted one,
information.
nice.
Still spots Wildora. He's drawing a lot of attention. Yudotan might be getting a little too greedy. This could become a double peak.
Or
No
to
greed, no
keep
greed.
some presence on towards
ये
the
Warcraft
B
नहीं है,
side
इधर
just
greed
to
is
buy
not
the
good.
rotations over while the rest of the team actually transitions over onto A.
It's a good sell, right? It's the Jet.
Keep doing what you're doing.
It's going
Go
to
the
be
other side.
execute.
Oh, with a few
No one's
seconds,
there.
you surely
Nice.
you smell something up.
Well, I
Run,
think
run, run.
Team Secret also thinking
Let's
that
go.
they
Clean
might have sold
side,
the
baby.
fake, right?
Clean
'Cause it was
side.
just a
Let's go.
Killjoy
Plant.
spotted. So you're thinking
Go,
like,
go, go.
hey, it's just a Killjoy. We've got some Mutil here. That's about
Nice.
it. Hey, we're going to smoke it up. But I think that smoke
job.
perhaps give it away a bit stronger. And at the end of the day, you know you have the better weaponry. So GE gonna have
Darian,
a
heard your
very,
wife
very
cussing?
free
हाँ, हाँ,
planet.
बीवी
This
की
is one
गाली
of
bro,
those
सब
rounds
उधर
where you
तक
gotta
पहुंच
start
गई.
to consider, do we just go all 5 to the spike?
Yeah, definitely need to think about it. Classics, shorties, and look at GE. Wait.
Bro, what is this, bro?
Angle on towards A.
Fought
Look at how
for?
they're stacked up against
Okay.
Just all
I was like, bro,
lined
what
up.
4
Anybody
sec is
peeks
this,
out,
bro?
They're gone for sure. It's
Wow.
going to be Yudotan. Just going to fish for some kills. It's a Marshall.
Whoa.
Not the biggest loss here. Start to group together. Oh, it's because Darian. He's already got 4 towards that lockdown. He only has
Darian?
that ghost.
He's gonna go for it.
If he
Easy.
can get even 1 here, it's not bad. He gets 1, does he? Oh,
he got one.
okay.
ठीक है, ठीक है,
Just
ठीक है.
one.
He was
ठीक है.
starting
You got one,
to
that's
kind
fine.
of bring his mouse
You got one, that's
downwards.
fine.
But there it is.
Fine, fine, fine.
Dying
It's fine.
to the spike.
It's fine.
That is still value found.
Shanks
for
is watch
GE.
partying you. What's
Yeah,
up, Shanks?
Yudotan got one
Curry
there
trolling
as
you.
well,
What's up, Curry?
Peeking out of sewers. So that's 2 extra free kills for GE.
Darian
Got
be
the
like तेरा
plant.
भाई map
You
का
only
MVP.
lose the
I mean,
ghost.
if
Regen
Darian
armor's
comes out as
continuing
MVP
through.
of this
You
map,
buy
he
up
would
to
have really
match the
redeemed
firepower
himself
here
for
in
the
the
first 2
bonus.
maps. To
A
all
little
the
bit, little
haters
bit.
in chat,
Shall
not to
see
me.
how it
I'm
does play
absolutely
out.
fine.
No, they are
I
the
just want
attacking
us to
side,
win
and
this, like I
should
said.
mention, you know, GE
I don't
were
care
the
about
ones
what
that
score
left
line.
this map open,
I
so
don't care how.
hopefully they
I
do
don't
have
care how
something
flashy it
cooked up.
looks. It could be
You know,
scrappy.
Team
I just want us to
Secret-
win.
That's
So we
mentioned
can
as
go
well,
to the next.
Mikulski.
And then keep doing the
Team
same.
Secret did lose.
But it starts with this
I
one.
can't believe he did a girdle like that, man.
I mean, they were playing without Wild Oreo, but hopefully they are prepared for this map too. You're playing with the same composition from before, but Jeremy,
Close.
you found
They know.
confidence now, pushing in towards A main.
Don't.
Continue to hold
Not
the
worth
off
it. Not
angle.
worth it. Too
He
many.
spotted a
Not worth
sliver
it.
of someone
Not
going
worth
for
it.
the cross in towards the boxes, but now going for the swing, using the fragment to keep them at bay, and that's that double kill. Jesse Bash holding the back lines, good for at least 1.
Yeah, the spike's already down though, so this crossfire over by A main. Jeremy and Envy, the duo. They should be able to hold this pretty strong. Jeremy, yeah, with lower health, he's gonna be the bait really for Envy. There's the peek. Oh no, Envy gets taken out though.
Poppy trying to keep them drawn away, goes in for the trade. Jeremy still alive.
No
Now
shot.
he's downed.
Poppy back.
Off to the next.
Poppy,
It's
no.
Wild Oreo on towards the back. Spotted Poppy and gets him down to low HP. The regen shield comes back for a little bit of value, but still close range. Should be
Nice.
able to get the burst, but Poppy lets the Guardian shot. Can he retrieve the spike?
Yeah,
40
he can.
seconds to make something
Time.
happen.
It's insane that Poppy's been in 2 fights, and he still has more health than 2G thanks to the regen armor. This is value right here.
30
The
seconds
Riot
left.
devs smiling.
Oh my.
Let's go.
Well,
Close range
Let's
Phantom.
go.
oh, 2GE, he's trying to get ahead of things. Thinks it might have been a full rotate, potentially
Nice.
onto B.
Plant.
But this is going to be rough. It's going to be a free plant. The stars set up. He's actually just going to go ahead and
Nice.
use those for safety. This is going to take a long time for 2GE to come
Oh,
back.
damn.
He realizes it.
Oh, long
Doesn't quite have
rotation.
the utility
I hope he can hear.
either, So
I hope he can hear.
Just running
Come on,
head
Papi.
first into hopefully where
Come on, big brain
Poppy's
Papi.
not set up.
But Poppy should hear him if he sprints. He's
Okay,
got to
no,
start
he's
walking.
No.
Yep.
He didn't hear.
A little bit of time.
But this is already so much time.
He
Poppy
didn't hear.
holding around Art.
He didn't hear.
2G is not going to have the time to clear this fully.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there's the run. So now Poppy knows.
Goes for the tap.
He'll watch.
Instinctively looks towards Art at the very least, though, but trying to stick it
Let's
halfway.
go.
Poppy
Clean
will
clutch,
be able
Poppy.
to seal the round,
Clean
converting
clutch.
it into a bonus for Global Esports.
That's
Let's
two clutches
go.
already in his first opening match of VCT Pacific. Let's see how many he can get throughout the year. A
Yeesh.
4K for Poppy. Cosmic Divide online. And that secures the bonus round here for GE. It was a
let's
nice
go.
attempt pushing out of main from Secret.
Clutch machine. What
But
was that?
Poppy just pulls
4K,
through.
man. Let's go.
He starts that off with the Guardian as well, somewhat
Yeah.
mid-range and still lands the shot. So strong,
I mean, it was very
so
difficult
capable. 6
for 2GE,
kills,
I meant.
and with the spike plant as well, now he's got the Cosmic Divide.
Early drone for information. He gets a little bit, but it's not completely certain. Recon doesn't get the tag.
No, don't you?
Oh, I love the re-clear from Kelly S. They do not want to give up mid control. It really starts to starve Team Secret of information because you're hiding away from any potential pings over on A main. You're hiding away from any potential pings over by mid, and they haven't quite minded if they get pinged on B because they've generally had the better firepower.
Back to what we saw from before. It might be the early 3-stack, but you know, they're just trying to draw them out from their current positions. If anything, they can still
Are we ready
back
to
off
rotate again?
now that the smoke is up.
You can't
Trying to
lose
make some more
50.
footsteps. No, actually, maybe full commit into B now. Thinking about the
Oh,
lockdown
Darion's
play.
like, let's
Yeah, you have
chill,
the lockdown and you have
wait,
the Cosmic
like 5
Divide.
seconds
I
of
don't
chala
mind
nahi
using one, and
hai.
if you need to,
Need
sure,
to just
use
have
two
some
just
good
to get
time,
ahead because
then
that is
drop
gonna
it.
cycle through the
Because
ults
like, what are they
faster.
going to do, right?
Ideally, obviously, just using one, but I do love committing one here. Even though your opponents are in eco, make sure you
Like-
get all the rounds you can.
Chance nahi lene ka na.
Hopefully to hold on
We
to
are
those
here,
weapons
like I said,
as
we are here
well.
for the
Team
round
Secret
win.
now
We're not
trying to
taking
hold
any
off against
chances.
it. One player detained, and now they're going to have to peek up. The smokes come up just
We're
as
not
fast.
peeking.
2G tries to go for the peek, but
We're not
spotted
peeking.
out.
Don't peek.
Random sprays just to keep
Don't
him at
peek.
bay. Kelly S
Don't
continuing
peek.
to try to hold, but close range. The Bucky managing to take them down.
Reload,
Udon
don't peek.
trades off.
Reload, don't peek.
Back in towards Halzo.
Reload, don't peek. What is this, bro?
Up close range, and it's going to be
Don't
Jeremy
troll,
who takes him
yaar.
out with the shorty.
Oh no, it's not planted for them. They have to go for the peak.
Trying to
There's-
slicing the pie.
There's the pool.
Nanostorm as well, though. One single kill, but Jesse Vash continues to stick. Oh, Poppy, can you make it happen? Has to
Yeesh.
swing.
This is why.
But the defuse has been stuck all the way through. Team Secret sneaks out around against Global.
Okay, fine.
Oh, that is rough for
Take
GE.
it.
You committed the ultimate as well. Poppy
Yeah.
might be 8-0, but the round
Yeah.
starting to sneak back into Team Secret's pockets. And now Jeremy's able to buy the operator.
It's okay.
If Jeremy can continue with the operator from here on out, it's
Yeah,
because of that
we
fourth
can't let
round
Jeremy
that Secret gets
continue
to
with
have
this op.
a clean first half. And the retake was good. 2GE draws attention first, but then they flood in on a high-low outside, or right out of heaven as well, onto that B site. And the chaos is just too much for Yudotan to handle.
That's right. And in the long game, this might favor Team Secret.
Okay, let's
Just
go.
as that happens, though, Darren
Just don't
does
die to up,
pull out
just
his
don't die to
own
up, don't die
as
to up.
well,
Oh.
as he's been known to do.
Oh, the
How?
switch up.
Last
How?
year. Whoa,
How?
Jeremy!
How?
What
No,
is
no,
this?
no,
Oh,
no,
he still
no,
goes for
no, no, no.
This is January Jeremy right here.
Don't
That's
die.
what's up.
Leave.
He's holding
leave.
the
Don't
angle,
die.
and that's enough space
It's
to be
okay,
drawn
don't die.
away. Forces out a bit of a
Don't die.
star as well. And Global Esports trying to explore other options now, not wanting to challenge January Jeremy.
Yeah, but they do know that he was pushed far back. So they might be able to, they just pull on that smoke over by B main, meaning that he's not going to have the information whether they crossed onto the pillar or not. So that's used
Nice.
just to draw a little bit more delay so while they go onto the A site.
And with the Cosmic Divide as well, so added security.
He's close, he's close, he's close, he's
Seabash,
close.
though,
Too
does
many
have
of
a bit
them.
of an angle from Art. Will he get spammed?
No,
They actually
no,
swing
no.
off through the Cosmic Divide with a bit of a flash.
This year
2GE
nahi
now
hona
goes for the spray.
tha.
What is that conversion? On towards Envy,
They
and
should
then
not
4
have
players
been this
down.
way.
All that's left, Darien trying to fire back with an
Switch
op.
up, switch up, switch
He's
up,
not
switch up.
quite able to
Rifle,
make it happen.
rifle,
Just one
rifle,
kill for
rifle.
now.
Switch fast to
Has
rifle.
to fall back
Or
in with the
not,
bolt
or-
action.
ठीक है, save आप
Bit
अभी
of
क्या बोलूं?
utility in his hands, but 20 seconds left in the spike.
Save.
Not in his pockets. What's he gonna do? It's
Gotta
gonna
save.
be the save.
Yeah, you got to save. I mean, sure, he had one of the best aces with an operator in 2024, but right now it's not looking likely.
10 seconds
You committed to the attack operator. You do not want to let that investment slip away.
Save it, क्या
That
बोलेगा?
allows Team Secret to start to catch back up. I love the just proactivity from Envy there to go for the pop flash, and the Cosmic Divide not quite being angled perfectly. Not sure if it was
So much
originally
utility
always
just
meant to
thrown
leave a
everything
gap
all
there
at
on that
once.
corner or not, but either way, you looked at the minimap and Yudotan thought he had a chance, but his legs are still showing through. He has no vision, trying to hide away.
Even
And
blind.
full flash, he can't survive. And what a spray transfer from 2GE.
Well played,
Just the
2G.
domino effect of everything. Tiny details in some of the
That
positions.
one eco led to this. If we lose one more, I think we should call a
I've
pause
got
and
you
just
to
hold.
break all of that down. What it all comes down to still is now how Team Secret might kind of claw their way back into the game. Global Esports now starting to run low on economy. We'll see if that op that they saved up does find value. Early shot from Jeremy down B long though.
And they know they pushed him back towards the far corner. He could still be backside, so they'll still have to do a lot of fishing for the operator. But meanwhile, I love the switch up.
Judo.
Just a standard
Judo.
switch from B to A to B, back and forth with the operator.
Nice, Judo. Let's go. One more here, one more here, one more here. Don't contest.
With a bit
Don't
of phantom
contest.
spray.
Don't contest.
Now, if you want to go
Don't
through here,
contest.
surely you just invest a little bit more utility. But otherwise, I don't mind them leaving because
Oof.
with the Silva being
Perfect
pushed
timing.
out, that's less info util and that's art empty. It's a very fast re-clear though.
Yeah, just trying to think that someone will have to kind of refill that space so quickly. Going back in to clear out B.
Don't die here, don't die
looking for
here.
that pinch
Don't die
through.
here, don't die here.
Envy tries to slow
Yeah,
them
don't
down
die.
with that fragment. 0 point just to confirm positioning as well. And maybe trying to spray through the smokes. He's been
No!
smoked off. Waldorio will be able to provide support from
separated.
his angle. Out from
Darion,
Halls.
Darion. Arey, Darion needs to go
Unfortunately,
faster.
Envy
Darion,
does
come
go
ahead, come
down.
ahead, come ahead.
So a lot more pressure onto Waldorio now. Jeremy has
nice.
to hold the angle as
That
well.
miss was
Unfortunately,
important.
whipping the shot, so going in, taking
Nice.
down Waldorio. That's pretty much
Good shot,
sight
Jeremy.
secured
Sorry, I don't
for
mean to be
GE.
toxic. I needed
2GE
Jeremy to miss
though,
that.
Trying to play around the Cosmic Divide, looking for some kind of a space, some kind of kill.
Save.
But yeah, you can't
Save,
fight too
thank
much.
you.
It's just too much oppressive utility now on the other
Sorry,
side.
I become
the
toxic
op
sometimes.
Now really just grabbing Team Secret by the ankles. They can't move forward. Two of the most costly whiffs Jeremy might have had. Well, that's
It's
a whiff
okay,
too,
Crystal
but that's
also
not too
whiffed that.
costly.
I'm allowed to make fun
They're
of
still
him
gonna be
also.
just fine with that one, but the two whiffs, it causes Waldorio to have to just check way too many angles backside. And that's what befouls
You got
the
toxic
Killjoy
Rishi
in
before
the
GTA
backside,
6?
and that's the side
Bro.
open. And then Jeremy, if he had gotten one more kill, maybe
If you
maybe
let the
have a shot
toxic
at
me
going
come
for it.
out,
But either way, it's tough
Emmy
with the
has
operator
seen.
in hand.
Yeah, it's a big
Sometimes
map,
the
right?
others I've
Getting
also
that
seen,
read
but Emmy
against
has
Jesse
seen like the
Bash as
real
well
toxic.
into his position.
Ask him
Unfortunately,
sometime.
that's how the round plays out.
Richie,
Just imagine if
कैसे बात करता है? Like,
Crystal
no,
wins
say no to
the shot onto the
toxicity.
dart. He's like, oh,
Say no
no,
to-
I'm so
Oh,
bad.
say no to
No.
toxicity.
He just starts
Say-
grasping at his hair. He's like, oh no, what have I done?
Plucks out his eyebrows. And then the game all goes downhill.
Hey,
Nah, it's not going to happen.
watch party.
Crystal's on point, and so is Poppy, and so is Darian now.
I'm a nice
Sash
guy, okay? I'm
does
not
have
a
that
toxic
Hunter's
guy. Let's just
Fury.
keep that toxic side away from me, far, far
His
away.
1000th kill here in the VCT
Sid has seen my
Pacific.
toxic side. There was a time I used to have
Sure,
arguments with him on
reached that yesterday,
Facebook.
see if he can
Like,
reach the same
so you know how
milestone.
long back why
He's
I'm doing
good
this.
for a lot of
Facebook
kills with
him.
that ultimate.
Like 2017, 18, like Facebook times.
You know, I want to say like surely he gets
Pre-Instagram
2
and
kills, but then I remember there was
pre-Twitter
that
and
one
pre all of the drama.
Oh yeah,
Facebook.
yeah. We don't want to talk about that one.
where he gave away the pulsar
Bhag,
mouse,
Jeremy,
but still,
bhag!
back
Don't
into
die,
it,
don't die,
it's
don't die, don't
Jeremy
die, don't
on
die.
with the up,
Nice.
looking
Don't die.
to land some shots.
Don't die.
Oh, the pillar.
Nice.
Two
Nice.
whiffs, and Udotan takes him down. Waldorio to trade though, so still.
I wish
trying
Wild
to keep
Oreo
Team
didn't trade
Secret
him, but that was
alive in
really
this
good by
round.
Udotan.
Listen, I do think that was a bit too far ahead of your team, but Udotan has no fear. As when he knows he has a kill,
Get him,
his
get him,
movement
get him,
is
get him,
good.
get
He's
him.
fast. He's just in your face before you know it.
No, Udotan living up to that name.
Once again, yeah, goes right for the kill.
हाँ,
and
पीछे
that
से
means
lock
the
कर दो
op
अभी,
is
चलो.
down. So now you
JLD
can
बोल
put
के
a
घुस
lot
जाओ.
more pressure on these long ranges. You still have your own operator for these. Oh my!
Nice.
What an angle.
And the rest of the Team Secret players, feeling that much pressure on the B side, thinking about potentially rotating as well, right? Solid drone, just trying to clear out.
What now?
Not spotting too much. Global Esports might have a bit of an opportunity to rotate if they want, but straight into the B side they go. Hunter's Fury sent out by Jesse Bash.
They got 2 tags now, they know.
Little bit of a connection, but not a kill.
Watch for Envy,
So
watch for
Spike
Envy,
does
watch for
go
Envy.
down.
Yeah, 2 tags though, so nice attempt at a spray there from Waldorio. See if you can get a sneaky kill through the smoke. It's not going to happen. Now it's a
2G,
crossfire setup,
2G,
2 and 2, 2 and back
2G needs
sight.
to go.
Their job is going to be to just draw as much aggro.
No, Darion!
Off missing.
So finishing to
No,
get a little bit
Dolo
of space off of that. That's the second connection now. Darren managing to collect onto it. Crystal managing to still hold on towards Halls as well. And all that's left is
You have to
Envy
come. Hold.
trying to inch forward, trying to at least get onto the spike, but picking up the weapon, calls for the save
it's okay.
instead.
It's okay.
Crystal
Let him
spotted
save.
him out just at the last second.
Yeah, and he
I don't
has
care,
to
we
go
need the
away.
round,
And
bro.
Crystal, I love that he just waits, neither of them peeking, knowing that
Let's
they
go.
have the number advantage. We weren't really seeing any of this from GE on that first map. They looked flustered. They looked like they were playing alone, but now they're starting to play as a team,
Let's go.
understanding
Good
their
round,
win
good round.
conditions
Slow
of
and
each
steady,
round.
slow
And
and
Team
steady.
Secret, they're still doing the same, but some of these first
Slow
shots
and
now
steady.
not going their way.
Yeah, that's
They're eco
ultimately
now.
what leaks those sites open, right? You know, even getting the information earlier on, trying to pull those rotations over, you know, they might be able to arrive on site just in time, but
Where is Patrick?
that
Chat? He's
just
currently in
gives
Philippines.
GE
He's
that much
actually
more
in
space,
chat.
especially
I'm
towards
just
the B
saying.
site. That's what we've
What's
seen
up, Patrick?
so far.
So yet another timeout coming
Thank you
out
for the
first
timeout,
from
Secret.
the
I
Team
needed
Secret
that.
Side.
I need to
Coach
stretch my
Val
legs.
Joining Team Secret after such a long tenure over in SEA with Boom Esports, now on a different team with the Philippines.
What is happening? Guys, this is too much
I
stress.
mean, well,
TS me out.
It's been what, like 3 years, right? 2.5 years that he's been with Boom. And he's done a lot, right? He was able to take them to champions. He was able to obviously take them to Ascension. Take them all
Pagal
the
ho
way to
gaya,
grand
हाँ, bro.
finals, push the current Nongshim Red Forest back when they were SPG.
If you
all
all
the
knew
way
what was
to
on
that
stake,
fifth
तुम
map,
लोग
all
भी
the way
पागल
to
हो
that
जाते.
overtime.
Heck yeah.
Listen, I mean, you can talk all you want about, well, you eventually didn't win, but also he was able to transform and really upgrade that
I'm
Boom
like
roster
stretching
over
out,
the years.
guys. Calm
So I
down.
think you got to put a little faith in him here now with Team Secret. However,
I mean,
can
Abyss
they
was their
get enough
best. They picked the
time
map.
to make that happen here in this first match.
That's absolutely true. We shall see.
They literally picked Abyss.
They can find that transformation with just one timeout in this round. It's not going to be easy. I mean, maybe for the next upcoming rounds too, given their economy right now for Team Secret. But definitely needing
Come on. Come on.
to change up some of their positions
Come
now.
on.
Back in towards the B site, 3 stack.
Anyone aggressive?
But given the fact that it's a bit of an eco, GE just being able to
थोड़ा
barrel
aggro
through.
खेल लो. आजा आजा Jeremy.
Peek out as
No.
well. Oh, right there in between
Literally
the legs.
between his
Okay.
feet, bro. तू पैर के बीच. Riot devs how like that between foot
There's
shot
a
doesn't.
nothing found moment,
Forget.
but at the very least spotting things out. So that's
क्या
should still
हट
be
कनपट्टी से
information.
निकल
No,
गया.
this is
पैर
really
के
good
बीच
from
में से
Secret,
क्या है?
right? Because they already pushed past Club. They didn't get any deaths there, so they imagine GE either has to spend a lot of time re-clearing that, or it's just going to be an A hit.
Too many,
The
too many.
backup's already
One
arrived.
back of side and one आगे बहुत सारे लोग हैं guys.
Stinger kill up
Back offside,
to
back
GE,
offside, back
but the
offside.
Rifles
Back
spray
offside,
on
just
through.
kill him, please.
Hopping up forward with
Please,
the shorty
please,
now. Kilias looking for
please.
the dug up, but 2GE swings out. A bit of a double kill. Not too bad.
plant.
And all that's left is Jesse Vash. Spike still pretty
He has
much
gun, he has gun, he has gun, he has
secured.
gun.
Jesse Vash though, with the recon,
He's close and he
manages
has
to
gun.
secure a rifle for himself. Spotted out by the drone, and now
No.
tries to play around his cover. But with 2 players on the other side, Crystal so close, he's able to shut him down.
Maybe he
Just
should
too
be
rushed
extra
and
careful
getting
with
spotted by
the
that
with the
recon
op.
right as you arrive. That's unfortunate, really. Just good awareness, if anything, from GE. GE, they get a little bit over aggro at times. I will just say
Speaker
from a
पे
very
देख रहे हो
objective
मैच. अच्छी बात है ना
standpoint.
स्पीकर पे
However,
देखो.
they
मेरे को
don't
स्ट्रेस आ रहा
ever
है मैं
lose
क्या
sight
करूं?
of how they need to do it. They don't ever lose sight of do we have the number advantage or not. They only go over aggro when they know they have the number advantage and they have faith in their own trading. So while it looks a little dicey, hey, at the end of the day,
You've
you
never
get the
seen
round win,
Rushi
get
like
the
this.
round
It's like your
win.
life is dependent on it. My life is
And still being
dependent
able
on
to buy up on the
it.
next round,
Literally.
so it's all good.
हम लोग जीतते जाएंगे लाइफ बन जाएगी हम लोग हार जाएंगे लाइफ
So now a little bit of an adjustment,
बहुत
having
बुरी हो
additional
जाएगी
support from Crystal alongside Darren into her
जीतना
speed.
पड़ेगा
Doesn't spot anything out, and they can kind of inch forward.
No, no, wait,
The
wait,
other
wait,
side
wait,
of the
wait,
map,
wait,
though,
wait,
Jesse
wait,
Vash
wait, wait,
trying to
wait,
play out
wait,
towards
wait,
Connector
wait,
now.
wait,
Just to hold
back
off
off,
Art.
back off. Get info. They
Spots
have
out a
info now.
little.
We also need to get info.
So you heard 2 people
Get
firing
idea.
there in art. That's some
Nice.
information. You spot 2 again.
Nice.
Not
It's okay.
quite sure about if there's a third
Info,
or not,
info.
but that is a lot
Info
of pressure
लो,
put onto A
शांति
side
से
and GE.
खेलो.
Surely they start working towards B.
If
but
we get
this
this,
is a new
again
setup.
उनकी economy is in
Banana Swarm
shambles.
ready
Shanti.
to stop any push out of B Link.
Just trying to
Shanks
control
is
and
asking.
block off those mid options for
I'm
GE,
not
or
going
at
to
least
read chat,
force them
guys.
to
I don't
spend
like
some
you guys. You
utility
guys make
clearing.
me read rubbish
A
things on
little
Twitch.
late on
I don't know if
that
that's what he
sinking there
actually
with
said,
the
but I'm not
gravity
going to
wells,
believe
and
it till
not
he
even
says
getting damage
it.
done onto the
If
GE
it's true,
members.
Shanks, you can DM me.
And that's then That should be used to inform some of their decisions, but Team Secret right now still not being able to commit too much.
Two back offside, two back offside, two back offside, two back
Players
offside.
who are pretty much pinned in behind Hall, so no
Two back
information
offside.
for them.
One back offside,
They're
one back
feeling the
offside.
pressure.
One CT, one back
will be able
offside.
to push up forward. Jesse Vash with the off angle, at least to secure one. But
Let's
ultimately,
go.
space gained by GE.
Sorry, I feel like I'm
that's the
IGL and I'm
site.
calling. I'm like really in the zone right now, guys.
Now forced to tuck tail and turn away.
Shanks is watch partying my Twitch watch party. So it's like watch partyception. Watch party or watch party is happening.
A bit unfortunate, and GE this time.
What's up, Chabra
they
sahab?
know that
Welcome
they've
to the
got people
stream.
trapped in backside.
All the
That's
people
only
on
place they
YouTube,
don't
you guys
have
can come over to
information.
Twitch
They
also.
know
It's a
they have
damn
pinch
cool
coming
place.
in
I'm
from
just
B-Link,
saying.
so they actually just never push backside. Yes, they left the angle open to Jesse over by spawn, and I do think that cost them that death. But at the end of the day, they wait until the peaks come out from B Hall in that back of the site. And that's really, really good restraint from GE
Oh,
on
nice.
this
Chabra
attack.
sahab, you're there since the start. You just spoke in chat now. What's
Team Secret was so impressive in that first map, but once that
For a second, you
3-13
thought
was
it
out
was
of the
team
way,
comms? Yeah.
GE,
Even I
they
think
look
sometimes
better
I'm
and
part
better
of the
each
team
round.
only. By the way, I listen to all their comms, so scrims and all. I'm
Without
like
a
a stalker.
doubt.
I'm always there.
You just see it in these moments, right? Getting a read for Jesse Vash's position earlier on.
Hey guys, is this attack map or defense map? I don't know. Plenot, please tell me in chat.
And then going
I'm a
back on
noob.
through.
Since all of you
They
guys
dealt with the
in
nano
chat
swarms,
and
they
even know the
managed
game
to
better
push
than
into the
me
site,
and the players and coaches and
also
everyone,
suffocating
might as well,
the
might not
two
say,
lone players
like,
who
is
are
this like
stuck
attack
inside
map
of
or defense
halls.
map? What's happening?
That made so much difference into the hit.
Hey!
Oh, 3 theaters rented out there. It might pay dividends today for GE. Long time coming. A lot of fans just
3
waiting to
theaters.
have this excitement.
1,000 plus
all
fans
fresh players. Of course,
offline.
Darion coming
At
in at
3
the beginning
movie
of the year
theaters.
has a bit of a VCT
Watching
Pacific
G in a
veteran
big
himself,
screen.
but not
Hopefully
much time
not
himself
losing.
just last year as his debut.
Attack side. Okay. Y'all are half saying attack, half saying defense. I don't believe y'all anymore.
Like the graphic that we had earlier on in the pre-show.
It just shows that they're all super jacked.
Yeah, we built this house from the ground up.
I don't believe chat anymore.
Just
Half
Fury
say
online
attack,
for
half saying
Crystal.
defense.
Another bit of a
Well,
power play.
liars.
You do have that lockdown.
Shoot bol rahe hai.
But I wouldn't mind if they used on Jasuri to enter and then they have a lurk to make sure that they can get some
I'm just curious. I haven't seen anything else.
against
What's
that
happening on the
lockdown.
other watch parties?
Just get that snowball going as much
Oh,
as you
nice.
can
I just
when you
wanted to
have
see
it.
like what's happening on the internet.
They get their own lockdown first.
All right.
That makes it even easier.
Lockdown instead play a little bit more conventional. Hunter Shuri for a potential post plant.
Run plant.
On for the lurk instead. So Team Secret
My
will
iron lobby
respect it
tells me we
all.
should plant
Maybe
faster.
using their own lockdown for a bit of a counter.
My iron lobby
They don't
tells
quite
me
have
we
the
should
chance.
plant
Still able to push
faster.
up though. Waldorio in with a share shot.
This might not plan it either.
An earlier kill from the utility because of it, I think.
Gaya ye round.
30 seconds
So
left.
now the
Chhod do
lockdown,
na.
the defending lockdown
Chhod
comes
do
in,
na.
and GE has to
Chhod
respect
do na.
and play all the way back.
You go for the sprint to A.
Okay.
I don't know if you can make it. It is a long map. Cutting through mid. You should be able to. I love Poppy keeping
Chhod do
them
na.
at base so they can't peek out. 13 seconds.
No. Chance ही नहीं है.
Darren playing safe behind the
10
pillar just
seconds.
to,
Chance
continue to sound out that option, keep
Chance
them at
hai.
bay as well. So Spike will go down now, and there's a bit of timing with
Oh,
the position
Poppy?
from Poppy. You might
Surely.
be able to read it.
Surely you suspect this. You saw him. You saw him in B Link. Yeah, Poppy now stuck, but he just needs to buy time.
250 log.
Okay.
Not enough bot.
Still
ढाई सौ
line.
लोग,
Jesse
ठीक है,
Vash got a
चलो,
read
plant हो गया.
against him. Now all down to Darian. In with the op. Not quite a collat, but still at least one kill. Goes for the next. Looking
At
to
this
make it
point,
a
he's
third,
just trying to
but
have
Jerry
fun,
has his own
bro.
op as well and takes him out just right.
ठीक है, ठीक है,
7 to
ठीक है,
3.
ठीक है,
Team
ठीक है.
Secret will punch back against GE.
Secret
Fine,
trying to
fine,
keep
fine.
this competitive, trying to keep that window open for a 5-7 half. Wouldn't be so bad.
No.
And that
Hello,
is
what
just
5-7
really,
half? No.
really solid
We have
patience,
rounds
being
left,
aware that,
please.
okay, he was just
Hello,
in B-Lane.
caster. What is this?
Don't want to rush through
What
this.
are you
Jesse Vash
doing,
stops
man?
right before he's able to turn that corner.
Please,
Catch
we have
sight
to
of
win.
a great shock dart as
Don't
well.
say like that.
I mean,
No
this was
9-3,
just a
no
classic
curses,
secret
nothing.
round, right? Jesse Vash
We have to
holding
win.
way back. The shock
One
dart
round at a
comes
time
out,
and go
gets
next.
the kill onto the plant,
Please.
and then you're able to hold them off.
Still a really successful one, given the fact that they didn't have all too much at the beginning of the round. So as we near the end of the first half now, this is a Team Secret that can afford a whole lot more. And now trying to get a little bit proactive with the information. Early dart in towards A main.
All right, fast, secure of main eventually, though. Ooh,
Nice. Close.
very
close.
aggressive shock dart coming out from way back.
back of sight we need to clear. We need to find a way to clear back of sight.
Steel garden as well, that could really mess up the timing on
this
the
part over
here.
They're always getting budge out from
Suddenly
here.
they just don't have the weapon.
बात करना पड़ेगा coaching staff
He's
से.
gonna actually just launch his first. Goes for the orb.
My iron mind tells me that we should find a way to get that KO out of there.
Love to send it no matter what this time just to secure the round win.
I don't know how.
All this happening though, Jeremy's slowly inching up just to clear a club, and this should also be a lot of information for Team Secret, so they can avoid the Steel Garden entirely. But there's the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, just using double up. You push them back. Now you have better ideas of where they're running away to.
Need to kill Jesse Vash. Need to kill Jesse Vash. Need to kill Jesse Vash.
Spike eventually gets planted.
All right. So a bit of a trade so far, but Wildor will keep things competitive, tries to get away. Poppy stays ahead of it, pushes through his own smoke, and now looking for
Don't
the
be
kill.
greedy, 500 people will die.
Shorty, but 2G still manages to get away with at least one. 2 players left from Team Secret, and Jesse Vash stuck inside of Art. He was trying to go for that chase, just to keep them away from the spike. Jeremy now swapped over onto a rifle, looking to stick, or at least go for the tap. Draws out one player from GE. Now Poppy trying to stay alive. Jesse Vash coming in with the additional reinforcements. Onto his Crystal, gets snapped. But Poppy in with a one-tap onto Jeremy. Has the advantage of the spike, but a little bit of movement and accuracy. Now comes back for a second one. Gets down Jesse Vash once again. The new face of the Philippines. Ends the first half almost 8-3.
I mean, this is almost poetic. Poppy getting those 2 clutches against Jesse Vash. It's almost like he's trying to send a message out here.
I know it's good for viewership.
Yeah, 12
but not like this. Like, don't
I mean, this was Jesse
everything doesn't need to go one-on-one, clutch, overtime, right till the last second.
It's just a
we can win normally also and like go forward.
W Gaming, you just press them with numbers, right? It doesn't matter if it's close quarters, whatever. We will come out on top because we've got so many bodies. They just throw their bodies in the way to get kills, and Unotan gets the pick on Jeremy.
If he had clicked, that might have been a collapse.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he had just pressed the button, do log jate udhar.
A little bit faster now, even with Jeremy's newfound confidence, kind of breaks it all apart. A lot more space for it now. So far, though, the plan has been for GE to kind of take space around Art and then maybe come back in through the connector for that B split.
Hey, Papi.
Hence, Team Secret have 3 players to hold out this ground.
Hey, Papi. Let me take you higher.
Just for some information. If you can get a tag, maybe, but not finding anything in mid. If you had gotten any tags, maybe you push them away from mid. Maybe you know exactly how many there are, but now it's a bit of a back to square one. So Team Secret, they just have to accept the fact that they have
Casta sound biased towards Team Secret. It's fine. G is right now the underdogs here in this matchup, guys.
Oh, he needs to check and then be ready to run because they've got for a stack on B, the drone.
Okay.
That's a lot of footsteps, Jesse. Jesse, he wants one kill.
No.
He gets one.
Wow. Pick together. This is why. Give him the ace. Give him the ace. Give him the ace. Thank you. Hey, give him the ace. Let's go.
The old man ain't done yet.
Let's go.
The judgment call and the aim to boot.
Don't give them time to reposition.
He knew running away he would just get gunned down. And I thought maybe get one kill, back off, they'll have to re-clear you. No,
means at that point I might as well give it to him only.
He's ready. That third kill onto Kelly, yes, is ridiculous. Oh my god.
It's all right,
off his shoulder.
Doesn't even bat an eye.
I've
done this before. I've done this a million times in my career.
Holy, what a way to end that. Listen, I'm going to be honest. You end the half like that, you got it. Count that as momentum going into the second half. I mean, that is a game changer right there.
Surely. A poetic answer back to Poppy as well, though. So, trying to bring that forward into the next one, the next half. And this is where you might think their composition, could work out a little bit better on the attacking side, double initiator. But the same could be said for GE with their double sentinel. And this is where that Vise kind of comes in with so much value. I've seen it in the off-season from the SBL where
I'm staying away from phone.
Is able to kind of hold off so much time that the rotations come over.
मेरे को phone पे live updates भी आ रहे हैं जो मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. I'm staying away from everything. My focus is here.
Now looking a lot better after that last round of the half. I mean, the score obviously still a little ways to go, but you know that now your players are still locked in, and now they're more motivated than ever. They're IGL, the veteran, once again, just proving that he's still got it.
It is just day 2 of
Laban
Pacific
GE,
Kickoff, but I
let's
feel like
go!
it's already so
Yeah.
intense.
I mean, yesterday too, Pacific is firing on every single match we've had so far, truly delivering after the whole weight of the offseason.
Like Boom challenging T1. It's crazy. It's Pacific.
Come on.
Everyone's rising together. Now on to the next second half. Secret slowly stacking up towards B. They've left a spike though. So just trying to maybe bait out some utility.
Trying to get whatever they can on B, right? And ideally, getting that shear to activate. Now with that smoke as well. I think that almost makes it easier. Yeah, for GE to just go for that shear trap. And he gets out. And during that, they're hoping if you push out a mid, we'll get that pick. But right now, no movement from GE.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Smoked off as well.
Oh, that could be bad. That could be bad. That could be bad.
Expect something out here mid.
That's
No, that
It's a
Colette.
Colette for Envy. Oh, it works out against them. Kellyas though will be able to hold from the other side.
Balance
so
कर दिया, but that Colette was bad
back
for
to
us.
square one. 3-on-3.
They're going A now.
But
They're going
again,
A.
that
They
sheer
know
won't
now
bait
there's
it
too
out.
many
Just
people
gives
there.
so much value to Team Secret. They can then
Call it.
rotate
Call it.
all the way
भाग
over
के आ
into
जाओ.
A
भाग के आ
side.
जाओ.
Gotta deal with the
दुनियादारी सब
early
छोड़ के आ
killjoy
जाओ.
utility,
घर
which
बार
also
सब
does
छोड़ के आ
delay.
जाओ.
So,
भागो.
to be fair, GE
भागो.
great so far in the reads.
Yeah, they are able to push out the Killjoy as well, so Jeremy
Wait
just
for
have
it.
to respect that space.
He's
Kelly's
firing
already
back, he's
here,
firing
though.
back.
Gets some
Wait for
Taz
it.
onto Jeremy. Jesse Vash.
Nice.
Jesse Vash, though, his location in Flowers. I don't know if you expect that. 2G just has
No,
to stay
no, no.
alive. Oh,
Puppy.
Jesse! Gets traded 1-for-1.
No,
And 2G
nice.
gets taken down by Kelly.
Let's go.
And GE continues to roar in the second half.
Just
Pistol,
trying
baby.
to play for that position in towards
That-
Flower, right? But unfortunately, with the classic,
Classic.
starting things off fresh on a
GE
second
classic.
half.
GE classic.
Little bit
Let's
of a
go.
whiff, not quite finding
Buy the
things
bundle.
that he
Buy the
needed,
GE bundle.
but
जितने
at
भी
the
लोग
same
यहाँ हैं,
time,
buy the
just
GE bundle.
Not quite having the players towards the end
This
of it
collateral
as
was
well,
very
so
hurtful, but buy the GE bundle.
That's GE now so far today. I mean, I think this is 4 pistol rounds out of the 6 on the 3 maps.
See if they can continue that. 4 people in Region Armor this time around. Oh, 3, there we go.
Wow.
That seems to be the go-to for them. That seems to be the econ they want to go with in the current meta. Of course, the Outlaw, a fan favorite now in these anti-ecos.
Standing ahead.
Jesse Bash trying
Nice,
to
yaar.
from Marshall too, though. So
Nice
what
recon.
they can do is play around that B position.
Yakisoba, that would be a really great prank for us to play, but no, it has brought way too much shame to India already. रहने दो.
I'm not buying into this Marshall, though,
forsaken
right? Because at the end of
incident.
the day, if that shear wall is still set up on B, unless you push up, you're not really
No,
getting
no, no,
any
no, no, no,
value.
no, Wildori.
So just kind of holding in case maybe they push out. Early
मार दो,
presence
मार दो.
from Team Secret to bait
Back हो जाओ,
more,
back हो जाओ, back हो
you know, plays from GE. But
Fielding लगा के रखो, fielding लगा के
too
रखो.
much found. It is
Phone
pistols.
charge
There's
है.
that push out, but unfortunately falls to, of course falls
Camera
to the
charged है, सब charged है.
Yeah, and that's Yudotan just feeling comfy. Then he's going to switch position as well because they still have so much delay, and Kellyas even gets a pick on B. Link, I mean, the map now currently just blind for Team Secret. They don't have any control. It is their eco, but I do wonder if even after the buy round, if they go for the same things.
Don't lose, don't lose.
that thought.
Back off, back off, back off, back off. We don't need to aggress. We don't need to
It's
aggress.
not going to work out.
It's okay.
Team Secret just kind of
We have,
walking
we
blindly,
have,
barreling through.
we have. Relax,
But unfortunately,
nice.
stumbling down the
Clean.
stairs, Crystal.
Let's go. Let's
the
go.
last one.
GFighting.com.
All right, so on this buy round,
If you want to buy this
want to
jersey.
see Secret try to bait out a push out again.
Just
Because
saying.
here's the thing, you're playing against a double sentinel. Unless you cleared out all of their util in the first 40 seconds, they have no reason to push out. They have so
Can
many
you
ways
reduce
to
follow
delay you.
notification
So
of Twitch
thinking that
follow?
you can
No, I
push
can't.
B or
I
you can
unfortunately
push A,
can't.
and they'll
Because I
surely
want
be
everyone
down
to go
because
follow
this
me on
map is
Twitch.
so big. Yes, the map is big, but again, they're
And go to
playing double sentinel. You have
gfighting.com.
to be cognizant of that fact. And it's a Vice and then a Killjoy. I mean,
And
they
go
can
buy
just
the G
sit on their
bundle.
butts the whole entire round if you don't show yourselves.
Max delay.
Now
Set
they
up
expected
couch.
it. Come on, Crystal. You
Get some
can't do it
snacks.
every round.
Just wait
Now
for
they
opponents
know
to
your
push
trick,
through.
okay? They know where
You
you're
already
in.
have those traps, but now a little bit of a swing out from
Okay,
Art.
that double peak was harsh.
Poppy will be able to walk away with a kill.
Now the regen once again getting some value. This time, obviously, on that bonus, so trying to get ahead of things, but they're not trying to take that space. They just want to do some damage, which they would have done.
Okay.
Oh, but now walking
no,
through,
Jeremy.
that's sheer wall.
Jeremy all alone. They know he stepped on it.
Cloud first.
Nice,
but there
Kelly.
it is. They managed to hop onto the sheer wall to try to provide
back,
him with
back.
support though, but now full commitment into the site.
Nice, Kelly.
Kelly, yes.
GE, yeah, just still holding out from dugout. They have the angles, everything all locked down and key.
Aram
and
se, aram se.
It's just
Let him
Envy
plant, retake पे भी
picks up the
खेल लो, no
spike,
problem.
maybe trying to go back through Art, but back in towards Flowers and spots out Udotan, not quite able to go in for the kill. Down to the Outlaw, and that's GE. Onto this last map, they start things off in the second half 11-4.
I mean, this... You're in danger of giving up match point to Global Esports right now. Team Secret, you gotta pull out all the stops. I mean, this time they were pretty committed.
If you want under 1,000, our t-shirt is priced at $7.99. And the jersey is League 1337.
Kelly, yes, yeah, you roar like that when you have such a good setup. He had the sheer wall, and then you had an angle where you could spam through. If you hear them go onto the Razor Vine, you know exactly where they're going to be. A great setup on that A site.
Let's go.
Pulling out all the stops means that you're gonna have to somewhat force by or half by
अब ये screenshot बीवी को भेजता
for this round where you're staring at potential match and series point for GE.
I'm being honest.
Okay, so they recognize
Once
the
we
setups
win,
have always been on main.
I'm going to go celebrate at Coldplay. I'm not going to lie. But let's win first. 2 more rounds.
Across her. GE
2 more
is so
rounds.
ahead of things. Oh, okay.
I don't think the world wants me to see Coldplay, bro.
He's got the triple! Off to the Sheriff. How does he do it?
I jinxed myself. I don't want to see Coldplay anymore.
Coming out from the entire team. I mean, Jeremy goes out. I mean, he doesn't even have the backup trades coming out yet, but he's just good for those headshots.
What was that?
Now position well held. GE, they have nothing to lose.
What did I do?
They'll go for whatever damage they can. I'd almost actually be impressed if they just don't do anything and wait for exits, because quite frankly, that would be a lot of restraint here. Oh, okay. You take that win. Zidotan, yeah, getting one more. Uh-oh. I mean, here's the thing. Team Secret, they've got a long way to go. Yeah, they didn't all buy, but you gotta watch out when you're giving these ult points, because yes, you're getting closer to your ults, but G really just needs that one round to get to match point.
11 पे आ गए थे 11-4 अच्छा चल रहा था मैं मुंह खोला.
Needing to stretch and extend whatever they've got to ration all of it out, because these rounds are far and few between, but when it does happen, oh my god. Just anticipating the potential setups, the potential holds.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything from here on out, guys. I'm not saying anything from here on out.
Those kills.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to watch.
So much for the experienced team.
Very much stress much.
Off to the next rounds now. Trying to build up on towards those ultimates too.
So look at this reset up from GE. Now stars across all lanes just for some extra delay.
ले लेना अब ले लेना जेरेमी अल्टा जाएगा तेरे पास लेना अब.
Both sides on the map, both mains, A main and B main, you've got that sheer wall, you've got the alarm bot. So you have a lot of ways to delay the main force, and then it's a bit of a chaotic fight in Art, in B Link. B Link being watched by the turret as well. So again, the only thing you're concerned about is going to be a push through Art once again cleared with the drone. So still at a minute mark. That space not taken by Secret.
Don't do it.
Read all of it too. GE are very prepared, and if it is a chaotic fight, Steel Guard at the ready to bring some order to that chaos. TS.
Oh, I like. Oh, that's even better for Team Secret. Yeah, that's a good pick from Jeremy. He's coming back online once again. 12 kills on this map. But what they just did was they drew attention on B Link by taking out the turret. Then they were ready to go for a pinch onto A. So even if the sheer wall comes out, you were able to provide support. But now that you have a kill, you might as well wait and all go through.
That's what it is. I mean, the Vise is down too, more critically, and that should give them the sight. But Udotan trying to play in for a potential push out with the shorty. GE though. Ooh, looking for the stick, just gets it. Down to half HP, and he has to back off. Now Udotan back into the op, and he's looking to deny them from peeking out. Jesse Vash can pin down around the site while the rest of his team holds out from Art.
How do you...
All right, Jesse just going to try to... Oh, a nice craft position from Jeremy.
How do you even...
Pop flashed by Envy too.
Yeah, that's got to be the save coming in. Udotan, been spotted as well.
Call out, timeout ले लो भाई.
But that does put Jesse Vash 1 point away from
timeout ले लो, break ले लो भाई.
So Team Secret, they're getting closer to really trying to tie things up.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, whoa. Everybody thought the same thing. Even the Korean casters says, whoa. Everybody was saying it.
We're getting glimpses of everything. That's just how close and tight this entire match feels. Despite the score difference, Team Secret still able to fight back. Just some movements across the map, like you mentioned, right? Baiting
Okay,
out the turret,
PTSD, I can't watch
but
this,
also
guys. I genuinely can't watch the
minute and
last round.
precise movements from Jeremy right now.
I'm damn stressed.
And that's the big one, right? Getting those one
I have
taps,
proper
getting those first
PTSD.
kills. It's starting to mean a
Not-
lot for Team Secret.
Not like this.
And he does not look faltered
I'm
just
only
yet.
coming
Leading
back in the room
scoreboard for
once
his team. Looks like it's going to be once again some fish for info over by the A side. A good tag on the 0 point. Okay, denying the orb away from Jesse. Or even 2G.
And then backing off. Job's done, and already getting a little bit of information off of that as well. They knew that that was Team Secret's intention. So forcing them to re-clear with some mags. While the rest of the map stays pretty much dark and quiet.
So on the A site, the changeup from GE looking like they're ready to just make sure they can have a retake through the art side, right? You've got the shear to make sure that you block off any sort of pinch, but then you still have the arc rows to check for info in that zone if you need. But Team Secret, I don't know if they have a hard read on it, but once again, they're just saying, hey, we don't see the shear over on the A side. They'll just clear for any razor vines and they start to walk in.
I'm going. I'm going.
And it's Jeremy to lead the charge.
Don't lose, don't die.
Going back in to clear on arc, but it's a bit of a bait setup. GE comes back in to re-clear and takes down Jeremy. While they're at the trade off of the push from Art, though, now that gives Team Secret a little bit more space. Maybe looking for it, but not quite clear enough to get the spike down. They're back in towards Art. Poppy just holding off from the other side. If they do continue to push out, Crystal has the angle as well. Managing to right-click onto that Guardian. Zooms in, scopes in, and secures match point for Global Esports.
Okay.
Match point.
Okay.
Match point for GE. Fans across the globe cheering right now when they've been waiting for a moment to be back in the spotlight.
Yo. I need this round.
And they're looking good.
I don't know if I can sit through this.
They try to gather
मैं
themselves
बाहर
in
ही
the
खड़े
second
रहता
half,
हूँ
but
guys.
now
ये मेरे से नहीं
they
होगा
have a
guys.
very, very low
मैं बाहर ही
line.
खड़ा हूँ.
6 rounds in
जीत
a
जाएंगे
row
तो
needed
बता
for
देना please.
overtime.
I'll come back in. मेरे से देखा नहीं जाएगा.
That's going to be a tremendous feat. Both timeouts spent. This is the last one.
Last time out? Secret का? Time out है ना? Time out के लिए तो chill कर सकते हैं ना? What's up guys? क्या चल रहा है? If you haven't already, gefighting.com to buy our jerseys and follow me on Twitch and like and share and subscribe on YouTube and I don't know, so buy the G bundle, watch all our content.
And that just means that
I
wherever
can't
it is,
watch
we
this
haven't
last round.
tripped
I'm gonna
yet.
wait
So they
outside.
still have hard info.
I'm going to wait outside. मेरे से नहीं होगा ये आखिरी
sheer
round.
wall being indestructible means so much, because even if you don't trip it, it's so much time wasted for the attacking team to try to put pressure on, because that just means one part of the map will always have 100% information. And I wonder, Team Secret, if the changeup now is going to be to try to push fast into 1 or 2 lanes right at the beginning, so you know exactly what you want to do. But it seems like a risk.
नहीं last round नहीं देखा जाएगा मेरे लिए. देखा ही नहीं जाएगा.
Definitely.
देखा ही नहीं
You
जाएगा.
have the ultimates to try to make
Chance
it
ही
work.
नहीं है.
But then you're thinking about the rest of the map. So for now, just kind of back to that early A main contention again. GE not making it easy for them whatsoever. Udotan pushing up B long with that op as well.
Bladestorm online, it's got to be a Jeremy round. Otherwise, Secret going to be knocked down to the lower bracket here in Kickoff 2025.
All in or nothing.
I can't watch, please guys.
So now they're looking out for Kelly S. Spotted him out with the drone.
Oh no, that's the controller down again.
हमने मारा, उन्होंने मारा.
Up in the club.
Did we kill? They killed.
And now look at the switch
Caster,
up. They send
who killed
the
who?
op back so he can find a new position.
Caster!
Meanwhile, it's going to be Darion holding that position. So if you get to A site late, that's an operator waiting for you. Oh no, Wild Oreo. They're starting to break down.
Wild Oreo fell.
Kelly, yes, but that goes down apart. Jeremy not finding the
Is
right
this it?
click either.
No,
Dash straight into it.
hey,
Envy.
I shouldn't have come in. I'm
trying
sorry.
to scavenge as much
I'm
as
sorry,
possible.
gods. I will
Has
stay
the
away.
Spike alongside Jesse Vash.
I'll stay away. I will wait
Separated
outside.
from each other, but
Please, please
push
जीत
on
जाओ.
through into
मैं
the
चुपचाप
site.
बाहर बैठे रहूँगा.
It's already heavily reinforced.
I mean, this has to take a miracle.
Please.
He has to take some incredible 1v1s right now.
Please.
Yes, Jesse is here, but
Please.
the angles are tough.
Whoa. Still though. Yeah. just not quite going to work out. The grab well secures way too much. Jesse Vash trying to pull a miracle out of
Let's go!
half. It's Poppy to seal the deal.
I told you, we got inspired by Sentinels today morning. We got inspired by Sentinels this morning. Let's
up in the
go!
upper bracket. Something we haven't been able to say for this
bundle
team.
खरीदो
No
सब
matter
लोग
the roster,
सब लोग
they
bundle
tried to
खरीदो
build, rebuild again, and
सब
now
लोग
from the
bundle खरीदो
ground up, they
I'm
bring
just gonna
an
say one
absolutely
thing.
star-studded roster full of potential, and they're starting to reach that right from the beginning.
A little bit shaky on the first one, to say the least, but as they move on to the next maps, we started to see some of those rock-solid foundations.
Thank you, that's all I'm going to
those
say.
individual players,
Buy the bundle.
the coaching staff
I don't want to
as
say anything
well.
else.
I mean, very clear.
I don't want to say anything else. I just want to message my boys.
As well as this Pearl, this composition, taking that advantage over Team Secrets.
I just want to message my boys.
Obviously,
Yeah.
on Abyss, things were a little different. They looked a little bit lost, right? They didn't look like they had clarity on exactly how they wanted to play that map, but the maps that they chose, the maps that they left open all the way to the end, GE said we know exactly what
This
we
is
want
all
to do
we
here
needed.
against Team Secret.
Let's go,
and it
boys. Let's
absolutely
go.
pays off. Look at the smiles on their faces.
Let's go.
They said they were building up, but they said very
Yeah.
confidently, we
Julie
don't
the
need the whole
खुश हो
year.
गया.
We're ready
भाई
to really
साहब.
just
Even
come here and
elevated
pop
और
off
crystal
right
की
from the
height
beginning.
देखो, height
And
देखो.
that's already
Check their height
such a
out.
good look for
Take a
the
nice
whole lot
picture,
of them.
baby.
I mean, we should
Take a
add
nice
that at the
picture.
same time.
I
This
need
is
you to
also
take a nice
global
picture.
esports that's
Arey,
playing
shot
in
do.
with
I
Darian,
want
right?
screenshot.
A last-minute addition
Photo.
because Patrick wasn't able to get the visa or whatever, and they're just looking so good. I mean, you can see how every
Thank you.
single one of them are
अरे
able
frontal
to
shot
pop
दो ना
off.
मेरे को. अच्छा
We saw
photo
a lot
लेने
of
का
moments
तारे.
from, yes, Udotan in with the raise.
ठीक है.
Poppy
Most
is
photo
one
भेज
of the
देना वहाँ
watches,
से.
but also Darian.
켈리에스 선수 인터뷰 만나보겠습니다. Hi guys,
Oof.
congratulations. If I could just grab Kelly S with a post-match interview. Ta-da, you get it. So please
Yeesh,
join me
post-match
right up here.
interview. Okay, guys, before the
네,
interview,
켈리 선수, 켈리
before the
선수
interview, I want to thank the 5,000 of y'all that tuned in on YouTube and the 500 of y'all hanging out on Twitch and the 1,000 plus sitting at IMAX Vadala across 3 screens for our biggest ever watch party yet, for our most epic seasoning opening yet. All of you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Today was filled with W's, literally filled with W's. Okay, our biggest watch party ever, our most epic season opening, epic online watch party, epic offline watch party. We take the first win, and now I can go for Coldplay. Thank you guys. You guys gave me the biggest gift. Now I'm happy. Sorry, Kelly, we can go back to your interview now. Now I can go enjoy Coldplay in peace. नहीं तो ऐसे मनु शक्ल के साथ Coldplay जाता. अब तो जी जर्सी पहन के Coldplay जाऊंगा.
과정들과 얼마나 열심히 했었을지에 대해서
एक
직접
second,
한번
एक second,
물어보고 싶은데요.
एक second, एक second, एक second.
Darian joined at the last minute. It must have taken a lot of grinding to get all of your ducks in order. So can you talk to me about how that process was like?
I think Derek joining us to the team
कुछ तो ढूंढ
changes
रहा
a lot our play style because when Patrick, who
Guys,
is with us, is
guys, haters मिल नहीं रहे, guys. Guys, haters मिल नहीं रहे. कहीं तो इधर थे फर्स्ट मैप के बाद बहुत ज्यादा थे, अभी दिख नहीं रहे कहीं.
아무래도
बहुत ज्यादा आ गए थे यार फर्स्ट मैप के बाद, अभी दिख नहीं रहे.
스타일에 대한 이런 그 폭이 되게 넓어진다고
आएंगे
이야기를 하네요.
next loss के बाद सब वापस
선수가
आएंगे.
있었을 땐 되게 공격적인 플레이 위주로
Next
이렇게
loss के बाद
경기를
सब वापस
풀어나갔다면 대리온
आएंगे आएंगे
선수와는
उनका
이제
रिटर्न
경기
आएगा
상황에 맞게
आएगा.
운영
I am
스타일을
confident
다양하게
आएंगे.
바꿔갈 수 있다는 게
I am confident
장점이라고
आएंगे.
이야기를 했습니다.
Let's
그리고
go,
켈리스
Kelly.
선수가 팀의
Let's go,
IG를
boys.
맡고 있는데 또 같이 크리스탈 원 선수,
Ah,
크리스탈
too close
선수도
for comfort?
IG로 되게 유명한
But
선수거든요.
let's win.
이 역할 오더를 누가 결정하게 됐는지 그리고 소통은 얼마나
Let's see what's
다양하게
happening over
하는지에
there.
대해서도
हमारी
한번
view party
물어보고
में.
싶습니다. You are the IGL
Yo.
of Global Esports, but there's also Crystal,
Bro.
who's famous as his IGL
That's
role.
crazy.
So how did you guys finalize that
Hey,
role, like decision?
G-Fan.
And does he also chime in when you make the orders as well?
At first, it's very hard because two of us have a very big
Guys,
voice to the team, so
thank
we
you
just,
so much.
Find a balance to.
Thank
make
you
it
so
work,
much
you know,
everyone
so I call
that
and he can call
supported
after
us
we
and
done,
joined
so
us.
that's how it
Oh,
works.
so you guys go
कल
back
मैं
and
अभी
forth
थक के
sometimes?
शादी के लिए भी निकल रहा हूँ
크리스탈 선수도
और
그렇고, 선수도 그렇고, 경험도
I will see you guys
IGL 적으로 있기 때문에
soon.
최대한
Now I can go and
존중을
celebrate in
하면서
peace.
중간 지점을
I will see you
이렇게
guys next match
맞추려고 한다고
against
합니다.
Talon.
켈리스
Alvida,
선수가 이렇게
Shabba
오더를
Khair,
내렸을 때
Shubh Ratri.
크리스탈 선수도
Bye-bye.
다른 식으로 이렇게 도움이 될
Ah,
만한
that was
그런
intense.
같이 이렇게 모색한다고 합니다.
Thank you all. Make sure you all see all our content. gefighting.com to buy our jersey, buy the VCT bundle, follow all our players, like, share, subscribe, follow all the things. You all know what to do,
How do you
guys.
expect
You all know
that to
what to
go?
do. See you guys later. Bye bye.
Which is gaming, so I think
G
I'm confident we can
fighting.
beat them.
오, 오케이. You heard that, Talon. 탈론 선수들과 스크림을 워낙 많이 하기 때문에 이길 거라고 자신이 있다고 합니다. 네, 글로벌 e스포츠의 켈리에스 선수 인터뷰 만나봤습니다. 다시 한번 축하드립니다. That was GE's Kelly's. Congratulations
you.
once again.
Thank you.
That is all from us on the stage. So we'll see you. Bye bye.
You love to hear that confidence from Kelly S. saying, they're no strangers to me. I've scrimmed them when I was on Oasis Gaming. No biggie. I'm ready for that match. And I mean, the way they played in the last few maps, they absolutely look ready to kind of scuffle with some of the best of VCT Pacific.
Yeah, definitely looking to make a dent in some of these players, into some of these teams as well. I mean, it just looks so darn good with how they're all able to individually perform out, but also to string all of those efforts together. I think the thing that was really interesting to me is how they were able to bring that calling in together alongside Kelly S and Crystal.
Yeah, I mean, Team Secret, listen, it was very standard Secret, right? Very default heavy, you get the recon, you get the info. Jeremy looked really good today, and quite frankly, every player on that stage had their moments today, but after that first map, perhaps just underestimating it a bit, or maybe losing some steam after that split. But especially more than anything, I think it's the Vice. They weren't just ready for it, and you gotta wonder, Vice was the hot topic throughout the off-season. If you're not ready for Vice, are you even ready for Teo if you're Team Secret?
Yeah, it looked good when they had those performances, but still, you need to think about so much for the rest of it. We'll go back to our analyst desk to break all of this down.
Were they ready for that Vice though? I feel like Team Secret does know how. It's just that they weren't prepared for how GE was able to reset. We have here Poppy smiling. This is how he's feeling right now after that win. And it's a statement win indeed for GE.
Absolutely, it's exactly how they wanted to start the season for themselves. Maybe not that first map, you forget all about that, but they bounced back. They bounced back so well. I mean, you said it, Big Time. It was kind of nervy from them in the first game, but they recovered super well.
Yeah, they settled after that first map. We saw how they came into Split, and then obviously winning that map 2 after losing the map 1, they carried all that momentum. I think they started these halves so brilliantly. They won both pistols and both bonuses in this last map, and both pistols on Split.
Yep.
It's really hard to understate how effective that is for building your momentum.
And I just want to point out as well, just the difference that GE had starting this series all the way up until the end. The difference in energy was just, a total 180. And I do have to commend Kelly S. We saw him really carrying the energy for the team, right? He was the one shouting. He was the one saying, let's go, boys, we can do it.
Yeah, and Darion, I said he had to show up huge in this game. You need your Killjoy to be able to have some impact on the lurk. He was pretty quiet. Honestly, the first 2 maps didn't really see too much from him, but he showed up exactly when he was needed for Global, and it was a really well-rounded performance for them. I really got to say, though, that the one who saved the day the most here for Global has to be Poppy, time and time again, with the clutches that gave them so much momentum. And you said it as well, Morgan, like the clutches on top of the pistols, on top of the bonus round wins on the last 2 maps after how Abyss went were so huge for GE to keep this team momentum rolling.
Yeah, I think another big thing with Darion here is I really like that they brought him in as a sub, and then obviously having to play that Sentinel when he's played a lot of duelists before, they can put him on one side of the map on his own on attack. He's got the op. He doesn't have to be as intricate and well-rounded in this team because he's just a stand-in.
Well, that's what's fascinating also about GE, right? You have so many players that are so flexible and can have plays just like this.
Yeah, look at Poppy in this first round going massive here for GE. I think, it was the pistol clutch on Split that I was super impressed with, and they did win the pistol here, but in particular, Poppy's clutch, I want to say, in this round to win the bonus and continue that momentum on the attacking half. This was a bonus win on the 3rd and deciding map, and then you saw them win a bonus in a bit of a different fashion in the next half, which is something that Chober actually mentioned. In terms of the Vice, you were super impressive with what you saw from GE, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the power of Vice. There isn't a lot of counterplay to this wall, so just look as they isolate off Jeremy. He's got nowhere to go, just trapped between those razor wires, and it punishes him for it.
Yeah, it's just been so good for GE, especially since you're seeing these players that, can actually flex. As you as Kelly did mention in the interview, right? They can be defensive, they can go aggressive as well. And it's fascinating because GE is at a point wherein they're malleable enough where they can push their players in a certain direction and pull them back and go like this. They're not yet set, but that's an advantage for them at this point.
Yeah, I think they need to be flexible at the end of the day. So, they're going to have to change things up on the fly because that's just the nature of a new roster coming together, as well as incorporating a stand-in. I mean, MVP going to Puppy there, I'm not too surprised about that. And I'm honestly really satisfied to see him have a performance like this against Secret, because I've been watching Secret for the last 2 years since, Pacific started, and thinking, where's Papi Chulo? Where's my GOAT from back in the day before Valorant even came out? This guy was dropping bombs, and, he hasn't been included in the Filipino Pacific team.
Everybody's been waiting for him. Everybody's been saying that Papi is so ripe for Tier 1 already. He's finally here, and we're seeing, it makes us so happy, by the way, our Tier 2 squads, doing really well on stage so far.
Yeah, I'm that extra little bit happy as well because I managed to get him in my team for today, so that's some extra points there.
That's right, here he is.
But I thought
very happy
he played an
indeed.
excellent game. As we've mentioned many times now, the way he clutched out those rounds, it's so much momentum. He's so stable. He seemed like such a rock for this team, and that's a big part of being able to bounce back, come back between map 1 and map 2, is have those moments that just swing the momentum your way, and he's full of that.
Juvenile did mention that he was a stone cold killer. He is that. That is his personality. Yes, exactly. And that's a characteristic that is, that helps him in those clutches, right? That's why he is that clutch monster. But you know what? I feel very positive for this roster, for GE. For Team Secret though, what is it looking like? What do they have to redo? And what is it looking like for the rest of Kickoff?
It's got to be more of that first map, but Secret always up and down. They're a team that can look fantastic at points when the game plan is working well, like you saw on Abyss. But you have to, I think a lot of people are going to be critical. At the end of the day, you're playing a brand new roster, playing with a stand-in that they've had to prepare with that is not their ideal circumstance, and unfortunately, you still haven't been able to get the win. So it's not the start to Pacific that they would have wanted. And on the flip side for Global, they've got talent up next. Like, I really think that they could low-key go on a little bit of a run through the bracket here and maybe get themselves some Pacific points early on.
Hey, it's gonna look really interesting indeed, and somewhere I feel I can sense Achilles